Dun, dun. As I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion, I was soaring ever
Soaring
higher,
ever higher.
and I flew too high. Though my eyes can see, I still was a blind man. All right, here we go. What up, Garrett? How you living?
How am I living? I'm great.
I think you're coming in a bit quiet. I got a bass boost to homie one time.
I'm great. Yeah. Pump
Pump up the jams a little bit. Did you get a chance to catch the main stage that just went down?
Pump the jam. I did.
What do you think?
I did.
Thoughts?
Dale.
Yeah. We can talk about it.
Dale.
Woo.
That's a card. That's a card that I think I'd like to play. A card I'd like to get to know and appreciate and put in a series of decks that all get hit by Under the Sea, but I'm going to win before that happens. So it doesn't matter.
I would honestly like to see an emergency ban of Under the Sea. Thoughts? Maybe we get that card out of here. I think our lives will be a little bit better if we got Under the Sea all the way up out of here, because a lot of these new cards that are coming out into the Wilds Unknown set, they are cards that are very susceptible to that very powerful 8-cost Sing Together song, Under the Sea. A lot of zeros, a lot of ones, but Dale is a very interesting card. I also saw a couple other interesting cards in there. I like the new robot that we have coming out, and the sad news of us probably not getting that very, very provocative 8-cost robot. It's probably not going to happen, Garrett. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I mean, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
I think Under the Sea is interesting because there are like so many great ways to enable it right now.
Yeah.
Like with the Dogs deck, you have the Rhino, and you also have the Delamoon's Lullaby. Delamoon's Lullaby. And then now you have that new song.
Someone's head. Someone will lose his head.
Song. Yeah.
How about now? Is it back? Are we back? Yo, how about there?
Yeah, I think we're back. We're back.
I think it's a restream thing. I think my restream is being a little. I think I'm doing too much.
They tried to silence me.
That's what they did. Or what were you saying, Garrick? As you guys are just tuning in. Sorry.
The two decks that could sing it the best have all the tools to shrink the strength as well, which kind of stinks. I hope that Emerald Sapphire does not become a huge problem with this new card, but it might. But then again, it is a lot like the Prince Philip combo, but it costs one less.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're going to end up wanting to go with. But that being said, Under the Sea probably going to hit a couple things, even if you don't have the full combo. Whereas Prince Philip's probably not going to hit much if you don't have the full combo and your opponent is like trying to play around you challenging into your stuff. So I'll be really interested to see how it all shakes out, but it's a one-sided board wipe. And that's what sucks about it, because it's really easy to pull off any combo or just sing it. Like you can sing it super early in all the decks that are able to, in all the decks that matter, right? Emerald Sapphire, Emerald Amber. And Be Prepared was never as much of an issue because it was mutual. But the one-sided ones that are really consistent and consistently get rid of everything, those seem to be the issues.
And now you have this deck that's going to have two of these. But Garrett, we just started the show and we kind of just jumped right into it because we're kind of hot off the press. We're getting some of the latest reveals. I believe we now have all the legendaries have been revealed. But as we are just now starting the show, if you guys are here with us, this is not a podcast. This is episode number 33. As always, I'm joined by my good friend, Mr. Garrick from Garrick's Lorcana Lair. Garrick from Podcana. Garrick is in the building, holding it down, working hard for the community, doing everything that needs to get done, is out here getting active. As we start the show, we like to start with Garrick. What's grinding your gears this week? What you got going on, big dog? How you living?
I'm living well. It's going to be a tough decision, I think, this weekend to decide. Am I going to stay in and watch DLC Brazil, or am I going to go out and compete for Tinkerbell? Those are the questions that I need to ask myself. And I don't know. If I don't play this weekend, is it the last weekend this weekend, or is there one more?
This is the last weekend. This is it. This is it.
If I don't play this weekend, that means I don't play in any this whole set, which would be the first time I've ever done that. But also, I'm not like dying to have the Tinkerbell playmat. The Woody one, though, that's something I need to get my hands on. So, yeah, I guess that's not really grinding my gears, but it's just a predicament. It's a pickle that I found myself in.
I don't know. I don't know, man. There is a DLC that is happening, and these things are quite a few and far between, these opportunities that you have to see these DLCs. And maybe we could throw something together here and just kind of vibe with the program together. If that's something that you're willing to do, come by the show and let's get active a little bit, maybe, and check it out and see who's going to come through and win that. Maybe do like a little watch party or something like that, if that is something that you're interested in. But I understand the set championship is a rare instance, and you want to get out there and support your local community. You're blessed and fortunate to have a really good local community from what I've heard about the area in which you play. But I think that'll be really nice to do that if you want to do that.
Yeah, that'd be sick for sure. I mean, yeah, on Sunday there's a set champ at my local where I like play locals. But I also want to see what's going on in Brazil. Or one of the Americans going to go down there and take it down? That would be super sick. But yeah, man, that would be awesome. I love to watch the DLCs and doing it with the homies. Gotta be a good time. But I'm sorry. I just saw this "Don't Be Nervous" card, and it kind of made me a little bit nervous.
Let's do it. Hold on, let's do it. We got a new, fresh out the press. You got to hit him with a soundboard or something. You can't just come in there and drop that. You gotta hit us with a soundboard. Give me a "This Just In." Give me like one of these. This just in, and just like that, you're done.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just pressing buttons, man. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. All right, don't be nervous. I'm gonna read it to you right now.
I'm gonna pull it up. I can pull it up. Let me find it. Where are you seeing it at?
I'm seeing it in my mind's eye, like Merlin, Vision of the Future, dude. There's gonna be a card that's a 5-cost inkable action in Amethyst. It's called "Don't Be Nervous." Search your deck for a princess character card, then reveal that card to all players. So it's a princess tutor card. I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing.
You just did it.
There's it's a princess.
Oh, Fumbles just sent it into the program right now. Shout out to Fumbles.
Shout out Fumbles. Okay, so you search your deck for a princess card. You reveal it to all players. You put it in your hand. Then shuffle your deck. If you have 2 or more 7 dwarfs, draw 2 cards and gain 2 lore.
That card is kind of good. Is this better than Finders Keepers? Yes, right? Yes, right?
It draws 3 cards.
But you gotta have you gotta have conditions.
2 dwarfs, but you got them out. You're good. You're
fine. Okay.
Draw 2. Gain 2. But it's an action. It costs 5. It is inkable. Maybe you throw 2 of this in a deck. If we're Amber Steel or Amethyst Steel gaming, Dwarf gaming, big time gaming.
Is
oh
this,
man, I wish there were some dwarfs in Ruby.
Is this better than Finders Keepers?
Ruby? Like, yeah, I mean, I think so.
Oh, we just got a raid coming in from Color is Law. Shout out to Color's Law. She was on the main stage as well this time, having a good time, bringing some life to the main stage there. So thank you so much for that, coming in with the raid. Were you streaming the main stage? That's crazy. Shout out to Color though. Color's too thuggish, dude. I love that.
The main stage supreme.
Oh, she was okay. She didn't do it. She did not stream the main stage. But thanks for all the Crayolas for coming in as well. I do appreciate it. We're just having This Is Not a Podcast a little bit early. Garrett's got some nice plans this evening, so we're just trying to get the show in while we can, when we can. And thank him so much for still coming by and doing that. But we're just checking out this "Don't Be Nervous" card, and then we can kind of quickly go over some of the other cards as well.
Yeah, we should. Sorry, I was just making the you know the meme "Who Want Me?"
Yeah.
Instagram post and no 100%.
No 100%.
Have you seen that meme?
I haven't. I might need to. I might need to get that.
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Please send it. I'll throw it there on the stream as well.
It was an Instagram poll that this guy posted and just got roasted for it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send it to you. Anyway, I made that because your boy is single now, and
Okay.
you're trying to do the Quest for Love game show with me, which
Okay.
would be absolutely unhinged. But I am doing a little bit of a date type activity, so that's why I did the who want me
Hey, guns
face.
up for Garrick on the date. Okay, I think the date's gonna go very well. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be great. Report back next week with how the date went. When we're gonna start the show off next week, we're gonna really recap this entire date. We need a whole story from beginning to end of how the date went, and
Oh,
hopefully,
heck no.
no, we're getting into Garrick's dating life. We're gonna turn this podcast to the next. We're gonna take it to the next level. Okay, because I'm invested and I'm vicariously living through your dating experience. Because as
Sure.
someone who has been
I can
married,
give some updates, I guess.
no, I need
'Cause
full
I
updates.
have
We need
well,
the full thing. Yeah,
I have
sorry.
more than one this week, so I can give you a rundown of all of them that I
Oh, the whole
have.
thing. Yeah, we
And
could just maybe like at the beginning of the show, we have a quick little
I'll
segment.
rank my dates from best to worst and be super toxic the whole time.
There you
Thoughts,
go.
chat?
No, I think that's a bad idea. I think we got to do
I'm
like
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Dude. All right. But yeah, this card seems super interesting, and it does fit this mold of this Seven Dwarfs deck that is coming around. I think that deck is real. Shout out to Tiago. He has shared his first rendition of
He's
what
the
he believes
pioneer.
the Amethyst Steel Seven Dwarfs deck could possibly be with the new Snow White. Maybe this card could potentially fit in a mold like that. Search your deck for a princess character seems quite possible. These are effects that I'm always afraid of because these tutor effects or these search effects or these kind of things that let people augment their decks, I personally don't like them in this game because one, they slow the game down significantly in my opinion. And two,
Artist.
they open up avenues for people to potentially be nefarious. You know, when you see somebody holding their entire deck in their hand while adding something from their deck to their hand, there's a lot of opportunities for people to get shifty with those kind of movements. And I'm glad that they've been very particular and careful in making these types of effects. So I personally don't like to see this card in the game because of those reasons. But the fact that it is here, I think this card can be another very scalable, incredibly powerful card that has a lot of high impact and can make some noise in the game. People will play this, and I'm going to be nervous when people play that. You see what I did there, Garrett?
I think it's a great card. Yeah, I did see what you did there.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, are there any princesses with like a crazy ETB that could pop off crazy stuff? I'm looking at them now and I like don't see any actually.
Yeah.
Like I don't see any insane end of the battlefield abilities
No.
for any of the princesses, honestly, which is crazy. Like you have the Jasmine shift line, but you have to shift.
Yeah. Shift
There's
Cinderella.
no,
Big Cindy?
yeah,
Nah, that's kind of crazy too though.
I think because I mean Belle Accomplished Mystic's probably the best one.
Yeah.
Unless you're like grabbing, I don't know, like a Sonic Warrior or something, like playing it next turn and then but that's probably like too many hoops to jump through. You're probably just using this, grabbing a Snow White from your deck, because it's literally just drawing you a card, and then hopefully getting its secondary and tertiary abilities because of the dwarfs you have on the board. So
Yeah.
I like this card a lot. I think because it's inkable, that makes it really flexible. It can be something that you can probably get pretty consistently off if you want to take a look at the Tiago list, if you want to pull it up, give him some credit. Yeah, I think that is something that you can probably get off pretty consistently. Like a 2 of in the deck, I don't think maybe it's a 4 of, maybe you could go 4. I don't know. We'll have to test and see how it feels, but like Snow White is just so synergistic with the Seven Dwarfs, and this card is so synergistic with them as well. Like if you're just playing Amethyst Steel, it might just be a crazy good deck in the new format to just give a shot. And here it is.
Yeah.
Well, this is different than what he posted on Twitter.
Oh, I might not
be updated.
I might not be. I don't know which one is updated and which one is not, but I probably shouldn't even be showing this because His is his property, so we might have to hit up Tiago and see what he says about this. But this is the one he shared with me, and I might have to check the one on Twitter. Maybe this one's a little less up to date because I think this one's older. The one that's on Twitter might be a little bit different. So let me see if I can find that one. If you have the one on Twitter, I can share that one. But I think the process is the same. You have a lot of princesses, you have a lot of 7 dwarfs, and you're able to use the ability of the new action right behind you. And then you can cheat out the big grumpy or the bashful early, and then kind of have these kind of cool things happen. And now you have this "Don't Be Nervous" card.
I just sent it to you,
which kind of fits right into that mold as well. As Luke also coming in with a raid. Yo, thank you, Luke, from the ICL in syndication. Make sure we're checking those out as well. If you guys are interested in watching a little, it was kind of nice. I did kind of tune into some of the ICL on replay, and I was cleaning out the garage again. And I was kind of looking at some of the old sets and some of the things that we were saying as broadcasters, and I was like, man, I'm nostalgic already, which is kind of crazy to say, but cool stuff. All right, let me check this thing out real quick, G-Bone. Let me pull this over here, and then we can get this going. Oh, this one. Dang, I see the meme now. So we got to pull the meme up first, and then we'll pull the deck list up second. Yeah, this one seems a little more sophisticated than the original version that I just showed. So here it is. Who want me?
A little bit. Who want me? No, 100%.
100% no. 100%
That's gonna be me after this weekend.
I hate to see it. Okay, here is the deck here. Yo, coming in with the sub. W subs in the building. Angry Turnips with the gifted as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is not a podcast. Much love to you, Angry Turnips, and the love that you're showing. I think I fixed my alerts as well, so it's only doing it one time each, which I think is quite good. So thank you guys for that. Thank you, Angry Turnips, for the vibes as well. All right, here is the deck that Tiago has submitted, and I really love seeing these new early format deck lists. Like we were talking about a bit earlier, Garrick, I would like to start to submit these on my own and just have like, early deck lists of ideas, and it's great content, I think, of just seeing what people are thinking about, what can be quite playable or whatever, and this is a great contribution to that. So this one seems like a bit more refined version.
I think we just cut 2 Dumbo and throw in 2 Don't Be Nervous. Thought?
And you're cooking. Yeah, and you're cooking. And you're so back.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go about it, 100%. Because, I mean, you only have 2 Happy. You only have 2 Genie. You only have 4 Elsa. You have a ton of evasives. You could probably drop the Dumbos and put in 2 of this. I mean, look at how many dwarfs you got. Maybe we need to bump those Happy numbers up. Well, we have the 2-drop. We have the 2-drop Happy.
Yeah.
Pocahontas is interesting. It's definitely an awesome skeleton, and I think there are definitely ways to refine it. But I'm no Tiago, so don't listen to me.
Yeah, and obviously we're still very, very, very early on in this process. So clearly this is going to be something that has to be refined. This is all in speculation. And Darkwing coming in with the sub as well. Sorry, we're getting a hype train going there, Garrick. So we gotta lock in with that really quickly, if you don't mind. We're fully invested in a hype train. So while that's happening here on the Twitch side, on the YouTube side, I want to thank you guys all for kicking it. If it's even happening on YouTube, I think we had a crash, and I think the restream might be cooked. But if you're on YouTube, shout out to you as well. But on the Twitch side, we got a hype train going, and I got
all over the world.
There it is. Talk to him, Garrick.
Join hands. Come on. One more time. It's a hype train. A hype train.
Everybody, join hands for a love type train cast. There we go. There it is. But this deck looks pretty nice. Yo, then we got another one. Coming in with the Prime Dog Supreme. 12 Rubber Ducky. Much love to everyone for the love. I do appreciate it. But here we go. So we have this deck, and obviously this is going to be something that's going to have to get reiterated, and this is obviously going to be core constructed. So maybe there might not even be time for the core constructed with Infinity coming up. Do you think core constructed, Garrick, is still going to play a major role in deck building and strategies going into this next set, even though we're not fully going to be in a core constructed meta?
100%. Because Woody Jungle Guide is the set championship card and the set championship playmat. People are going to be really invested in the core constructed experience. They're going to go to their set championships. They're going to want to win that. I think it's one of the best cards and one of the best playmats that they've done. If we had, might be a tier list, dude.
Tier list?
Might be a tier list to do set championship playmats with what was worth going out there and
I would love to
grinding
do that.
get.
I'd love that. That'd be so good.
Obviously, S tier is like Stitch.
Mm-hmm.
You could. He's probably the only one.
Yeah,
A
Stitch.
tier.
Stitch.
Ursula.
Stitch had people because Stitch. I think if you subtract the value, I think you can't put it in isolation like that. You'd have to account for the value of the Stitch mats because of the circumstance in which the Stitch set championships lived. Okay, it was a different world. People were out there going crazy for the set championships. It was a vibe like I don't think we'll ever experience that again because there's been a stark shift away from that type of energy, which good, bad, or indifferent. I think there is some value to both sides of having it both ways. So I don't think we're ever going to match the energy of the Stitch playmat again. It just won't happen. I think Ursula came close, but it's
rarefied air.
Yeah.
S for that. Ursula. And I would say Maleficent, A tier. Anything else in A tier for your money?
For my money,
Scar would be two that I'm thinking of off the top of my head.
I have a natural affinity for the Scar one because I think that's the one that I literally played the most. I think I played every single Scar set champ that run, Saturday and Sunday, both times. Because I don't know, I just really like that metagame too. Maybe that plays a part in it. And I liked the Scar card and I liked the Scar mat. So I think that could be what it was. But I don't know. I think Scar. I would be comfortable putting that one in the B tiers of ones because those didn't have the turnout. The Maribel might have to be in like that D tier, C tier area because I think that really
with Hero.
Yeah, the Hero Hamada was also a bit of a lackluster one. What were some more jumping ones, man? How many have we had? We have Are we gonna do this right now? I mean, this could be something that we knock out relatively quickly if we can.
Yeah,
set this up.
We could do it right. Do you want me to make the tier list right this second?
If you can, I mean, we can knock that out in just a few moments and just kind of.
You know me, I can speed blitz a tier list template.
Yeah, we can knock that out. While you're knocking that out, and just keep your left ear open. I'm just going to kind of quickly go over some of the cards that we've had that have been revealed, and then we can kind of take it from there. But don't be nervous. That's the card we just talked about. The Young MacGuffin out here, Mr. Young MacGuffin, just a little 1/3 guy, just a little dude out there doing his best, man, holding it down for the people that he loves. The Young MacGuffin out there with his little stick at a 1/3. Don't hate it, Young MacGuffin. Soft-spoken son, getting active. Okay, we have this card right here. And I don't know why I let this card make me so mad. This card had me mad for some reason. I don't know why the Leviathan, okay, because maybe that name, Leviathan, we saw this Leviathan on a different card art in the background as well. I think it's on Escape Plan. 10 cost, uninkable, 10/10, 3 quester. When you play this character, if 2 more cards put into your discard pile this turn, you may banish any number of chosen characters with a total of 10 or less. I mean, I don't know if this guy's going to get into the game. They should have made it quest for 10. Betchy, I might have to tend to agree with you. I don't think the Great Leviathan is doing enough here. And then he comes out, he's got these conditions. If your opponent has like some 5/5s in play, he can only really get 2 things, huh? He can probably get a couple things. Dogs is probably a one-sided board wipe, but you're never going to make it to 10 ink. I thought it was going to be something like reducing his ability to interplay a little bit. Am I sleep? Fumbles. Am I sleeping? If I'm sleeping, tell me I'm sleeping. Tell me I'm sleeping. You can make this guy. How are we getting this guy into the play? How are we working this guy out? You're going to circle of life this thing into play, and then you got to meet his demands. He also has demands as well. So you're going to have to circle of life him in while also setting him up as well. So you're playing Ruby and Amber. And Ruby and Amber, I guess you have that one random discard card. Am I missing something? How are we setting him up though too?
It's giving big Mickey energy because everyone
Yeah.
said the same thing about that guy.
Talk
And
to him, Garrett.
you're gonna play this, it's gonna get hit with Let It Go, and you're gonna be like, why did I go through all these hoops for this? And
Mm.
it guys, it targets, meaning if anything on the opposite side of the board has ward, it can't remove that. So like a scuttles on the opposite side of the board,
Yeah.
just ain't getting rid of it.
I mean, the card is kind of groovy though, but I just imagine bricking on this
Card
thing.
looks super cool,
It
but
does.
I don't see it
Why
personally.
not make him inkable? I wish they would have just gave him that 8 cost. Let him be an uninkable 8 robot and just let us do robot stuff with him, man. Ayo, no pause. I think that's kind of that.
I think the design is super cool. I think the
Yeah.
art is amazing. But I've been known to be wrong, so I could just be flat out wrong.
Is there a way that we can get this guy in with the loot Mickey and cheat him in early? Is there a possibility that we can do that kind of stuff in like a Ruby Steel thing?
The problem with these like giant dudes is people have been trying to get these giant dudes onto the board for a long time, and it just never works. Now, it
Yeah.
could work this time because it actually has an enter the field ability that basically board wipes your opponent, especially if you're able to do it early.
Mm-hmm.
So that could just be the difference. It could be like, okay, it's worth putting this card out onto the board or worth jumping through all these hoops because I can clear my opponent's side of the board. But again, this thing's going to get hit with a let it go,
And
and
you're
you're
gonna
going to
be
be
shambled.
really sad.
You're gonna be shambled. You're gonna be shambled. Okay, I want to see people cope with this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I just wanted this card to be a little bit more. For 10 costs uninkable. My thing is that the uninkable scale, I think, is somewhere down the line. It kind of got broken a little bit. Somewhere on the uninkable line. But when you get to 10 costs uninkable, the card needs to be over the top. And I think this card is just middling. Okay, it's not over the top. It needs to be for 10 uninkable without a cheat ability. Like Chernobog was 9, right? Or is he 10? Chernobog is 9. And he's kind of has that over the top because you're able to cheat him out so much sooner. But I don't know. Criminal mind on this guy. Nico Legend says.
Yeah, and
You're
you're
shambled.
like,
You're shambled.
totally shambled, 100% shambles.
You're finished. And you hate to see it.
Cooked.
All right. We also have this Milo Thatch. Now, this one is I'm a bit more excited about when I saw this one because this one seems significantly better than the Leviathan. The fact that he is inkable, the fact that he has ward, the fact that he's 5/5, the fact that he quests for 3. This card seems to be insane to me in a blue-green type strategy. Obviously, you can ramp to this, and I can see this card just slamming the door on me and a lot of other people around the community, unfortunately. This card,
I like him. Yeah, I think
yeah.
he's really cool. I think he is like an option to play in Emerald Sapphire that isn't Basil.
Mm-hmm.
Basically does the same thing, but a little bit different because
Yeah.
this guy is out here drawing you cards, right? Instead of discarding cards for your opponent. Also has ward and quest for more. Has one more willpower as well. So similar card. But maybe the discard from Basil, like in the late game, is just so good that Milo doesn't see play. But Milo's also going to be in the game when Basil's rotated because he will be rotating soon. So could just be a nice little replacement or upgrade in that deck.
And another issue that I've seen with that deck in the times that I've played blue-green is you can get to a point where you just need somebody to stick on the board and get one quest in and win, you know. And this guy can fulfill that obligation quite well. And also setting your opponent back in tempo because when you play this character, you may choose and discard a card and return a chosen character to their player's hand. It doesn't say which it could have, and I'm glad they didn't. So I always talk crap against the card design team when they do something that I don't like. So I have to commend them when they do something that I enjoy. Like they could have put this little, hey, 2 cards in your discard, trigger this thing effect, and they didn't do that. And I thought that would have just been a devastating blow had they done that. Also, they could have done, hey, when you play this character, you may choose and discard a card to turn chosen damage character to a player's hand. Something like that would have fit nicely into the green. The card would have still been okay, but it would have been significantly worse. And I'm glad it just said, hey, play the card, discard a card, bounce a card, cast ward, quest, and win. So you take them off of game, put game on board, present a tremendous problem for your opponent. I think that's a devastating checkmate that this guy, Milo Thatch, checkmate should be his name. And he's going to win a lot of games. I can feel it.
I like the Milo Thatch a lot more than the Leviathan.
100%.
But
yeah.
Maybe that's just me. All right, I finished the tier list and I sent it to you.
All right. And then I'm going to blast through these and then we can kind of jump onto that. And we also need to do the... oh, man. What we're doing, the Brazil. We got to talk Brazil after that as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we'll do this, we'll do that,
course.
then we'll do Brazil, and then we'll see where the show takes us at that moment. All right. We got Omni Droid as well. So this one was another moment of sadness for your boy, because this Omni Droid, and based on what some of the game design team had alluded, was to the fact that we possibly may not be getting that 8-cost robot that I've been so diligently waiting on. I'm very sad about that. I thought we would get the 8-cost robot to go ahead and fulfill the syndrome plays that you can do him to his utmost ability, but it's just setting it up for a future pack. Maybe they'll bring it out later. But this guy, when there's a card under this character, gains resist 2. I mean, it's not bad. He's got great stats. He's a Floodborn. He's not a Floodborn. He's not a Floodborn.
No, not a Floodborn. Just has shift.
Bro, my whole life is ruined, bro. Never mind.
None of the superhero characters are Floodborn that have the shift ability. Darkwing Duck was the first one. Doesn't have it. None of the villains or heroes, I believe, in The Incredibles have it either. So if you're a superhero, you don't need the Flood.
That's 10 out of 10 annoying. Not just because of that. I like the flavor of that, but this guy could he be Floodborn and be fine because he's a robot. Like, he could be Floodborn and the superheroes can still maintain that. But I think that is just so sad because there is that other Baymax. There's a Baymax that exists. I can pull it up really quickly for everyone that is watching at home or on the live. If you're listening to this, sorry, watch the show live, for crying out loud. I'm sorry, I can't help you. But if you're listening to this in the post and it's not live, tune in to Twitch, for crying out loud. But there is a Baymax that works with Floodborn characters, and he is also a robot. So I was hoping that we can have some kind of built-in synergy there, and I don't think that synergy is going to work because he works specifically with Floodborn, unless there's some type of dramatic ruling update. Let's see if I can pull this guy up so we can maybe read it together and see. But I'm fairly confident that this dude will not work, and that is just super duper depressing. Is it up? It's not up. You know the guy I'm talking about?
No.
This guy here. His name is Baymax Upgraded Robot. This guy. He says, when you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. This character. I'm not. Man, Garrick, you are such a professional, dude. I do this every single week, man, and I hate myself for it. All right, give me 1 sec. Yeah, but this guy right here, he is a robot, and my Discord's over here. So let me.
Oh, he's Sapphire. Of course you want to play him. Sapphire like Steel Gaming.
Why gotta say it like that? Why gotta say it like that, man?
I kid.
All right, I gotta hurt my feelings, man.
I'm sorry if I did.
It's okay. I will recover, dude. I will survive. But yeah,
right, I see it now.
This guy. All right, so this guy, being he works with Floodborn specifically, he does not work with just shifted characters. So now that synergy just becomes an absolute non-bow, and that just breaks my little feeble heart. I can't take it. I would like that to be more something possible, and maybe there's a rule that it can change where shift always just equals Floodborn for this. I don't know. Is that something that they can do, you think? Or would that be too much?
They'd have to go back and retool it. I don't think they would do that for this singular card. Yeah. Or I guess there's other Bakira 6 cards that also do that, but yeah, I don't see that being a thing that's going to happen, unfortunately. But I do like this Omni Droid. I think it's really powerful. You shift it out on 4, and now you have a 6/6 with resist 2. It's going to be really difficult to get rid of. typically, and you're getting like
Yeah.
pretty good value. Obviously, you can still hit it with things like Into the Unknown, Let It Go, Hades, whatever, but you're getting 2 ink off of it, and you can get this out early enough that it's going to take them a while to invest
Yeah.
into those. So I think the card's super cool. If you play this against Steel, like they just can't remove it, it'll probably win you the game on the spot.
Yeah. Like I shifted in early. Yeah. Merida can't really, even with her ability, it's just going to neutralize it right at its core. Maybe if you got a way to heal this thing. I'm just trying to do this robot thing, Gary. You gotta let it happen, man.
You're a robot addict these days, especially with your short that you posted.
Yeah, dude.
Bounce to the out. I don't know what song that was, but it's been stuck in my head.
Bounce to the out.
Yeah, you were nailing it. So if you can send me that, I gotta add that to my playlist. And you should also drop the robot Metafy because you were crushing. How to robot.
Pop lock, dude. I'm sure you got it in there.
Release.
I'm sure you got it. More bounce to the ounce. You got it in there. We'll figure it out. Well, I gave you a small sample size of what I'm capable of in that little short, dude.
Yeah.
A small sampling. Zapping Roger, more bounce to the ounce, dude. Pop lock mixtape, dude. You'll find it.
All right, I'm gonna go listen to it right now.
For sure. Oh, thank you.
Bounce to the out. I just pulled up YouTube and saw the thumbnail, and I'm shambled.
Are you really?
I can't believe you done this to me. No, I'm kidding.
You don't like
good.
that?
No, it looks great.
It's 10 out of 10. Let's pull it up real quick.
Yeah, I am doing the Steve-O thing. Unironically. Have you seen Steve-O's back tattoo of himself?
Doing this, dude.
Yeah, have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that on purpose, despite this episode being called Wild Boys. I didn't do the Steve-O thing on purpose, but it makes sense and it comes together.
It worked out quite nicely, I think. Shout out to Wild Boys, by the way. All right, we got this Bruno. And this Bruno I like. Okay, I like his attitude. And we were kind of talking about this earlier a little bit as well. As this guy is kind of mogging on that Kita card. I know you had some thoughts on that as you were bouncing to the ounce right now, it seems. What do you think?
I am.
What are you thinking about? Dude?
My ounces are bouncing. Whatever that means.
we got Oasis Oracle. So there is an Oasis in the Great Empty Sea. Have they posted that somewhere yet? Garrett's pop locking. We've lost Garrick, everyone. Color says the art goes so hard on this. It does. It looks nice. I like the color too.
Super cool.
Yeah, I like the color that they chose.
I like it, and we were talking about it a little bit, like comparing this to the Kita card. Obviously, the Kita card ramps you and also ramps your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Once during your turn, whenever you remove damage from one of your characters, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one in your hand, one in the bottom of your deck. So it does do the develop your brain ability. There is a some hoops that you have to jump through to get it off. You have to start healing damage. But that's not something that's super hard to do in this game, especially with all of the Madrigal cards that they've been printing.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you can play Steel, put some damage on your own stuff, or maybe you play the Peppa card and do like some Blurple Madrigals, heal them up, develop your brain, and draw a card. That would be really good. So you would draw 2 with those 2 cards. And I think it's probably a lot easier and a lot less intensive resource-wise to get this off consistently to develop your brain than it is to like play Kita and expect your opponent not to just completely run you over with their 5 ink.
Mm-hmm.
And then also paying 7 to do the develop. Yeah, I don't know. I just think this is probably more feasible than that. And even then, it might not be good enough, but I think this card is super cool, and it probably will have a place in any Madrigal Blurple deck that you're making. But I like to see them pushing these synergies more. It seems like in this set, they're going crazy on the synergy.
Yeah.
Like the Madrigals, the Supers, and the toys, they're like build your own decks, and it's not just like a couple cards. Because like, remember when we saw the like Elsa Anna like blurple strategy that they were trying to make, right? And that just wasn't enough cards to make it like a viable tribal deck, quote unquote.
Hmm.
And in this set, I think we have more than enough Madrigals, more than enough toys to make multiple different tribal decks and different colors. I don't know if we haven't seen enough supers, I don't think, to make a super deck, but definitely enough Madrigals and definitely enough toys. What do you think of that?
I like it. I think that's a very fair point. And the cards are not so overtly powerful independently to the point where you can just take. I guess this Bruno might be good enough on his own to just take this and put it into a Blurple deck. Like you got Cheshire Cat there. You have other healing synergies on its own, and you can probably make him still work. But I think this card will have tremendous benefit if you put it with other Madrigal cards, and I think that would just enhance it more. And it might not be the best, the most over the top, super overtly competitive thing, but I think it will be playable enough, and I think that's kind of the vibe that the game is kind of leaning towards. And maybe in a post rotation world, these Madrigals coming together in different forms, maybe that works. I also enjoy the Madrigal shift from the Amber and Amethyst all the way over to Sapphire now. It seems like they're rocking a lot of Sapphires, still holding down some Amethyst. So that's a quite cool thing to see as well. As Kyle Lurdy is coming back in. What is up, Mr. Lurdy? I haven't seen you in a while. Good long time to see an old friend. Guns up to Kyle. One of the realest of the real ones. I'm talking day absolute -1. Kyle Lurdy was rocking with the program. Glad to see him back here. As we're still, are you still bouncing to the ounce over there, dude? Are you?
Yeah. I am.
Oh, God. Are you still bouncing to the ounce? All right, we'll keep it rocking. We got another super rare reveal today, and this is Peppa, Salt and Peppa. Have you seen that video with James Luke Picard introducing Salt and Pepper on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Every time I see the word Peppa typed like this, I automatically think of that. Salt and Peppa.
Peppa Madrigal. Calm before the storm. Bruno says it looks like rain.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
You talk to me.
Talk
you
to
got
him.
The next line?
Not off the top, dude. Not off the top.
Doing so he floods
my brain. There it is. Talk to him.
But I get the umbrella. Anyway,
that's pretty good.
Encanto is one of my favorite Disney films, so I love to see the Madrigals getting some love. Peppa Madrigal here. Be interesting to see if this card is good enough, because obviously it draws a card. I think in a bunch of other colors, this would be like, this is exactly what we needed, right? To draw some more cards, but Amethyst already has so many different ways to do it. If you're building a deck around moving damage and synergistic things like that, you can make it work. I know a lot of people in the chat of the main stage were like, Flinger Dingers. I don't think this is the card for that deck. And the reason is this card is competing so hard with really, really good cards in that 3 slot already. Mana Medusa, Mother Gothel, that the deck simply needs to function. Cheshire Cat. But maybe this is just a card that you play late in the game. Boom, you put 1 damage on everything, and now you start moving it. In that case, it could be really good, but it is uninkable. So you have to hold it in your hand for a long time, and you wouldn't be able to ink it and draw 1 later. So it'd be interesting to see if people try to bring the Flinger Dingers back. I'm not sure if that's going to be a consistent strategy that you can pull off, but yeah, I don't know. I'm torn on it.
This one, again, every card in this set, and we've talked about this a couple times in the few weeks that we've started doing these reveals for Wilds Unknown, and a lot of people spoke about this. I've heard a multitude of people speak on this. Is like a lot of these cards inherently are going to require you to build your entire strategy around what these cards are trying to do. Like in a vacuum, none of these things are going to work in ISO. Like we were so spoiled in Whispers in the Well. Like some of those cards were so independently powerful. They were good when you put them with other things, but on their own, they were so remarkably strong that it didn't matter what the hell was going on, because the cards themselves were going to be able to hard carry and sell themselves. Whereas it seems like every single card in this set, I don't think I've seen a card so far that you can just say, okay, this card by itself is just going to work. None of them. They all require, even Woody, even the Buzz, they require something else to be going on, or some type of setup, or some type of deck building restriction, or something like that. And it's going to require some slots. It's going to require some commitment, a lot of uninkables. And this card fits that no different, because now you put this in a complete all-in Madrigal heal deck. You got the Louisa Madrigal, the one that she's climbing the mountain. You have this Bruno, and now you can start moving this damage around. You need a way to inflict self-damage in a way to kind of pass it across. So I think that's ultimately, I do align personally with that philosophy, and I think it's overall good for the game, I would say. So Peppa,
I'm on your side. Yeah,
so
would love to see more of those decks come through and being synergistic and thematic. I think that the game would benefit a lot from that if like those decks were good. But you also don't want all the decks to be like, okay, obviously we're playing this, all the synergy's too good, because then you're like on the complete opposite side of the spectrum where it's like, well, everyone's playing Chippendale deck or a Madrigal deck or a Seven Dwarfs deck, and it's like, we get it.
Get me out of here.
Here's the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, this your guy.
So,
last legendary revealed here.
Sky talked about this card, or not this card, but an Amber aggro line on Podkana that seemed really strong, where you go your 1-drop Woody, 2-drop whatever. It can be, let's just say it's Nala, right? Nala in this spot at 0/3, the quest for 3, right? That's what she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you shift Woody on 3, and you play the 1/4 David Bodyguard for free with Woody. You draw a card, and then on turn 4 you play this. Now your David suddenly turned into a Chief Powhatan, and your Nala is trading with anything your opponent just played. Your Woody's a 5/5 during challenges.
Yeah.
And this guy quest for 2, and he's inkable.
Yeah.
So
and he also has 4 willpower himself. He could have easily this card. Sorry, I don't want to cut you. I'll let you finish your thought, but go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say this could just be the top end of like Amber Steel aggro, and you're cooking. I mean, I saw a bunch of people like posting the Prince and the Mini, the 08 Mini, and all this other stuff. You don't need all that. We got a 1/5 Woody that shifts on 3 and quest for 2. I don't think you need to go super big with this card. Yeah. I think it's an aggro card. It's a top end for the aggro. He quests for 2 himself. He makes all of your cards way more resilient if you're playing against a deck that needs to challenge into you. Of course, it's going to leave you susceptible to Under the Sea if you build your whole deck around this. But if you're playing an aggro deck, you're susceptible to Under the Sea anyway. You pop a Mowgli, you pop an Ursula down onto the board, get that thing up out the hand, then it doesn't matter. Throw Lenny down for heaven's sake. Lenny is a 0-2, 0-3.
Yeah.
So he benefits from this ability as well. And he could be singing a cood and things like that. So I think this card's really good. And I think it's a perfect top-end aggro card.
For sure. And to that point, just like I mentioned with the previous cards that we have, like this is a card that you can tell just because we're in 12 sets in, and you can kind of feel the energy of the card design room. At least I can. At least in my mind I can. Maybe I'm just delusional. I don't know. But I can feel the conversations happening there. And at some point, someone was like, hey, this card is unfair. And someone had to fight to get this to be the way that it is. Because this card could have easily have been uninkable. This card could have easily have said, when you challenge and not when you get challenged back. This card could have easily have been an 0-2. This card could have easily have been a quest for 1. Everything about this card could have been worse. And someone's like, no, we need to make this card. This card's important. This card needs to be good. And we need this effect in the game. And I think this is... Someone just said, bounce to the ounce for you. Bounce to the ounce.
I'm still listening to it. Song's still on. Just got it on repeat.
More bounce to the... Sorry, thank you for the sub as well. Thank you for the sub. This card is so cool because they pushed it to the limits. Is it going to be frustrating? Is it going to make a lot of people mad? This card has the potential to be a meta-defining, meta-warping card. You will have to account for this when you see Amber strategies come in. You will have to include Baby Sisu. I think that card is going to come back into decks in a major way. I think that fake brawl is going to be played now because you have to. You're going to have to play it because
Dude.
you're going to have to. You're going to have no
Oh
choice.
man,
You're going to have no
I'm
choice.
just
Grab your
thinking
bow. It's coming
about,
back.
like, I'm just thinking about, like, okay, so what's the biggest weakness in? I think Amber Steel Song is like one of the best decks in the format right now. I think
Yeah.
it's like top 3 easily. What is its big weakness? It can't challenge very well at all.
Yeah.
This card just completely fixes that. Okay, my Vanessa's a 4/4, Singer 4.
Yeah.
My Troubadour's a 3/3 with Resist 1. Like,
What are we talking about?
my Dock is a 3/3.
What are we talking about? This card is insane.
Yeah, this card's super good. Like, you just drop this onto the board, like, out of nowhere. You immediately get its ability. It doesn't need to be exerted or anything like silly like that.
Right.
It's so good. This card is just going to change the game.
They could have put all that on this card. Hey, when the first character challenges this turn, that character challenges with his whatever. They could have done so much to make this card significantly worse, and they didn't. And I think that is so awesome, man. I think that's just such a really good idea to have these really strong cards.
It's the best legendary in this set. I'm
not even
putting
close.
My foot
not
down. This is gonna be the most expensive legendary, and maybe that's an easy milquetoast take to have. But before this, I don't even know what I would have picked. Woody probably
Woody.
Actually, Woody definitely. I think the Amber card's got the 2 best ones by a significant margin. But Snow White's really good. Snow White is really good too. So maybe it would be like Dale, Snow White, Woody, and then everybody else is like under that.
Yeah, this card is going to require you to build your deck in a certain way.
4/4 Daisy. Relax.
4/4. You got what else? We have 3 costs. I'm sure you can play like stuff like even bigger, like not even that much bigger. Oh, what about we put Amber Champion Mickey is involved in this in some way. And now you've increased their willpower even more, and now they're challenging even harder. And then when they go to crack back, when you go to challenge, they're going to be taking bodies with them. Challenging on the, because like you said, when you have the Amber Steel players and they play their optimal curves, okay, and they're playing 1, 2, 3, they sing Strength, they sing their song, they still got a Kudeta Moody, they still have Angel, they still have, they still have all these really cool things that they're doing, and then you just slap this freaking thing down, you slap down Amber Champion, and now what are we doing? Like, you're going to have to challenge me, which usually I'm taking your guys out, I'm just peeling them off, John Silver's just going through everybody. Now John Silver's getting clapped up, and your guys are sticking around too, which is insane.
Yeah, I agree. Loving this for Amber Steel, loving it for Amber Emeralds.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be at the top end of your aggro decks most of the time, but he's a good mid-range card too.
For sure.
Yeah.
Akud this guy out. Willow this guy out. What are we talking about, Garrett? Akud him out.
Willows are 2/2s now.
Yeah, your Willow's a 2/2.
It makes everything in that deck so much better. Like, even just the Stitch Carefree Snowboarder is now a 5/5 instead of a 4/5.
Yeah.
Like, so good.
Insane. 4/4 Muses is terrifying. This card might be too good. Ban Dale. Get him out of here. Okay, he's done. He is done. Or maybe you have to clear, even he might not even need to exert. Maybe you just let him sit there and be ready, and then just buff your board, and then quest when needed, I suppose. And you're going to get a trade a lot of times. That 4 willpower goes a long way. Very cool card. Very cool design. It's very powerful, but it still has counterplay. It still has balance, and it's also super groovy. So this is probably going to be the best legendary in the set. I do concur. This is Edna Mode.
Tramp is a 2/6. Are you playing the other Tramp? The good Tramp's a 2/6, so it'd be a 6/6, but still. It's insane.
Yeah.
I'm sick to my stomach. I love Dale, though. I'm going to be playing this card. Like, Akud and this card and Willow, like, what can we talk about this for a second? What happened post-rotation where they were like, let's just make Amber the best color and not... and it's not close. Like, what is going on?
They were just like...
is that not true? Like,
I think that is very true. Dude,
Willow, Akud are nasty. This Dale card's nasty. Woody is nasty.
Somebody 311 fans out there.
Yeah, Amber's the color
fans.
of our energy this time. Imagine you had a 311 out on the board with Dale. It's an 1111 now.
Wow. There you go, dude. There you go. That was pretty good. I laughed. I laughed. We laughed. I laughed. All right. But also, yeah, blue and yellow might get a buff. I think they can play this card as well. I think you got the Hades, the Infernal Schemer. Guess what? He's a 6/6. Gross. Okay. The issue with Hades is like him being a 3/3 or 3/6, you can still send a couple units in there to take him out, and maybe you can get a favorable trade. Sometimes after he sends your dude into the inkwell, guess what? Now he's trading at a 6/6. You're never gonna get a favorable trade off of this guy. He's always gonna go plus ultra on you with this deal around. Actually insane. Okay, card's nuts. Card is nuts. Edna Mode. Shout out to Rochelle. Actually did this card reveal, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that. I saw that on Instagram today. Rochelle on the Edna Mode reveal was super hilarious. I should pull that up and check that out. Matter of fact, I think I'll do that right now. Can we do that? Do I have the link? Let me pull that up really quickly for you guys.
Do you have the power?
I have the power. Let me cook. Give me a sec. Give me 1 sec. Boom, boom, bop, bing, bop, bam. Boom, boom, bop, bing. And we'll pull this up real quick. Shout out to Rochelle getting her act on. Look at that. Look at Rochelle out there getting it in, dude. Look at Rochelle out there getting it in. Oh.
There's no water.
Look at Rochelle out there getting it in.
Like.
You all right, Rochelle? Oh, look at Greg.
At least I still have you, Glimmer, Edna Mode super suit designer.
That's pretty good.
The great empties.
That's pretty good. W's in the chat, dude. W's in the chat all around. I don't know if you guys saw that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed
Massive
that reveal.
W's.
Massive W's there for Rochelle out here getting her act on, dude. She kind of went crazy on that one. I enjoy it. I like it. I like a little bit of ham. If you're not hamming, what are you doing? Green egg and ham it. Shout out to Shaquille O'Neal. That was his line there from Kazam. You remember that? Have you seen that film?
I've seen Kazam, of course. Of course, I'm a child of the '90s.
Yeah. There was I still don't understand why he dropped that bar on him before that song ended there. I don't know why he did that. If you're hungry, then we can green egg and ham it. And then it just stopped the track. Why did he do that, Garrett? And if you're hungry,
it's just Shaq motion, bro.
We can green egg and ham it.
Traveler here.
New Pluto?
Or this character quest, you play another character's turn, chosen posing his own.
That was a crazy read, man. Let's read this thing like we got some sense there.
I'm sorry. Whenever you do this character quest, if you played another character's turn, chosen opposing character gains -1 strength until the start of your next turn. Yeah, I haven't been really excited about any of the travelers outside of like the amazing artwork and you know how thematic they are and yada yada. The problem with like on quest abilities is they have to be insane because you have to assume that your character is going to quest or exert, like it's on exert or on quest abilities. So like Kita, you think of, is an amazing one. Yzma is an amazing one. An exert ability. So if you're putting a character down, it does nothing when it comes onto the board. It doesn't impact the board in the way that like Dale does or Cogsworth does, for example. And it has to survive until your next turn, where now you can quest it into your opponent's board and feel safe enough that like maybe it can do it again, or the ability is so good that like just questing it once is worth. Hiram, for example, Flaversham, but he was also an ETB ability. So if you're gonna quest, make your character vulnerable, wait a whole turn to do so to get the ability. The ability has to be nuts, and none of the Traveler's abilities are nuts.
Not going crazy. But this Pluto, now he becomes a 4/4, seems a lot better with that Dale coming in. I'm reevaluating everything that has a high willpower, low strength. Like the inventors are going crazy. Anything that has a high willpower, low strength, we're Dale gamers now, dude. I'm so sorry. Like I am a Dale believer, dude. I cannot apologize enough for that. So maybe I don't know. Maybe it's probably not good enough, but I'm gonna make it try. That changes everything. This literally changes everything.
No, this card's crazy.
Yeah. I can't even look at stuff in the same context anymore. I can't, because
it's like a Cood, it's like Willow. It's gonna open up so many more avenues of deck building that have been unexplored to this point. I think it's gonna be something like super healthy for the game. Initially, it might end up being crazy overpowered and toxic, but who knows?
Yeah,
who knows?
I like it.
Maybe Sisu Daring Visitor, or maybe we're gonna get a Sisu Emboldened Warrior, Empowered Sibling reprint one of these days, and just. Who cares about Dale, man? Your board's gone.
Yeah.
What the damn Dale doing?
If they do reprint Big Sisu, I think everything is right in the world. At this point. I mean, at this point, if you're listen, Garrick, if we're buffing Amber this hard and we're buffing Amethyst this hard and we're buffing Sapphire and everyone's eating good, if they drop Sisu on us as a reprint, we haven't seen any reprints this set thus far. If they drop a Sisu on us as a Ruby Super Rare, I'm happy. I'm glad for the game. I think the game is better served for it to give us a little bit of the pendulum. The pendulum has to swing both ways. It's got to swing. Bring them back. Bring them back. All right, but this Edna Mode, exert ready chosen item. While you have an item named Super Suit in play, this character gains ward. Shout out to Edna Mode. Shout out to Infinity. Shout out to Dime Edna Mode Dime game, dude. Thoughts? Is that even something we're even going to consider?
Ready chosen dime is what this should say.
Yeah. Is that even something we're ever going to consider? No, right?
I don't know. I don't play Sapphire, so that would be a question for you. Super
No.
Suit. I don't know if it's worth readying. Pay 4 to draw 2 with your Super Suit. I'm not seeing it. Because obviously this has Super Suit synergy, but so you exert her to ready the item, and then you pay 2 to draw cards. You're paying 4 to draw 2. 3 to draw 2 is the going rate in Disney Lorcana.
No. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Three for 2. 3 for 2 is the price.
That's the guidebook. That's Friends on the Other Side. 5 to draw 3. 3 to draw 2. This is 4 to draw 2. And you have to exert your character. Don't even get a lore off of her or anything like that. So I don't think that synergy is good enough. But obviously the ability can be crazy if there are crazy items. And we haven't really had like an insane item for a long time. What's been the best item in the game since rotation?
Dream Witch
Emerald
Guidebook, for sure.
Chromacon. I
Emerald
think it's
Chromacon?
Emerald Chromacon. Yeah.
I think Guidebook cooks a little bit.
Guidebook. Well, you're a
Maybe
little
I'm
biased.
I'm biased. Yeah, I'm definitely biased. Yeah.
I think Guidebook's number 2, but definitely Chroma. Nobody is packing wasabis for Guidebooks.
They can't get it. We're already popping that. We're already popping that bad boy.
Sometimes they like to put them out there and let them sit for a while, let them simmer for a while.
I hit them
It's a
with
risky gambit, but
Yeah. I like hitting them with a Clara Beezy when they do that. It feels great. Oh, man, it
yeah,
feels
I've
good.
done that. I've done that a few times.
Oh, coming in from the chat. I hope we never see Big Sisu again. Justice for Big Sisu. I don't think it sees play in Infinity, says Kyle. Untaps the Cauldron, says Skydoll. That's crazy.
Is Skydoll a color burner account?
And Skydoll is on another wavelength. Skydoll's a rift bounder anyway. I don't know why Skydoll's even here. I think Skydoll's literally dead to me. Ban Skydoll, actually. Get him out of here. As a matter of fact. All right. This guy's name is Auf den Frosch. It's German. I mean, my German is literally perfect. If one of your toys was banished this turn, you pay 2 less to play this character. And he's 2. So that's free. That's a vibe, man. Moving on. And then we got the Omni Droid.
Wait. Go back. Scroll down. I want to put this in Google Translate and see what comes up.
Okay. It's AUFZIEHFR.
Wind up frog. I don't know what I expected. All right. I expect.
What do you think? What do you think you're gonna get there?
I don't know, man. It was so anticlimactic. It was like, yeah, that's him. That's him.
That's what it is.
Wind up frog.
That's a crazy. Aufziehfrosch. It seemed like it's one word. Yo, German seems wild. Aufziehfrosch. Any Germans in the building right now? Any Germans in the buildings? Please don't. Please. Bella Kalak, please don't even mention that. I got a shiver down my spine mentioning wind-ups coming to this game. I know we were talking about how we shouldn't compare this game to other games, Garrick, and I'm doing it. But having wind-ups in the game of Lorcana, I think I just jump off a cliff. We can't do that. We're not doing it. Can't happen. All right, here we go. Wind-up Frog doing his thing. We have the Goon Omni Droid there, right here. The version 8, the V8. Yep. We got the Angus Beef. I think we've seen this guy already. All right. And then, oh, what do you think about this one though, Garrett? We gotta talk about this.
Oh,
What do we think about
it's
this?
amazing.
Ah,
It's okay. I'm on record saying I didn't love the 2025 Matt.
yeah,
I love the 2023 one. I love the 2024 one. 2025, and it all depends on like what characters you like and what characters are on it. I've got like a bunch of one of them are right there. A bunch of the 2025 mats, and I don't want so many.
yeah,
So I'd love to get rid of some. But this one, I'll as many as I can get into
yeah.
the bloodstream right here because you got the iconic characters on here. There's not a single miss.
They nailed it.
Gaston, icon. Miss Incredible, icon. Buzz Lightyear, icon. Powerline,
Crazy.
icon. Stitch, icon. Mulan, icon.
Yeah.
This might be their best lineup. Let's actually take a look at what the other.
Add this to the Matt tier list, man. If you got time to pull that off, if you can set that up, just toss it into the Matt tier list as well, because I think that will be another interesting conversation to see what these mats all look like, what character got chosen, and why. But this one just makes perfect sense to me, and this one looks so nice. And I was on the fence. I know we've been talking back and forth about going to Gen Con, who's coming to Gen Con, am I coming to Gen Con? And I want to go to Gen Con, I do. But that'll be, if I go to Gen Con, that might be the third time I'm in Indianapolis in such a short amount of time. That's a lot of time in Indianapolis, and that's a very difficult place to get to. Indianapolis is very difficult to travel to. And I don't know if I can swing that. D23, I will also be at D23, so maybe there is a world we can get that at D23 potentially, if there is one there. Color, I'm not sure if it's going to be there or not, but it is a convention, so maybe it'll be there in some capacity or another.
Be at D23.
It'll be at D23.
It'll almost assuredly be top prizing for the top cut of the CCQ.
Yeah. In some form. Maybe they'd have like some side events too.
There'll probably be side events you can win it at as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would be shocked if not.
Yeah, that'd be super dope, man. I would love to have one of these mats. I think it's really, really, really awesome design, and the characters they selected, like you said, because I think one of is the 2026 one or 2025 one. Is that the one with the brother bear on it?
I'll tell you right now.
Hold up.
Oops.
I played on that mat this weekend. I have that mat, I think, in my bag rolled up over there because I used it at the last set championship that I went to.
I was trying to give them to people. Richie, aka Nose Rain, I beat him for a mat at PAX.
Yeah,
and I was like, dude, I already have 2. You can have this. And he's like, no, I want to win it myself. I was like, all right, fair play to you, but you could have it, man. All right, so 2023 was Moana, icon. Mickey, icon. Yeah. Cruella, she's close to icon status. She has her own solo movie, probably iconic. Aladdin, icon. Maleficent, icon. Simba, icon. Goated, Matt. 2024, not perfect, but do like a lot of the choices. Chernobog, Hey Hey, crazy miss on that. In my opinion, I know there are a lot of Hey Hey lovers out there.
Yeah.
This is a special, unique playmat that there's one of a year. One of in a whole calendar year. We can't be having Hey Hey on there. I'm sorry. Belle, Belle, the Floodborn Archer, Jim Hawkins, Alice, and Kita. So all hits minus Hey Hey. To get, I'm sorry, you got to replace him with somebody else.
Hey Hey's got shooters, man.
Mostly misses for my money.
That's one with Kanai.
You got Brother Bear on there. You got Bruni.
What are we doing? Yeah.
Bruni is like.
What are we doing?
Hey Hey is one thing. Bruni
ain't no damn Hey Hey, and that's not even close. Okay.
If I'm walking around Disney World and I'm holding up a picture of Hey Hey, I'm like, who's this character? Huh? Who is this? They're gonna be like, that's Hey Hey. If I do Bruni, what do you think? Less than 50%, I think, are getting that.
Yeah.
Less than 50%. So he honestly shouldn't have been on there. Wreck-It Ralph is on there.
I'd make arguments against. I make arguments against him too. I would.
I would too. The Queen from Snow White is on there.
Which one? That's the Mirror Secret. Which one is that? That's the
Yeah, she's putting like the crown on her head.
Yeah.
And then Kakamora.
What are we doing?
That's like 5. Also, not Go-Go, Honey Lemon from
What are we
Big
doing?
Hero 6. In my opinion, there's not a single hit on there.
I think that's the one that I got. I think that's the one that I have too.
It's all misses. Every single character on there, I would advocate to get a replacement spot.
Yeah.
So, and also 3 for 3 on the mats, 3 for 3 on Moana characters. Moana on mat 1, Hey Hey on mat 2, and Kakamora on mat 3. No Maui, no Tamatoa.
Crazy.
We got Hey Hey and Kakamora before them.
Actually insane.
But this mat, they went back to their roots. They went back to the drawing board. Gaston, Mrs. Incredible, Buzz Lightyear, Powerline, Stitch, Mulan. Could not ask for a better lineup.
I think you're
all icons, all legends of the game. Disney legends. So
I think you're spitting.
We went from potentially, guaranteed the worst mat to potentially the best. It's between this newest mat and the first mat. What do you want? If you had to pick your starting lineup, okay, and the first player off the bench, you got Moana, Mickey, Cruella, Aladdin, Maleficent, Simba, going up against Gaston, Elastigirl, Buzz Lightyear, Powerline, Stitch, Mulan.
I still think that the first one is kind of clears a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
first
they got Mickey,
clears.
they got Simba. Maleficent is like one of the best villains, if not the best.
But these art that they chose on this one, the art looks nice, and almost kind of looks like they're all taking poses that fits what this mat is trying to do. Like they're all like the Stitch almost looks like he's licking the mat. Mulan looks like she's kind of they kind of like they're posing for this particular thing, which I think is really cool.
The first mat that they did, every single character is facing to our right, their left, so it looks really nice and like synergized in that way. And then for mat 2, they just completely abandoned that. But I think that looks really clean aesthetically. But we can pull up the tier list if you want.
We can. I just got one. We got one more. We got a couple more cards. Actually,
okay.
Just a few more. We got Card Advantage. This card's name is hilarious. The card's called Card Advantage, and opposing character. If an opposing character was banished in the challenge this turn, draw 2 cards. So it's very conditional, and you gain a plus there. Opposing character, so they have to exert and play into it. I might be doing too much. I hope. This is another thing that I hope though. Between me, my own personal challenge is I hope that every set from now on, as this game goes along, my new favorite thing is to look for the next Prince Charming card that they're going to drop with this guy in his regal outfit in a location that he does not belong.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
I love it. It's my new favorite thing. I think I'm going to start collecting all these Prince Charmings because he's always somewhere he shouldn't be with the silliest outfit on. Like, why are you in the Great Empty Sea dressed like this? Why are you in the well dressed like this? Why are you in the woods dressed like this?
What are the Dune outfits called? The
go to an REI or something. I don't know.
The suits? What suits are they? What are they called?
I haven't read the book.
Still suits. Still suits.
The still suits?
Yeah. Still suits.
Still suits. Doing a
right,
little
where
dance.
they like recycle their own.
Yeah.
You've seen
fluids?
both of the movies?
I've seen both the movies.
Yeah, bangers. Respectfully, bangers.
I like to walk through the desert and do the little dance. Anytime I'm in sand, I'm walking like that, by the way.
You're doing the walk?
Yeah.
I went to see the drama yesterday, which was really good. Really made me cry hard in the theater, but it's a film you should check out because it's got Robert Pattinson and Zendaya in it.
Zendaya, crazy.
Two of my favorite actors. Robert Pattinson is way up there for me, and I've never seen any of the Twilight films.
That's probably why.
I known him as Cedric Diggory.
Yeah.
My boy.
He got bodied there. He got bodied there pretty hard.
I dragged Katie up here, by the way.
He got bodied pretty hard. Yo, Katie's here.
Katie's here.
I was making a little Cedric Diggory's Dead song.
How can I hear Katie right now?
If I were, she's in the Discord.
Oh, okay, okay,
You just
okay.
got hacked.
I'm like, how can I hear without you? Joining us is Katie from the Lore Keepers Inn. Katie, what are your thoughts on Prince Charming wearing these outfits in places he shouldn't have them on at?
And also,
I'm making the
were
same
you
face as
Team
him.
Edward or Team Jacob? Answer both questions. You will be judged.
Canonically, Edward's skin, in order to canonically sparkle, Stephanie Myers said that like his skin sounded like stone. So like if two vampires are hugging, they make like a porcelain, like two mugs clacking together. That's the sound.
I don't like that.
I don't either. So either I think turn up Katie. What? Okay, I gotta like. Is it a close? Like, do I have to like really ice cream cone this?
Yeah,
mic
that's
for it
better.
to work.
You needed to be louder for sure.
I like to be free. I like to really get.
Well,
hunched over.
Katie, you can be free, and we can just pump the volume up.
Yeah, just
the
chill. Give me a
answer-
sec. Let me cook, man. I'm on the fly right here. I need you guys to actually. This is live, okay? I'm on the fly, and let me cook. I can do this. This is no sweat.
Jacob,
Ow.
problem. Jacob
The
is
answer
first of all
is
a baby.
Edward. The answer is Team Edward.
But Edward's a
Team
problem.
Jacob was a psyop. No one
Okay.
was buying into it. It was all fake. It was Fugazi. It was a shell company. It didn't
Wait, so you've
exist.
never watched this movie, but you're like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to
I've
figure
never
that
seen
out,
the
Katie.
films.
Zeitgeist? Who's
I've
informed
never
it
seen
from
the
the
films,
zeitgeist?
but I was in the culture, okay? I was in the era where it was popping off crazy style. And if you have to pick, it's going to be Edward every time. Vampires over werewolves. It's not close. If you're going
Werewolves.
universal monsters,
no.
you're going classic
Okay.
creatures. Vampires clear werewolves so hard that it's quite embarrassing for werewolves. And I love a
but-
werewolf.
how about you stick to the question you asked of Jacob versus Edward?
Yeah.
Edward is like 100. I don't know how. He's very old, and he's like, let's go to high
Uh-huh.
school forever. Every time he moves, he goes back.
Well, he's
to high
17,
school.
as far as I know.
No, he's not. He
No,
is very old.
he's old,
He
yeah.
died in, like,
Well,
yeah,
he
that's pervert
he was
behavior.
turned at 17.
I know, but like, imagine
He's,
that's like saying like,
he's a problem, okay? But who
Yes,
doesn't
okay.
love a bad boy? Am I right?
I'm saying
all right,
the entire saga of Twilight literally
never
made me
In a
so
single second.
insanely mad. Okay, I didn't like Twilight at all. I was the biggest Twilight hater because for those reasons, Kate, I could not understand why this was happening. Like, you guys, why? You can be a vampire. You can, like, if you love humanity, you can go study and come up with cures to various diseases. You can help by
yeah, but so they're like
donating
some-
millions, but you elect to just go to high school and be weird. It didn't make any sense to me. Okay, the whole plot was based on nonsense. I hated it.
Is Derek privately listening to music?
Yeah, he's listening Bounce to the Ounce on repeat.
Privately listening to some music? Like,
Yeah.
listen, this
Well,
is
I
funny.
was concerned you could hear it for a second. I was
No,
like,
I
oh
couldn't,
no.
but I mean, I could see it. I could see the music in your eyes.
Oh yeah.
But to this Prince Charming. Also, did you see Dr. Cerebellum or whatever, that bird doctor? In like one language, she's not a doctor. Like, they took away her doctorate in one of the translations, which is crazy. But also this card here, you know what Sapphire loves to do on turn 2? Play a 1/5. What are we doing? What are you doing here?
I don't know. Well, now we're Dale. Well, we're Dale gamers now, or Chip game. We're Dale gaming now. So this guy is now
That's
a
true.
5/5. So forget all
So
that.
His face is, did I just become a Kiwi bird? That's his face.
Am I a
Kiwi bird game?
I honestly, but whenever I see this guy, I think it's gonna be my new collection is trying to collect all the Prince Charmings of the game because he looks like he, all the glimmers, like the poses that they have, he looks like he doesn't belong. Like, he looks like he's lost, he's confused all the time, he's like in places he shouldn't be, doing things he shouldn't be doing, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I don't know how Cinderella fell for this guy. He is
The first
well, actually, I hear in the third one he's kind of awesome and like has a cool personality, but he looks like a dork. He acts like a dork. He smells like a dork.
Yeah,
Dresses like a dork.
he's got no motion, zero motion.
He's got and then you look at the Prince Charming cards. There's actually only 3 now.
Please
Right.
look at
Which
the first
is
one, though. The first one's
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Embarrassing
Very true.
for your boy here. And you compare him to like Prince Philip cards.
Yeah,
Just out here
getting it in.
sorted up, got the shield, fire coming at him, riding
true.
the horse, killing dragons.
Very true.
And this guy is going from house to house.
Yeah.
Hey, is your daughter home? I'd like to inspect her feet.
Let me look at her
please."
feet real quick.
Whoa, weirdo! Hit the
Being royally
road,
snub
buddy.
privileges,
Let
alright?
me meet up with this. Let me meet up with this young lady that I just met for one night and
What
try to
inspector
find her down.
is here? Like,
Look at
what
this
do we
guy.
do?
You're right, man. This guy, I don't know how does Cinderella fall for it. Maybe because he's rich. Maybe that might have something to do with it. But this guy's definitely he's definitely, if we put him on the tier list of all the princes, I think Aladdin crushes this guy. Like, it's not even close. I think Prince Philip crushes this guy. I think
Prince
Eric. Okay, Prince Eric, I get it. Okay, I get it. Prince Eric.
The only one in Prince Charming's like, they're like you go. We do the sports analogies a lot,
Yeah.
but I'm sorry, they're just so appropriate. You just go back into like 1940s NBA. That's the Prince from Snow White and Prince Charming, right? They got the short shorts. They're shooting underhand. They can't hit. They're shooting 5% from the field. They're terrible.
But Prince from Snow
can't
White, at
compete
least
with a
he's got
modern
some
baller.
motion. He got a little bit of something, don't he?
He doesn't.
This guy
He's
didn't even get a
just as
song,
crazy.
man.
But we talked about the Prince in our Snow White review.
He was mad.
The first thing he does is pull up into the woods and commit a crime.
Very true.
Okay, but let's say Cinderella was a victim of abuse. If for one foot pick you could be a princess, I think you'd take the foot pick. And
You
I think
take the deal. I mean,
it
but
was a
they
valid
can't-
deal.
You're not competing with Hercules. That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
The red pants are crazy. He's
Yeah, who,
You barely compete with Hans, and he's a villain.
I'm trying. I think he's. I think he would have to be the lowest tier prince that we have, right?
Dude, we added to our list, the tier list we need to make. Prince tier list.
Prince tier list.
Because
And
princess
Prince
tier
is
list you can't do.
S-rated.
All the princesses are goated.
Yeah.
But the princes, there's such a wide spectrum from complete loser to coolest guy you've ever seen
Two of them are
that it would be very fun.
Yeah.
Two just don't have names. There's Prince Charming and the Prince. So I mean that
Yeah.
can't be good. That's not a good sign. If we're off to like two. And
Prince
they're like,
John
"All right,
is
we didn't name
doing
him
more
for a
than
few
these
movies."
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simba
Prince.
crushing. All of these
Simba
guys.
crushing,
Who else we got?
of course.
All princes tier list.
I said Hercules. You got Flynn Rider. You got Naveen, Aladdin, Beast.
Beast is crushing,
Don
dude.
Carnage is a prince. You have Bambi, Prince Ahmed,
Oh, he's
Crushing.
looking this up. I thought this was off the dome. I was
Mickey
like,
Mouse,
Brave
the
Little
Little Prince.
Uh,
Hans. You got a bunch of princes in here. Mordu as well as a prince.
Morty.
Hamish, Hubert, and Harris as well. So
That's okay. Now they're just kind of like saying anybody that's an heir to land is a prince. I think
Yeah,
that's kinda,
yeah.
that's we're going diagonal with the definition.
maybe,
But I will say,
maybe.
you said the third prince, and people said, "Oh, is there the third Cinderella movie?" Yes to both. There is a Cinderella movie, the second one. And
Hello,
there's also
King.
the
I
third
hope
one,
you
which
are
is a
doing
time
well.
travel movie.
Yeah, I heard that one's pretty good. And
I
the
can't
prince
wait.
actually
I
has like a
saved that one. That was gonna be my
personality
first
and
movie,
like
but we're saving it.
Yo, but really quickly though, I gotta give a huge shout out. Shout out to first the Dutch Lumineers coming in with the raid, and also shout out to Double O Thrust coming back in with the Prime Dog Supreme Thrust. Another person. We're having like a family reunion today. I haven't seen Thrust around the Quest world in actual months. It's good to see you too, Thrust. Nice knowing you. Nice seeing you. Welcome back. Hope you've been doing very, very well. Joining us on This Is Not a Podcast, as always, going to be Garrick from Garrick's Lorcana Lair, Garrick from Podcana, and joining us also is going to be Katie from The Lord Keepers Inn. Katie taking a little bit of time to hop in with us and kind of talk about some of these things. We're just going over some cards here from Edit Wilds Unknown. Oh my goodness, going over the cards over Wilds Unknown and just kind of talk about how they fit into the meta and also just roasting them. Apparently right now we're on Prince Charming. I didn't realize he had so many haters out there, myself included. I'm leading the charge of being the Prince Charming hater, and I like this guy. I like his attitude. I like how he looks so scared and lost and afraid. He shouldn't be wherever he is. He's almost like a villain a little bit.
I wonder what his subtext is. It's the Aufderspatzen something, but I want to know, like, does it say, like, Prince Charming, and this is how I got here? I guess.
lost
Like,
and confused in the desert
yeah,
for some
Prince
reason.
Charming, I guess.
Still has his gloves on, even though it's 150 degrees where he's at.
And he's got a
White
jacket
glove.
on too.
Prince
Come on.
Charming wishes he had a 5% of the motion that Prince Philip has.
We got the gold chain.
Who has the most motion? I think Prince Eric has the most motion. Right off the back. Like Aladdin's motion is quite high, but Aladdin didn't even. He had to lie on everything. Prince Eric, I think
That's true.
he's got.
Hercules has the most motion.
I don't know, man. Prince Eric.
He's literally a
God, that's true.
worldwide celebrity that
I mean,
Save
Prince
the
Eric, he can play the flute.
cosmos.
Yo, listen.
Uh-huh.
Prince Eric can play the flute. Okay. I don't think Hercules can do that. Prince Eric's got the dark hair, light eyes. I think that's just a killer combo. If you're dark hair, blue eye, you're crushing. I have never seen a dark hair, blue eye guy do bad. Okay. And he's got that combo. He's got his own castle. He's got his own boat. He's got his own vibe. He's got a dog as well, a nice shaggy dog.
And he's only prince canonically to have a child in the Disney canon, and so he's the only prince that, like, I mean, that says something about the motion. If he has a descendant.
I mean,
Melody, which
very
is
true.
in Little Mermaid too.
There you go.
Seen that movie. Watched it at school for some reason.
Because it's important to know.
I was gonna say that there's a crazy lore there that I just remembered that I could share with you guys, but it might
There's so
be.
much lore. It's so good. Her sister.
I'll just say I remember because I was like, I don't know why we watched it, and now I do remember why we watched it. It was in 2001, and it was in September. And
all right.
I believe they were just trying to distract us from the problems in the world. So they were like,
And it
turn the
worked.
lights
You don't
off and
remember what
put on
happened.
Little Mermaid 2. That's exactly the reason.
What grade were you in? Do you remember what grade you were in at that time?
7.
I was 10. I believe I was in 4th grade.
Yeah, that was it was me. I was in high school. I was in 9th grade at the time when that happened. And for some reason, I don't understand this. I don't want to kind of get too bleak here on This Is Not a Podcast, but I remember when that happened, the events of 9/11 is what I'm talking about. I remember them wheeling out the TV on wheels, and they showed it to all of us happening live. And I'm like, and when I was a kid, I didn't understand that. But now I'm an adult, look back, I'm like, why did they do that? What was that all about? Like, why did they wheel in this TV, turn it on for the whole class to see this happen? Like, I never understood that. So,
I mean, that's how you make an impact, and it's how they really shape millennial humor. I mean, they did a good job. They made us all really. I mean, I remember, they had it on TV, and I said, "What is this movie?" And they said, "This isn't a movie. This is a terrorist attack." And that was pretty bleak to be like, "All right."
They put on Little Mermaid 2 for us.
Yo, W Garrick School, all right. I got an L school. I remember because they had these TVs. I don't know if you guys remember that. They had like these TVs that were on like this cart essentially, and they would wheel the TVs around.
They carted that in for us,
and they plugged it in and they hooked it up and right in time for the next plane to hit the tower. And I was like, why?
Oh no!
It was at school. It was like, hey guys, everybody turn on your TVs because this is happening. And we were able to see the whole thing. And I'm just like, why is this a thing? And it stuck with me. It's in my mind forever. I'll never be able to forget that.
They didn't have cell phones, so they couldn't like check and be like, "Oh, what's this?" So that was it. You had to turn on the TV, and like they're like, "Well, this isn't good."
It's I did this exercise with my parents one time. I was like, because to me that was like the one thing in my life, like giant crazy like world event that was like, I remember where I was when that happened. You hear that like saying all the time. So I was like, I asked my parents that, and they were really not coming up with great answers, and they were kind of fumbling. So I just started like naming off like crazy things. I was like, I would definitely remember this. I would definitely remember this. And they're like, oh yeah. And I was just like, if I were in your shoes, and they were not locked in.
They didn't have it.
They didn't have kind of brain chemistry. They were like, listen, you can't rile me. You're not going to make it be like a traumatic moment for me. I'm feeling good.
Yeah,
exactly.
Whoa, right. Tier list.
So we got we got a surprise, really quick tier list that we're gonna go through.
Talk over now.
We got
Playmat.
See, Katie, the thing about This Is Not a Podcast. You can't bring attention to the rapidly changing topics. You just have to roll with the flow. You gotta just go with it.
Flow. It's the natural progression of topics. When I'm at parties, this is kind of.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. The secret as a guest, okay, you can't bring attention to it. It just has to happen. Okay. Because if you draw attention to it, then it becomes weird. But when we go from 9/11 to Playmats and Disney, it should be a seamless transition.
I mean, to be fair, one time I was waiting in an airport with Zenulus, which is like not a good time to talk about it. But he was like, so 9/11. I'm like, uh-oh. And then he was like, I was at Disney World when 9/11 happened. So you gotta get Zenulus on here because then it's a crossover of Disney.
Yeah, then we can really compare stories.
Yeah.
Wait. Zenulus was at the Disney parks when 9/11 was happening?
Yeah, and he's telling me this in the Atlanta airport, and I'm like, This is crazy.
That's not a conversation. Yeah,
That's
you can't.
Lorcana, baby.
I think that's kind of. I wonder how. I kind of would like to know how that experience
right?
ended up. Like, what happened there after it was.
I think they closed the park. They said, "Hey guys, go home." I think, but he'll tell it better. He'll say, "Hello."
That's
and
no
then
good.
go.
Well, I guess it probably.
Because
makes
they were
sense.
afraid that like they were gonna get
Yeah.
So it was, and so they said, "Go home, sit, think about this. Good luck." And here's
Yeah.
a Mickey bar, probably.
Okay. I mean, I think that's.
I wonder if I don't know. So that's Zenulous next week on. This is on a podcast.
All right. I turn. Katie is literally at 180%. If I do any more, she is going to be peaking. I think I have her as loud as I realistically
I'm gonna get really
can.
close to this mic.
ASMR Katie. I'll go with ASMR mode here for the tier list. All right, so here we go.
Yeah.
We got the mats. We're just talking about the set championship mat. Rate them all real quick. Put them in order and also we're going to rate them on how enthusiastic were you to go out and get this mat. Okay, you have to put yourself in a time machine. And how excited were you to go get those mats? We're going to try to do them in somewhat of a chronological order, if at all possible, starting with the Stitch. And this was started this conversation, Katie, just kind of fill you up. I think Stitch, just to kind of fast forward a little bit, has to be the only one that's at the highest level tier because this mat changed the game significantly.
Yeah, I mean, the S stands for Stitch tier, so done.
True.
But
True.
yeah, I mean, people were sweating. This is the first time in Disney Lorcana I was like, uh-oh, I have to get good. And then I got moderately good, but I bought one. You could buy one, and I think I paid.
Just share. This is.
I think it was $200.
That's not a bad deal.
That's not a bad deal. Yeah.
I think it was. I feel like it was. Who knows? I haven't opened it because I was like, it's not the champion. It's the runner-up one. That didn't say runner-up, which was like kind of
Even better than the champion one. Giga deal.
Yeah. So it's still in the tube, but yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at his smile. And I think is this Nicholas Cole that drew this one? Liam, come. Where are you? But
I believe you're right.
And shout out to the next one. Nicholas
Cole, I don't have this mat. I should get the mat. Orange is like one of my favorite colors. It's not my ultimate. I think green is my favorite color, but orange is way high on that list. And this is like orange. I guess this Maribel mat has a lot of orange in it as well. But I think this mat looks really cool, and I don't have one. So maybe I need to break the bank and buy one. But I don't know what they're going to be at this current time of price. I think it's gonna be too expensive for me to get one now. We got this Ursula. Ursula's the next one. Where are we putting this Ursula? I think this mat is also super dope looking.
Hey, yeah. I mean, this one is just so. I think this is like. I was like, kind of. We're gonna tell a story because I think we're gonna see it's gonna be a curve because like I was like, whoa, and then this one came out. I was like, whoa, and this one is very cool because it has kind of like a fourth wall break where you get to see the Illumineers, and we're a bit of an Illumineer myself, so it was quite an exciting time.
Do they ever? Yeah. They're never featured again, are they? These Illumineers?
Not
on a playmat.
No,
they're
I mean you can see them on like Kingcasters and puzzles.
All right. Then from Ursula, there is a huge downward swing. We have the Mirabelle. Mirabelle comes out, and this one, I think this is the one where
thought the game was over, dude.
Yeah,
they thought it was done for when this set championship card dropped.
Because this is the one where they went from.
The reason they were like, all right, we got to lock in and put some better cards.
Yeah, because they went from
such a Twitter beef with somebody on this.
Yeah, this is one they went from the champion and the alternate getting one, or no, that was the next one. But they went to 8 cards on this one. Like everyone gets a card basically, and that's when set championships kind of fell off a cliff. I think we got to put Mirabelle kind of low, unfortunately, because the vibe was just not there.
She was the bad omen.
Yeah.
I like the mat. I like the art. I have 2 of these. I love them, but you know, it just is a D tier.
So there's 3 criteria I rate set champion playmats. Is it related to a card that I like? Is it related to the set? And then does it look cool? And like I think Mirabelle was like, because it's not really related to this
to any of them.
Yeah, and then like it wasn't a card that anybody was high on, and it wasn't really a character. I mean, Mirabelle's cool, but she's not like not a lot of people buying like Mirabelle shirts out in these streets. So I think it was just kind of like one of those moments where we're like, maybe the champion mat doesn't have to always do with what's going on in the game. And then spoiler alert, they don't.
And the card has to. If the card itself, I believe, if this card had been playable or better. I don't know. Does that matter? You think? Does the playability of the card, does that affect the mat itself? The mat has nothing to do with the playableness of the card.
Well, yeah, but think about like the playmats that we buy. Like, I mean, I think like you just naturally. I mean, I think sometimes playmats are a way to be excited about the art it because you didn't care about the card, and you're like, well, at least the art's cool. But I think like sometimes there's a card that you're like, dang, I love that. Like Tinkerbell Giant Fairy, I was like, I love this card, and I love the playmat, I love the art, I love all of it. So I think it's not the most. It's not carrying the weight, but I mean, we're gonna get to Monstrous Dragon. I think people were excited because that's a card they loved, and they're like, I love that card.
And then so we got the Scar. I think Scar comes up next, and this is the set to this day, and to include all the other set championships that I've participated in. I played in Ursula set champs. I did not play in any of the Stitch set champs. I played in a ton of Mirabelle ones, but the Scar one I played in the most. I played so many Scar set championships. I really enjoyed this mat a lot, but I don't know how good it is compared to some of the other ones. What we put in Scar, I'm thinking B right away, or maybe I think this can also get up in here in this A tier, because I think this mat looks quite ferocious. Got a very iconic character. It looks good. The green and the Scar, it's nice centering. I think it looks great. What do we think about Scar?
You're wrong, because look at what it says in the corner there, JD. Azurite Sea. So we're thinking Azurite Sea. We're thinking blue. We're thinking, the sea. I was so sad when they revealed. They're like, Azurite Sea, we're going. And then they're like, and here is a lion in the middle of the ether. And I think that was a sad moment for me, because I think this is when I was like, oh, okay, so we're really going off the plot. Because, like, I don't think anybody associates Azurite Sea with this card. So I think, but it is a cool playmat. But I just think, like, the fact that it says Azurite Sea makes me feel emotional in a bad way. But, Garrick.
This is one of the two Scar mats that I have. I got the champion, I got the non-champion. So I use the non-champion as my play mat, or as my mouse pad on my computer. And I will rate this high because it's a bias. It's one of my favorite characters in Disney history, and one of the best villains ever. So I think despite there being no thematic connection to Azurite Sea, which I would have preferred, it's still got to be high for me. I would say it's B tier, but like people were going, if it was just up to me, and it was like, how much do I want this mat? It's like S tier because it's Scar.
Whoa.
But there were so many people at my set championships going for this playmat, way more than like Mirabelle, way more than Hero, way more than Daisy. Just like as a comparison point, like this mat, people wanted this mat for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
at least in my area.
I think, I mean, if people,
I'm gonna have to move it up. I think so.
You guys both said you have them, which I think is kind of like a little telling that you're like, oh yeah, I want it. So I think like there is an emotional.
I was going so hard for this playmat, like it was. I was like, I need to own it. And then when I got second, shout out, I lost to Rob. Shout out to North American qualified player Ruby Amethyst Mirror, just in the dojo in the doldrums. Amazing match, and I was like, I'm not gonna get a champion mat. That was my one shot. Of course, I play one of the best players in the region, but then I won one next week. Kurt's like, hey, we're running a set champ.
Oh, nice.
And, do you want to come? And I was like, yeah.
I think A. The composition. I mean, anytime you have contrasting colors, red and green are contrasting blue and orange. So I mean, it pops. It's visually striking. I just the Azurite Sea. I think as long as it's A and it's not S, because listen.
No, it's never. I don't think any. Honestly, spoiler alert. I don't think any of these mats.
If anything was going to be S,
maybe the other Gen Con.
Ursula.
I don't think any of these other mats can clear, because no one's going to touch that amount of motion. And we're not just judging it by what the mat is and how it looks, but the energy behind that set championship run and how excited you were to get out and go and get this mat. Like, I think that has to account for some of that as well. We left the Azurite Sea, and then we went to Arcasia's Island. This Hero Hamada mat. I have two of these ones as well. I have two of the Scar ones. I have two of the Hero Hamada ones. And let me tell you, this thing had very little motion. I mean, there were not people moving out. People were not outside to go get this Hero Hamada mat. It looks nice. I think it's a cool mat, but people were not outside really with it. I don't know where you guys want to put this.
It was the first mat I didn't win one, and I was like, all right. I think I played in like 2 set championships or something, and I was just like, sure. Like, I wasn't broken up about it. And I love Hero Hamada. I love Big Hero 6, but I don't know. It wasn't hitting. I don't know why for me.
Yeah.
I don't.
Maybe
because
if
I
it
think
was
it's
Baymax, I would have tried harder.
Because like I don't know. I mean, it's another one where he doesn't like tie to the story. I don't know what he's up to. He's like he reminds me of the My Hero Academia Froppy, that girl that's like
yeah.
Like I don't know what
fingers
he's up to, and so that's kind of my thing. Is like he's there. But
I
what
think
are
it
you
would have been a
doing?
really cool time. I guess it would set like a crazy precedent. This was also the first time where you got the card for participating.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like if you didn't get, I don't know. Like I was just thinking like having Arcasia be on the mat would be sick, but she's not. Well, she is on a card, but it's a special promo
Yeah.
card and she doesn't have her own card. But
Or the
I
island.
don't know. The
Yeah.
Duel Links, yeah, it was cool. That was like their first introduction. So
This was
maybe
like
that had a lot to do with it, but like I don't know.
they had the regular, the enchanted, and then the set champ one. So this was one where I was like, all right, we did it. Like, why do we have so many of this exact card that
That card kind of
but-
smokes though, man. That card cooks. I played a Hero
Yeah.
Hamada deck and it kind of went crazy during that
His
time.
enchanted I like so much more. So like if they would have had the gorillas looking art for the playmat, I don't know. It's dynamic. It's a dynamic picture. Is it
Yep.
better than Mirabelle?
That'd been kind of sick. I don't know if he's better. I'm kind of debating on putting this guy down, and I did have to move this card down to B because I did read a comment coming in from Han Yolo 757 saying this mat in the same tier as Maleficent and Woody. No. Having this thing up there with Ursula, it kind of felt wrong. So I don't know if that
does.
was. I had to move him down. It just didn't look right. I
For
mean,
now.
this
Like,
kind of
he
looks.
might get promoted.
Yeah, my new employee. We might have to jam this guy back up
You
here, but
are
he's
an elite playmat.
somewhere up in here. All right, so are we putting this guy down here? Is that crazy? Or here?
I mean,
This right there looks fine now. One representative of each of the tiers,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
as we move on to Jafar,
Yeah.
another set champ, I think that
we're
had
so back.
crazy motion.
Yeah.
Another one where I was like, I need to have this because it is like the capstone of the big story arc. You know, I'm a huge story fan of the Disney kind of stuff. I was like, it's up there with the Ursula. I do like the Ursula map more. I do like that big like battle scene that's going on, and it's very unique because all of these are like very zoomed in. Ursula is just like come at me type, you know, Dark Souls, Elden Ring boss type vibes. But I was like, Aladdin's one of my favorites. I have to have this. So the bias comes in, but also he's got the Hexwell crown on. It's very important to like Disney Lorcana history, in my opinion. So I had to have this one, and I was trying so hard, and I wasn't winning. I was top 8ing. I wasn't winning top 4. And then I did finally win one against the GOAT. Shout out Kurt Spice. And I got
Nice.
it done with the dump truck, and I was like, yes, all right, I'm in the top 4. And then it was like, Kurt beat my teammate Scott, and I was like, I'm gonna play Kurt and lose. Great. But I was able to get it done with the power of the dump truck, and I was so happy. Like, just the weight was lifted off my shoulders, and everybody in my region felt like that. Everybody wanted a Jafar. How did it feel on your guys' end?
Yeah.
I like the Donald Trump. Everybody wanted it. It was
Everybody needed him.
Yeah, literally.
This
What
one,
do we
this
look
one
at
was
this
really
thing?
I remember this one being really sad for me because I didn't get the chance to play in the Reign of Jafars as much as I would have liked. I think I only went to one set championship. No, I think I went to 2, and I just didn't perform very well, and I got blasted. I got a promo on one of them, and I scrubbed out of the other one, so I didn't even get a chance to get a Return of Jafar champion mat. But I still possibly could buy one, but I just never got one. I missed that boat, so I'm on the opposite side of that from you.
I think, yeah. I mean, someone pointed out it's a little static because it does feel like it's a picture and they zoomed in on it. Like it doesn't feel like this composition is what it was meant to be. Because
You know what I wish it was? I wish it was that art where he's like doing this number and like the snake is attacking and they're like all jumping for the crown. You know,
Oh,
like
and
the key.
box.
Yeah, the key
Yeah.
art of the box, because that's what
That
the
was
Ursula
so
is.
cool. Yeah.
So I wish it was that, but
I think the fact that like the thematic done, the iconicness of the character done, story done, but I do think the composition compared to some of them, like the Ursula composition is like very, very cool. I don't know, something about his. I think it is A, but possibly sitting above Scar on B.
I don't hate this. I wanted to be here, but Ursula.
oh, you know what actually is not forget the art I just said. Show
Okay.
this. Show this to the chat.
I like that.
This
Google,
is
show me
this
this.
is what it should have been.
Let me see. Let me check you out.
I sent a picture of himself. That's weird.
It
That's weird. This
It
is
should have
quite
been me.
nice.
should have been me.
That should be me.
Oh, this
Have a
one. Yeah, this
good
one being kind
time.
of clean, but it's kind of too zoomed in
Yeah.
too. How do you make this?
Yeah.
How do you crop this good enough?
I think it's got to be the right. You've got the game right behind you. You could like.
Yeah, I
hold
have that.
That would go because it's got like the snake there.
I mean, they can make it bigger. Art, just draw it more. Draw more.
Yeah,
More.
I get a little extendo clip there of this Jafar with the
Yeah.
crown. This should have been the card. I think this card art would have been sick on the
It's
card.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think like they just didn't go far enough because
Yeah.
they could have gone like sicko mode because the Ursula like that's just cool. That's like a cool piece of art. Like, would you ever put this picture up somewhere and be like, look at this? And like the Jafar one, no, that's not the coolest picture of Jafar.
Not at all. I don't think so. But I think it's still dope. I think I can see him going into this A range or maybe even down here in A or B, one of those. Maybe here. Maybe because I don't have one. Because I don't have one. All right, then we go into the Daisy. No. We go into the Maleficent Dragon after the Scar. Goes Maleficent
Easiest
Dragon.
A of all time. People were losing their minds to get this iconic card in Disney Arcana history. And the art, come on. Some of the best.
Crazy.
In the game, amazing playmat.
Crazy.
It's just so striking. It's just like a very cool looking, and like then that goes back to like the fact that the card it just is. And look at this top three. These are all three cards that people have put in their deck before. So we
Very true.
accidentally came to the hypothesis that like, card that you emotionally connect to matters on some level.
Yeah.
Something being
When I
somewhat
won
playable.
this one, it was a great relief as well.
I love
The biggest reliefs of my life were Scar, Jafar, and Maleficent. I didn't expect to win an Ursula one. It was my first ever set championships. I've only been playing the game for like a couple months, and I did, and I was like, this is cool, but like I wasn't gonna be like shambled if I didn't win one. I'm very happy that I have one, but I was gonna be shambled if I didn't win Maleficent.
I quite love that every mat has turned into your like humble like, this is how I won.
Yeah, Garrett's got a lot. Garrett's got a ton of mats.
Sorry, I'm
No,
just
that's
giving
fine.
my
Keep
sto-
it.
I
keep
know I
it
like
going.
it, but it's-
story.
I don't have that story. I can't talk about the time I won these.
Like I'm
things.
pretty good at the game, but I like so
You are good.
I'm okay. So like I have a chance to win the set championship mats at like a pretty consistent level, but like I'm not
Yeah.
like a guy. I'm not like Sky or Luke who can just win like 10 every set. Yeah, they can't win 10, but they could win 8. They could
They
win
can't 'cause
2
they're
every
the same set
weekend.
champs. So
That's
like,
true. They have to go up
they're at the
against
same
each
one.
other.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. Like you see Jonathan Williams, but I got 12 mats. This. How did you
They
do
seem
that?
kind of sad. Like sometimes, like
Yeah.
you'll see like a sad Fungus post of Fungus being like, "I gotta move 10 mats," and I'm like, "That is not a problem I've had where I have to sadly sell 10 champion play
To
mats."
survive, to feed my fam. But this the fabled one, unfortunately during that time as well, I was like working. This was a serious grind. I was traveling a lot during this set championship run, and it was just a lot of tournaments just happened to fall on the set championship time. So I think I played in one fabled set championship, and I got top. I think I made it to the top 8, and then that was it. I didn't get a chance to go back. So I'm one of those guys where if I want to get a mat, I'm gonna troll a couple times, and I'm gonna try to take it serious a couple times, and then I'm gonna eventually I'll get there towards the end, and I need to like feel it out and like diagnose the feel and all that kind of stuff. But if I just go in and one shot it, I don't think I can one shot a mat attempt, and I just didn't have enough reps to do it. So I didn't get a fable. I got only mats that I have is the hero and the Scar. Those are the only ones because those are the ones I really were like able to grind. I didn't grind Jafar. I didn't grind any other ones actually. And I played the Tinkerbell one. I think I played 2 of these ones, and I don't think I played any of the daisies.
I played one Daisy. I completely trolled I was like, I'm going to bring a fun deck. And then I did the thing where I lost. I was like, this isn't fun. Why don't I just bring a good deck and win? But I didn't care that much. And I didn't really care about the Mirabelle one. But I went to 2 set champs. I won 2 Mirabelle mats. I was like, that's cool. But I'm not going to get a play set because But every other card that like Jafar, I was like, I have to get 4 Jafars. I have to get 4 Ursulas. I have to get 4 Maleficents. I have to get 4 Scars. So it's like, if I don't want the mat and I don't want the card really that much, then that's going to like ding it down like way, way more for me. So I only went to 1 Daisy, and I haven't gone to any Tinkerbells, and I don't think I'm going to.
All right, but we're on Daisy now. Where are we putting this Daisy?
It's probably the worst mat, I think.
Yeah.
It's down there. I agree.
It doesn't. So we think about like the spirit of the character, and like first off, of the Fab Sensational Six or whatever, Daisy is definitely not the one where it'd be like, hey, we've got the Sensational Six of Mickey, Minnie,
And she's the
Donald,
first
Goofy,
one,
Daisy,
yeah.
Pluto. And you'd be like, oh, so who's going to get a playmat first? You'd be like, Mickey. No, Daisy. Sorry. And I think that was a little shocking. And it's just kind of one of those things where you're like, oh, okay. I just think it's just, yeah. It's just, no offense, Daisy. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I think it's
They
good.
went thematic with it. She's like a ghost hunter, which is cool.
They did hit the theme, but it's not in the way gargoyles would have been so cool. Like I don't even
Yeah.
like gargoyles. Never seen the show.
Or if
but
you're gonna do a Daisy Duck like this, you can't go with this art style. I think the art style is what kind of it's what frustrates me, because you look at all the other artworks, they have like a more traditional style. This one has like this almost 3D kind of
it looks like a Magic the Gathering like painting.
It feels kind of weird. I don't know the way they elected to draw that one up. So I don't know about it. I think it's still cool. I did play one of these as well. I think I got a promo and dipped. I didn't go back. I just try to support my local stores that are close to me. And this one, I didn't grind that one at all.
I did. Okay, I will say, Sky was really sad. He got runner up, and I said like, "Oh, why were you so?" I mean, obviously he wanted to win, but he's like, "I really wanted that playmat." I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "It's kind of funny." So that's it. He's like, "It's just kind of funny."
That's
like,
Sky. We were talking about this earlier before we went live. I told JD about this Instagram that I follow that posts like modern Seinfeld like scenarios that could be episodes.
Yeah.
And we were talking about like what kind of Seinfeld character energy that we give, and we both agreed that Sky gives Kramer energy.
Yeah.
What do you think?
He's on like a different wavelength most of the time. Like I'm thinking about something, and then he's I'm like, oh, look at this playmat. He's like, it's funny. I was like, that's not the word I would use. Funny? And you're like, yeah, look at her. He literally said, she goes, eh. I'm like, all right.
That's why he wanted it.
Yeah, but he didn't get it, so that's so sad. But oh my gosh, things are turning around. What's that?
We got the Tinkerbell. People were outside.
Were they? I haven't been to any, so I don't know. I guess I could literally just look at the numbers.
Yeah.
On the DMV spreadsheet, because we have a spreadsheet that we keep every single set of where the set champ is at, how many players the set champ had, and who won.
That's crazy.
So I can literally go through our region here and pick out, did this set championship do better than the last set championship? Yada yada, bing bang boom. So I can literally sort by like the store and see how many people went to it, and compared to how many people went to like a different one. And like, it's kind of crazy. You go to like to Azurite Sea, and we're averaging like 20, and there are some like pushing 40, which is crazy. That's the Scar mat. Jafar, yeah, we got some 20s, we got some 30s, and then Fabled, we're back up. Crazy numbers. Whispers and Winter Spell, it's like there's one that or two that cracked 20. And like Azurite Sea, like almost all of them cracked 20.
And it's all dependent. It's not all dependent, but it's partially dependent on the meta too. Because I think like
That's true.
There's sometimes like I think like the playmat, it does matter. But I mean, I do think that is. But
I think it matters more than the meta does, honestly.
Yeah, but I think the one thing we haven't talked about is the fact that only one person at a set champ walks on with the playmat, which is kind of I rarely am ever. I don't get first place. I'm far too anxious and not good, and so like for me, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna win a playmat, so like I don't even think about the playmat. I'm like, that's not happening.
Well, the top 8 promo is what most people are going for. This would have been the chance to either do Angel to match the Stitch, or Rockstar Lilo to match.
That's what I'm saying, and that would be my one takeaway. Like Tinkerbell, I honestly was under the influence that Tinkerbell had much more motion than she actually does. Tinkerbell does have a lot of stands out there, a lot of shooters out there, people moving for Tinkerbell, myself included. I did go to quite a few of these set championships in order to get this mat, because also on this mat they have changed the framing of it as well. And you got this nice, cool little bordering on it. The art style I think looks really nice. This mat I thought would really entice a lot of people to come out and play specifically for this mat, because I think this mat looks gorgeous. I think it looks really nice the way it turned out. But maybe just where we are in this meta, maybe people are hedging for rotation, maybe hedging for infinity or whatever. I think this mat still maybe could potentially be an A level threat. I think it's that strong. I feel strong about it. but I think maybe somewhere in here is where it actually probably should belong. What do you think about this in
The-
the spot?
We just need playable cards, bro.
Yeah.
The top 3 are all cards that have been in decks, and then B
Yeah.
to D have never seen play in their lives. They never seen a sleeve unless
Someone in
JDZ's
this
doing the
chat-
challenge.
Yeah.
JDZ's playing that.
Unless JDZ's doing the challenge, we're not sleeving up these cards. I think that's a big thing about, like, you can't put Tinkerbell because no one is ever playing Tinkerbell. But
Well, yeah,
imagine
that
if it
is a-
was Angel.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do think that's a good point, right? Because like it goes from being like because I do think the playmats are a chance to make you celebrate art that maybe didn't get to be celebrated because you're not playing this card ever in your life. So it's like, well, at least I get to look at this art, and it does have like the theme of the Enchanted. This is the first time it's like matched the style of the Enchanteds from the set. So I mean, there's lots of high points of this mat, and it's really pretty, and I think it's like one of the first like. Well, Mirabelle was a pretty one where they're like, all right, girlies, you can have a fun little map for a treat.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I think this one, if hypothetically had Tinkerbell been the Enchanted of the set and Angel been the set championship card, I believe attendance would have increased. And it's crazy to think about, and I think we're cracking the code here. I never would have suspected that the set championship mat is going to be predicated on the card. I never would have guessed. I think if the card is better, and that makes the mat better because the card itself is better.
It makes you more excited because I mean you
I wonder why.
You
it's
can
not
put
like-
in your deck and you can flex. Like,
But I'm
hey,
saying
I
like
won
you
a-
can't
I won a
play.
set of these.
I'm saying the mat versus the card. The card I understand. Like hypothetically, if they do a set championship one day, hypothetically, and the card you get Angel, but the mat is still Tinkerbell, what would that change your outlook on this mat? Or is the whole set championships run a full on experience? Like we're going to set championships, you
It
get
would
this
make
mat,
me
you get
like
these cards.
This mat less.
It would make you like this mat less if Angel was the card and not the mat. That's wild. I
Yeah.
wonder why that is.
I think I don't know. I would be like because I would be bitter at this mat because I don't want Tinkerbell. I want Angel. That's why I want the
But
card.
Angel is the card that you're playing in your deck, not
It
the
is,
card
but
that's on your mat.
I also want the art on the mat that
What if-
matches the
Resonate.
card.
What if Tinkerbell did what Angel does and Angel did what Tinkerbell does? Would that change?
that's
Yeah, 100%. This is like an S tier conversation. This
So
is like the
so
one-
simple. So if hypothetically the same Tinkerbell, you just switch the text color, and you just make Tinkerbell Angel, this is now S tier.
yes,
That's crazy. Why are we like this? Why are we this way?
it's
it's
true. We
It's
went off
true.
the criteria.
It's true.
People would want to go out and get it. The card would be more valuable. The mat would be more valuable. It would be harder to get. You'd have more bragging rights.
Yeah.
I think it would make things more enjoyable. It'd be more competitive. So, I mean, maybe not everybody is looking to do that, but if you're winning the prizes at set championships, then you're doing it to compete. It's your funnel into bigger competitions, at least in my opinion. It's
Yeah.
the most serious thing that you're going to do as a casual player. Once every 3 months, you roll up, you try to win
But
your
I'm saying
promo card.
I understand. I understand to Road Rose's point. I see out there, Road Rose. Shout out to you. I get it. The cards are the reason why, but I'm talking about the mat itself. Like the mat is essentially a trophy. Like the mat has no
story.
value outside of what you put your stuff on. Okay, I think that the mat should be allowed to be disassociated from the card.
I don't disagree because I brought up earlier that
Yeah.
hero, if the hero mat had like the Arcasia key art on it instead, and
Right.
it's like this is the Arcasia's Island one, this is Arcasia, it would be like to Katie's point, a cool trophy to have.
Right.
But
It'll be better.
if you're gonna make it like this Tinkerbell's really got nothing to do with Winter Spell. She was like delivering the message, obviously. But
Mhm.
like if it was Elsa freezing the vine or something, then
Right.
now we're talking. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Right.
Yeah, what does the mat remind you of? And does it remind you of the story? Does it remind you of your favorite card? Does it remind you?
Mm.
And like I look at that hero and I'm not reminded of anything.
Right.
I
Hero
struggle
Academia.
to remember what set that set championship was from
Right.
because
Yeah.
it's so disassociated from everything else.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But
We've kind of defined the criteria on accident.
I believe, I don't know, man. I think we have to get into more of a trophy mindset with these mats. And I would personally like to take that approach. Maybe disconnect the card from the mat itself. Like maybe, hey, this is going to be the mat.
I would be fine with that.
Yeah.
For transparency, I would be totally fine with that if the mat is not even art on a card at all. It's just related to what's going on in the set. Maybe it's like just key art.
Like some key art. Yeah. Now we're cooking.
That would go silly.
Yeah.
Because what's the key art for Winterspell? It's the Angel Stitch snowball fight.
Yeah, and they're having a snowball fight.
The last key art was Mickey investigating the well and the ethereal Ariel.
Yeah.
And what was the key art before that? Fabled Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, then they made that into a playmat because they're like, people want it. They're like, sorry, I guess we have to do this. Because
if it was key art every set, then the playmats would be all S tier probably.
Very true. And then you get and then that's when you would have to ensure that the promo card. You would have to ensure that the promo card has to be something that's somewhat remotely playable, I think. And I think we have that here in this Woody. I believe this Woody, and this is, we're going to have to project here because this hasn't happened yet. But for this Woody set championship, I'm going to clear my schedule. Okay. I'm going to hire coaching. I'm going to study. I'm going to train. I'm not going to meme at all. I'm going to come in with the most high profile, high impact deck that I can in order to win this mat and win this card. I'm going to set a goal. I must have this mat. I will play as many set championships as I possibly can to get this mat. I will show up to every single set championship every weekend playing the most top tier meta relevant strategy I can in order to do nothing but win this mat at least one time, because I believe this mat is very, very strong to me, in my opinion. And I'm just such a Woody stan. Woody and Buzz, Toy Story. I think this has almost S tier like energy to it, and I'll throw it to you guys to see what you think about it.
I agree with you. I think the card is really good. It's one of the best ones we've had. I think the art is amazing. I think it was the right choice. This is a character that is being introduced to the new set and seemingly is going to be a big part of the story as well. It's got the exact right vibe for it, which Tinkerbell does too, the winter vibe. So this is what I would have loved to see out of something like the Arcasia's Island or the Azurite Sea playmats specifically. I think they're moving in the right direction at a rapid pace for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think it can sit there at S, because like S tier, like it's gonna, because I mean, I feel like, yeah, we have to be in the future, but like that's a high bar. But I do think, and we talk about like iconicness. I mean, it is a card that we think will be playable. He's got a candy necklace hat. My goodness. Yeah. And it's kind of fun. It's part of the story because he's in the vines. And so I do think it's high A for sure. I
would make an argument that Woody is more iconic than Stitch. I would. I think Pixar coming in as a first.
He is.
I believe this. I believe this this character is going to impact a lot of people, and this card will inspire a lot of people to come out and play in the next set championship run. It will for sure move the needle. This thing's going to be very competitive. They're going to be very contested. I can just feel it. The energy is going to be back with this to try to grab this Woody. And it also will be core constructed as well. And probably one of the only times that you get a chance to play this core constructed format at a competitive level, because there won't be a DLC that you can go to in Wilds Unknown at all unless you're playing the Infinity format. You play constructed side events at that Infinity format, but this will be the only time that most people have the opportunity to play core constructed. This thing is going to be an absolute knockdown drag out thing, and people will show up to play this for this match. I got to put it high. But I can listen to Katie. We can kind of split the diff here.
I mean, I think it is okay if you talk about all those things. I mean, they're the only thing. I don't think it's higher than Stitch, but I mean, it's hard to get more iconic than what we're. You
can't beat number one. It's hard to beat number one. He's first, and it's tough. You got to really come correct.
Cool. I mean, I am not a Toy Story person. I like Toy Story, but you know how like there's Toy Story people, like a Zach Bivens of the sort. I'm not all the time, but. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I don't like Woody. He's very not nice most of the time, and he's kind of stresses me out.
You better watch your mouth, pal.
He's very stressed in every movie, but this is just a cool card. Like, even if you don't know who Woody is, this is a very captivating mat.
I like it. I like it. All right, we're going on. We have now we're doing the promo.
For reference, sorry, before we continue, in the DMs, I just posted all the key art from the last several sets. There's no Shimmering Skies key art, so there's nothing to go off there, and there's no Inklands key art, so there's nothing to go off there. Ursula key art is obviously already the playmat, so that like set the stage, but I'd like to pull this art up just to get your opinion, Katie's opinion, and the chat's opinion. How would you guys feel if these were the playmats for every set?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm
so
pulling them up now.
This would be Azurite C up on the board right now.
Can we see that? Let me look up the chat, make sure I can see this. I would 100% take this over what we got.
I'd go feral for that.
Yeah,
that's
1,000%. This would be 1 billion, million, trillion % preferred with a champion. Like slap a champion on here and the set name on there, and we're done. This mat is 50,000 times better already. Not even close.
Yeah.
Agree. All right,
Range
here's
Jafar.
Jafar. Do we like this better than the standing?
This
Jafar,
one's a
right?
little bit
sitting
closer.
Jafar.
This one's a little bit closer. I think the one that you shared earlier might be a little bit better.
He just
He's a
vibing
little too
here.
relaxed. This one is like, I mean, he looks like somebody who knows he only got one card in his own set.
Yeah, he's
Which is
chilling.
crazy. This one's dope,
The
though.
snakes are cool, though. The snakes are cool.
The sand and how he's kind of turning into sand. I thought
think
he was
would
going to be an
like it.
illusion.
I think I'd like it a little bit more.
Probably. It's got a story to
Just
tell.
slightly.
It's got motion. It's moving. I mean, anything with movement looks a little bit better. This one, same thing. Oh yeah.
Go silly.
Yeah. Oh
Go
yeah.
super
I'm every
silly.
weekend. I'm out there playing for
That's
this thing.
Shinpo.
It does have Chimpo. It
What are
has
you gonna
Mushu.
do?
First appearance of Mushu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people are going nuts about that. There's puppies. There's puppy
Bucky.
people.
The
Bucky's
Squirrel
in there?
Squeak
Alice?
Tutor. Is that not him, the squirrel?
Right here.
Yeah, is that Bucky?
I think that's Bucky right there.
Bucky, welcome back, buddy.
Martin
very-
going on 3 playmats now.
Crazy.
Venturo and Shanzé fight back.
Because I think like the playmat, because I mean, we talked about like what does it make you think of? So obviously when you win the champion mat, you think winning, but this makes you think of the set. And I think like if you're at the point where you're trying to win a playmat, I don't know, this is cool. It's unique. You can't get it anywhere else. So I
Yeah.
think that
It's
would be
so cool. We need more of that. Oh, there's Venturo.
Ventura
Popping
here.
in.
we need the Ventura playmat.
Bro, I got my Ventura cosplay. You guys are going to be so sick when you see it. It's going to be crazy. My Ventura cosplay is going.
This one first off, Mickey Mouse deserved to be on it. Look at he even got the little Ghost Detector 500.
Wow, Ariel.
I understand why Ariel and Mickey are together. Like it's kind of goofy, right? It's not goofy actually, it's Mickey. But anyway, the 3 of the characters on here is kind of
Yeah, they would
Strange.
probably. I do agree with Ridge Rose. We'd have to probably put something else over here. I think this one might be a little bit too
agreed.
much.
another
it-
Ventura possibly.
maybe just zoom it in a little bit. Maybe make Ariel a little bit bigger, and then have that just be it. But I think this might be a little bit too much there. All right, and then we got this one.
Oh, it's so good.
This one interesting though. I don't know if I would. Winter Spell. Yeah, it'd be better than what we got. I don't know.
Yeah, it's got
This-
the winter spell in the background. You
Very
got
true.
palm trees with snow on it. You got the
For
snowman
sure.
that everybody had a name for that we forgot, but during the main
It's
season,
Mahalo.
we were all saying it. There we go. We're back. Oh yeah, you've been in the trenches of the Mahalo
Mhm.
discourse. So and it's got Angel, which honestly I literally 3 months ago I was like Angel sucks, and now I'm like Angel Boochie Boo, and I sing a Kuda Moody. I've gone full 360, 180 on Angel, and
Yeah, Angel's lit. I think Angel's insane, and I'm glad that she's a part of this game. And I think this would have been a much better playmat. Obviously, this one, 10 out of 10. Would
they made it a playmat.
yeah?
They said, okay.
I literally
They said-
have that playmat right here
Katie gonna flex
on my desk
us.
right now. I have it.
I wish
have
I
one
had that
too.
playmat so bad.
I
I
have
do.
one too.
I mean, we're
I'm so jealous.
playmatted
So
up on a
jealous.
Tuesday, dude. Sorry, Garrick. I
And
don't
then
want
Somebody
to
we
be.
who lives
have-
in Florida or California, I gotta get a Honey Wizard hookup now. So message me.
I think I might just have to move to Florida. I'm sick of it, dude.
I know,
Dude,
right?
I need that Honey Wizard one so bad too. And
I-
then I just linked the next one that we know about. Or sorry.
Ones we happen to know about.
We do not have that.
Hold on.
I don't.
I DM'd it to you
Is that a
in the same chat.
is that
That
a
one's-
is that
What?
oh this one?
No, that's
Okay.
That's no.
Okay.
The one I sent
Ah,
before.
okay.
Was,
Gotcha. Okay, here we go. All right, so
Was
we
it
have We have let's see, the Hyperia City. This one, I'm a pass on this one.
We're back
I'm not
to
gonna
the-
lie.
We're back.
Would this be the playmat?
I'd pass on this.
This is back
I'd
to
pass.
the Daisy issue.
I'd pass on
This
this
is the
one.
art.
This one's doing too much.
Okay.
I'd pass
Pat,
on
what
this
do
one.
you think? What do you think? Hyperia City, would you go out of your way to get this?
I'd pass on this
I
one.
want
I'm not gonna
Miguel
lie.
in the actual like city of the dead because that's such a cool thing.
Yeah,
And this one I'm just
would be
like,
cool.
I'm also like Miguel as a character, like he's cool, but I'm not like personally repping. But oh my goodness, I can't even speak because what's on the screen right now.
I love this one.
We're going crazy for that.
For
Woody
this
and
one?
Buzz.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is too good. This is like if it said champion right in the corner, and then in the other corner it said wilds unknown, like done.
This
Yeah.
one would go crazy. Yeah.
They should think about that.
So
man.
I think I just am just gonna agree wholeheartedly that the key art might just be the move.
Or make sure it's a playable card, I guess.
One or the
Make sure
other,
that-
but yeah. Well, the card's
Wait.
playable, and then the key art is the map. If we're separating them,
Oh yeah. All right, guys.
and
listen.
dude, just an Arcasia Islands playmat like that, I would never not play with that. It's so cool.
I do want to know like what the because I mean there obviously is a meeting in a room where they decide what's going to be the
Yeah.
camp card. So I do want to know like what is their criteria, and I don't know what main I would fit in. I guess maybe dev, but that's just such a fascinating thing because they have to make this choice and they make it probably a year to 2 years in
Yeah,
advance.
so far out. It's so far in advance, and there's no way. Like, I mean, I guess the game design team. I don't want to believe that they're like, oh, we don't know if these cards are going to be good. We don't know what's going to be bad. There's no way. They know what's going to be good. They know at this point.
Yeah.
There's enough data and information out there. They know what's going to move the needle, and they can put it out there, and they can give us a little bit of fan service, and they can do that. I think at this point.
Yeah.
So whenever these things happen, and it's not exactly for
Well, we
fan
know
service.
that like when the art is commissioned, because we kind of learned this during the art main stage that Rebecca and I were on.
Mhm.
They were talking about like the other enchanteds were in the running to be iconic cards
Yeah,
instead.
'cause it's the size of the art. Because I mean, basically, they commission it big enough to be like the margins. I think, right?
Mhm.
Like not every
Yeah.
piece of art they commission could ever be. They'd have to say we're making it a playmat now. I think.
So it's at that point I would assume is when the set championship is decided. I would assume, like if we talk about Fabled, that Maleficent Dragon at one point was considered to just be an enchanted. And they're
Right.
like, maybe we make Eye to Eye the playmat in the set champ card, or maybe we make it Powerline, or maybe we make it Hades, right?
Mhm.
I think that's how it works. And then they decide from there once all the art is turned in. And that's probably what they considered with Woody. Woody and Buzz maybe were the iconics at one point.
Yeah.
And they were like, you know what?
We'll switch
Let's
it
do
up.
one. Let's do one for the set chant.
One for the Gipper. Hey Garrett, can you send me those images of the mats of the convention mats that you have? You still have them large size, so
Oh
I
yeah,
can show
because I
them.
mean, Cinderella Stout-Hearted goes.
Wait,
silly
what
as you
mat?
guys might
What?
say.
Which mats?
The convention
Oh, no,
mats
the
that
other one.
you put into this for the thing. So I want to make them bigger so I can show it to everyone.
Oh,
I,
sure.
I was thinking
Like-
about not convention. I was thinking tournaments because I'm like, where's Cinderella Stout-Hearted? That mat is so good.
Oh, that one's a
That's
good one.
not-
The foil mats
if
are
we're,
OP.
if we're ranking the like DLC mats, those
Things
are
good.
Yeah.
Well, they're
It's
not
kinda
all
hard
S
to
tier.
rank those
I don't
'cause
think
they're not
Okay, I
all
guess
S
you're
tier.
because
For
like
sure they're not.
Stout-Hearted, anyway. But we're not talking about that because we're talking about
Rapunzel and Cindy are
Oh,
so
yeah.
far above. I
All
think
the
the
other
other ones, it's kind of crazy.
which are still A because.
What
they're
about
very-
the Baymax? The Baymax one's kind of clean.
Oh yeah,
like
That's
it.
probably
yeah,
my
the
least
Baymax.
favorite one,
Really?
honestly.
The Cusco one is
I
kind of
think
clean too.
I like.
I've never seen the Cusco playmat.
Did he get a
No,
playmat?
Cusco didn't get one.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Baymax got one.
Yeah.
Baymax,
Oh
Baymax.
yeah, I
Nah,
was like, I've
Cusco
never
got a
seen such a
card.
thing.
We
My
got Simba, Mulan, and Elsa this season.
Yeah.
Elsa's is pretty clean. Mulan's is probably my third favorite. I think that one goes crazy. Simba is up there too. But
Did you
yeah.
send those pictures? I'm gonna show these convention
I
mats.
did.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me hop up in there and grab those real quick, and then we can get this thing rocking and rolling. All right. Here we go. We have so the first one is gonna be this. This is the OG one. This one I do not have. The 2023 one. I think this one is.
I mean, not a lot of people have. It's
These, you
very,
gotta
very
be-
rare.
oh,
You
you
can
gotta
buy
be
one. You can buy one that says 2024 on it, That's the only difference between this and that. Is
You'll know
the
you're
date.
fake though. You'll know you're fake if you do that.
They're because China got a bunch when the release came out there. But I don't care. I wouldn't care if it said 2024 if I can save $500 and still get the same exact playmat. Because I would just want
how
to
much are
play
these things
on it.
going for? If
Probably
you wanted
a
to buy one
lot.
of these,
I think it's like 100 for the ones from China, the 2024 ones. But
yeah.
let's check out what eBay got to say for itself.
I mean, this one is all Nicholas
2023.
Cole art, and it's all such like good, and like the colors, and it's just they really, because not every playmat I think do they stick to the color of like it's green, it's red all the way through, and all of these. Well, I guess Simba kind of a little bit there because he's very ambery. But I mean, I don't know. This one it feels prestigious. If I see this mat,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
okay.
okay.
If somebody rolls this out and slaps it on the table, and they're about to get their game on and play this mat, I'm gonna give them a little. I'm gonna pay my respects. Dude.
Tip of the hat, yeah.
Tip,
Because
yeah.
this is a distinguished person's mat.
This
And
is-
some of these cards, I mean, Aladdin Heroic Outlaw was like a big deal in set 1 with a hold 'em down and stab 'em combo. Moana has a puzzle. There's yeah. I mean, well, some of these were the D23. Well, no, I think just Gorilla was a D20.
I think this is S tier.
I would agree.
It's really cool. It's a very cool mat.
There are literally like none on.
Yeah. I think this is the one. Like this is I love this mat a lot. I think what it means, what the vibe that it has, the vibe that it carries, the characters that they picked, slam dunks all throughout. It's first, it's awesome, it's goated. I think that mat is dope. All right, the next one that we have coming in from the convention mats that we are ranking here. We have, where is it at? Let me see this thing. Let me pull it up for you guys so we can get a little sneak peek. That's not it. That's not it. We have this one. And Garrett kind of already gave his analysis on this, so I'll pass it over to Katie. What do you think about this one, Katie? We got Chernabog, Hey, Belle, Jim Hawkins, Alice, which is Enchanted version, which I thought was weird. Why would they do that? And then you got the Kita here.
I mean, when I look at this, it takes me back to the time this mat existed. Like, I see the year. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember all this. This was fun. So, I mean, I think this one is just another, like, I actually bought this playmat because I didn't go to any conventions at this time. And couldn't win them. But either way, this is just like a very dynamic mat where you're just like, I like it. It just makes me happy to get, and it's very pretty. But I don't think it's S. I think it would be probably the bottom of A tier.
I wonder what characters would they have replaced. Like, Garrett is not feeling Hey being on here.
He's got to get up out of there. I'm so sorry.
Hay's got to come off. And I also I don't necessarily I might be misspeaking here. I don't know if any other mats had the enchanted versions on there, but I like to just keep it consistent. Like if you're gonna be one, let's all just be across the board. I'm certain there are other Sapphire cards that could have fit that bill, or just use the base form of Alice. I think that could be fine. And Steel, I think Steel Kita, maybe that could have been something else as well. Maybe no, Kita's fine. Jim is fine. Hey, maybe, I don't know.
Hay's got to go.
Gotta
go. There are so many cool Amethyst cards from between sets 1 through 4 that it could have been. Yeah, throw Fairy Godmother on there for Pete's sake. Put Pinocchio on there. The Honey Wizard, maybe. Elsa. I don't know. Dr. Facilier.
Yeah, there's a lot of Hey fans. I thought this is a hill that you might get murdered on because people.
I will take on whoever wants to argue. That's just it's a crazy inclusion. This is
Garrett's favorite mat right here. He loves this one.
What?
We might need to make an F. We might need to make an F tier for this mat.
This mat,
and I own 6 of them. I literally have all of them on sale right now. Please buy them from me. They're the cheapest listing. It's the best mat. It's the cheapest listing on eBay
right now. I gotta look. I gotta buy from Garrick's store.
Please buy my playmats.
Because but
I've got
we think about like
4 available.
What makes a playmat good? You like the character. It reminds you of the set. Or like, I don't know, it's someone's favorite character. I don't know how they got like 0 of people's favorite characters on this playmat. I don't even know what the bear's name is. That could be Kenai. It could be Coda. I'm not entirely sure. So this one did make me a little sad when I saw it because I went, uh-oh, I don't want that one. And neither did the people on eBay, unfortunately.
Yeah, this mat I have. I played on this mat this weekend, and I don't hate the mat. But when you're talking about something like this, you're trying to all this stuff, everything that happens with these mats and all these set championship mats and the cards that you pick, at the end of the day, it all has to be promotion. Like, we're trying to entice people to come and play this game. We at a convention, people see this and they're like, wow, this has to be something that people want to come out and play for. But if I show you this mat and you see these characters, you're like, what game is this? Is this even Disney? Like, I don't know any of these people, is what people might say. People aren't checking for Honey Lemon.
Bruni?
Well, they know Wreck-It Ralph. That's
They
Yeah,
might.
and people love Wreck-It Ralph. Like,
They
that's, like,
might.
I,
Wreck Ralph
I
don't
think
have
the
shit like
Kakamora-
that.
This
this
is my
is an
favorite.
easy. You can replace everybody on here,
yeah.
and
no
I'm
one's
not
gonna be
losing a
sad.
wink of sleep. It just is what it is, man.
I know. And it's sad
Kakamora
because-
is such a crazy include, and so is Bruni.
Yeah.
And also
like
look
the
at the
others-
top of the mat. Like the color identities are not like if you look at the top, the other
It's
mats are
very
clearly.
blue
Yeah.
and purple matte.
Yeah, it's just they missed. Not they missed. It's just not my favorite. It's not my favorite. It's not for me. Not my.
Where we putting this
customer.
mat, man? Is it an easy D or are we slamming it?
That's
It's
the
not below
it's-
Daisy.
It is in my.
It's below
my-
Daisy?
I-
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, because I mean, at least Daisy, you're like, I won. And
All right.
Jimbo
No.
Jones said he sold 4 of these at a vendor in Milwaukee for $200 each.
Oh,
Where
you
why
highway
didn't-
robbery, dude. That's a
Well, wait a second, you just
robbery.
got Jimbo Jones.
That's
Jimbo
a
Jones.
robbery, dude.
I'm packing mine for indie. I gotta pack them to every event, man. Somebody take these off my hands. I'm sick and tired of having them.
Oh, that
You gotta
is
go to the Jimbo Jones storm.
that is an absolute highway robbery, man. You just got away with freaking murder there. 200.
Good for him.
Thanks.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, I
we've
mean,
all
I'm
been
happy
fleeced.
for you, but it should have happened to me.
It should have been me. All right, here we
So,
go.
yeah, unfortunately. Oh, and now
And this is the one
I
right
don't
here.
like.
goaded.
Okay, Gaston though. I'd like to raise my hand and say, okay, that's the one. That, he kind of ruins the vibe at the function.
There could be an argument to just get him up out of there because literally everybody else is a hero on this, and he's kind of just like, and I'm here.
Yeah.
But also, he's a fan favorite. He's a great foil. I like him a lot. Now, it's not a complete entire home run like the first one, but I still might argue that it is still S tier.
It's a lot of iconic characters on
Yeah.
there, and I think, but yeah, it's just I look at the Gaston, I'm like, hey, like it's
Who
kind of
invited
on
you?
brand though,
Who
right?
invited you?
No one
bro?
ruins a mat like Gaston, says Trevelin 226.
Yeah. What if this Gaston had been like, I don't know, that like a Lilo or some kind of like Lilo escape art or
even
something.
Nani stage manager, I'd be like, all right, Nani, get in here.
I don't think
like,
Nani fit.
know.
Nani, I don't know if Nani
No,
would
she
fit. You
wouldn't.
got to have
Okay,
some
fine.
absolute like everybody else got some serious supremo
Exactly.
motion up here
Yeah.
to include
Let's-
Gaston.
I'm curious. I'm just gonna scroll through some amber. You know, there are
Pudge.
great amber cards that we could throw on Pudge. Yeah.
Grandma Willow, get her on here. The tree that everybody loves.
Well, what's the most recent? Oh, it's literally all the way to wild, so it could be anything.
Yeah. Dude, throw Woody up there too, man. Let's keep feeding us
Man.
Woodies, bro. Hey, yo, no balls.
Oh,
Throw
Actually,
Jesse up there.
As an Amber Steel player,
wait,
Mulan
put
belongs there.
Pocahontas on this thing.
Oh yeah, Pocahontas could have been cool.
The
Amber one.
legendary. Like,
Yeah.
what do we?
Yeah.
That's the answer, right?
But Mulan belongs there. Someone, Reginald McGuffin said Mulan, but she's so important. All right, she's an important character.
We need a Duel Link one of these. I guess you
But I
couldn't
think
do
people
every
want this
Duel Link,
playmat.
but
I think this is a playmat that people will want. I
Yes,
think it's a playmat that
yes.
people will be trying to buy from people that have
Oh.
multiple. I think.
Aerial Ethereal Voice.
Yeah.
If you want to put a whisper on there, get Gaston up out of there, put the ethereal voice on there.
Yeah.
Boom.
You're
Chip it.
you're 100 out of 10 at that point.
Yeah.
So it's a I don't know S tier even S. Well, it is really cool. I think like even with the Gaston, that says like so much of the playmat is so cool that even Gaston being there uninvited, I don't care that much. I'm like whatever, it's fine. I'll put my discard there.
I think it fits. Dude, this is awesome. I think we
Cover his
nailed it.
face with my deck. Yeah.
I think we nailed it,
Nailed it.
man. I can do a little
I think
screenshot
this is
of
right.
this. I think we absolutely nailed it. We'll take a screenshot and we can post it somewhere. Maybe not.
Well, we have to. I feel like we have to put the DLC ones on there before we really say it's done.
Okay.
Because if we're
Yeah.
doing playmat prizing playmats, then
I am not
I
doing
mean-
all the other ones though. Like all the
no,
The joints.
not regular.
Yeah, ones that you can
playmats.
only achieve without money. These are ones that you must.
You
well,
have to wait. Do you
you
want
have
me to
to-
add them real quick?
Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. We got a little bit of time.
We can pregame and say. I mean, we can start with the one that I think is probably the weakest, which I'm sorry is the Simba one. I think the Simba one.
What?
Not Simba. You think that one is?
I own the Simba one. I went for Simba over Mulan. Kind of buyer's
Mulan,
remorse.
Sorry, Mulan's. I forgot about Mulan. I'm so sorry, guys.
I think Mulan is better than Simba.
But it's a
though.
Wait,
cooler art.
the Simba, I forgot they didn't do the Pride Protector art, which they could have just done.
Yeah,
that would have been
like
so
this
nice.
Random one. It's just like Simba, and you're like, oh, okay. And it's one of those moments where, I kind of want to peel back the curtain and be like, was it because somebody really likes Simba? Was it because you're like, oh, everyone loves the part and they don't know it yet? Like, what is that conversation? Like, for example, like Pegasus is cute and cool, so I understand why they picked that one in Dragonfire. But yeah, like the Simba playmat, I'm like, huh, all right. S tier. We got someone saying S tier for Simba.
Sorry, I'm getting my smack on. I got these apples over here. I'm trying to move the mic so I'm not crushing everybody.
I think you should. I think people like it more than you think. People are like,
he moves the mic to breathe in.
Yeah.
Rain. I'm staying dry while others feel the pain.
Bro,
I'm
are we
waiting.
doing JDZ ASMR tier list, dude?
It's JSMR.
Crunch, snack into a Slim Jim if you could, real quick.
I do have some Archer's meat sticks, which are like elevated Slim Jims.
That's insane.
If everybody's wondering, we're Garrick is JD's eating, Garrick is working, and I'm just sitting. I'm not doing either.
Chocolate rain.
My
Some stay
ear.
dry while others
Sorry.
chocolate rain.
What
Yeah.
is y'all's favorite meme song? I
The
think
thing
I
is,
like. He's climbing in your windows. He's snatching your people up.
I like shiz. Let's get some shiz. Which I actually listened to a very fascinating podcast with him. That basically that guy that made the. You guys know the shoes guy?
I don't know the guy. I know
never
the
heard it.
song.
Okay. He
never
also
heard that
made
song before in my life.
muffins. We have blood muffins. Anyway, he like went viral before YouTube was a thing, and so therefore he never video. He released it for free on wherever you could watch videos before you could make money off of it, and he never made like a single dollar because he like got into the viral video game a year too early.
Mine changes. Mine changes too often. I like the badger, snake,
Mushroom,
that one.
mushroom.
Mushroom. I like the look at my horse one. Kind of goes crazy too. Look at my horse is amazing. And I frequent that song every now and then. That one, yeah, that's the hit.
Yeah.
I also would drop. I've been listening to a lot of the. Rest in peace, my grandma. She got hit by a bazooka. My kid got me into that one.
Banger.
I like that one
Every-
because like the first time I saw it, I was like, I don't get it, and then the fourth time, I was like, I get it. I think I get it.
Yeah, rest in peace, my
Kablow.
friend.
Yeah, somebody in the chat said, "Rest in peace, my Ariel. She got blown up by a Zeus bolt," and I think about it all the time.
Kaboom. Kablow.
Yeah, it's so good. I like brain rot. Let my brain rot. I think it feels good sometimes to let my brains turn into a little like moldy piece of bread.
Cold
Oh.
mush, if you will.
We got
Yeah.
Rick Rolled in the chat as well. Shout out to JP61055. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. What's
He's a very
that though?
talented musician.
Never
Is that-
gonna run
I
around.
remember being since I'm a bit older. I remember hearing that song before that meme came to be, and I was like, man, I really like this song. I think the song is quite good. We've
He's a very
known each
talented
other for so long. My heart
Yeah.
is aching, and I'm too shy to say it.
Say
The song is insane. Like he really put that thing together. And now we have this Rick Roll thing. You can't even really listen to the song anymore without, enjoying it or without.
Dude, I uploaded Rick Rolls to YouTube like 17 years ago,
Mhm.
and they have like 50K views.
Should we do
You
the
could
Harlem Shake? Should we do the Harlem Shake at the next Disney Lorcana challenge?
Bring it
Yeah,
back?
We should.
Yeah, everybody, and then it's like, yeah, it's gonna be great, guys.
A Harlem Shake throwback might be a fun like Instagram
Yeah,
reel
people
for
will go
the
like, I
casters
mean,
to do. Whoever
Unfortunately, it's gonna be a good
picks.
test to see who's like young in the community because we'll be like, okay, what are they
Do
doing?
the Harlem
Shut up. Scroll away.
Do the Harlem Shake.
Yeah, that was
a time.
What does the fox say? Don't remind me about that.
Yeah, that was bad. That was when I think memes went too far. Has
Yeah.
science
All
gone too
right,
far?
I added the new playmats. I think this is all the playmats. If
If you love
anyone
playmats,
would like to
name every
correct me,
playmat ever.
but I think these are all the DLC playmats.
I think so. Unless you want to put the new ones
Like-
on there, which we're not going to do yet. We're going to wait on
We're
those.
not.
What new ones?
They're going to be, I believe it is Does Tinkerbell get a mat? Or is it Headless
Or
Horseman?
down in New Orleans or Headless
Was it
Horseman.
down? I can't remember which one it was. Never mind. Don't even.
Oh, right. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna worry about that guy. Don't worry about that guy. In the world, obviously, got to do a whole new world. Matt would have to go in here too.
Oh yeah, whole new world.
But that one's super exclusive. I mean, we can't even bring that one.
Oh,
on
only one person
wait.
that
You're
has
right.
it,
I have
or-
to put that. I have to put that on there.
Or did everybody at Worlds get a whole new world, Matt?
here.
Everyone at World's got one.
Yeah. All the players.
Good for them.
If you participated, you got it.
Thanks for coming to Worlds. Have a playmat.
You guys have seen these in person. Yeah.
I think I've seen everyone. My favorite, like this.
There's
story,
not even
I've probably-
an image of it on. Okay.
I've told this story like probably too much, but like the first season, I remember so distinctly being in the DLC Fort Worth, and I was in like they had like a separate merch room, and watching people like get eliminated from the top 16, and then carrying the body of Spider-Man, which was actually the Rapunzel playmat. Like it was, they just gave it a naked playmat loose, and they're like, "All right, this is worth many thousands. Good luck," and like they're just like carrying this playmat like. Does anyone want to buy it? And it was very weird. I was like, hey guys, we got to tube these. And they did. Now all the playmats come in tubes. So, but that was just very, very funny watching people carry it like, ugh.
Yo, Ed Chu in the building says the whole new world playmat is insane. He's
What
got
a
one. I think
flex.
he's on a flex. He flexed on us.
I'm glad he showed up for that ultimate flex. He's like, wait, did somebody
That's what he
talk
should
about
say.
this
He should be like,
playmat?
yeah, as someone who literally owns all these mats, I could tell you right now. Let me do the tier list and tell you what it is for real.
I was playing against
I would want to know his tier
Kurt
list.
at the Azurite Sea set championships, and he was playing on his whole new world playmat against me. I was like,
Yeah,
Tim-
Kurt doesn't. I
the
love
aura
his style.
farming out of this guy is insane right now.
Wait, Ed owns all. Ed,
all
what's
right,
your favorite mat? Which do you think is the goated mat? And
If you refresh, whole new world should be on there now.
because I do wonder, because I mean, obviously, you naturally think about prestigious ones as being cooler, but I do wonder if Ed's like, listen, Daisy Duck was the best one.
Yeah, that is a fair assessment. Maybe not this Woody one yet, and maybe not some of the Gen Con stuff, but I'm fairly confident Ed has all these mats.
He said, yeah. He said in the chat, yes.
All right, so where are we putting these
I've
things?
seen the Elsa in person. It does look very nice. I like I think the Mulan looks better, but the Elsa one does look very nice.
All right, so which order we're gonna go to these things? Let's go with the as they came out, because we're gonna have this Cinderella, Rapunzel.
Cindy first. Cindy's easy S tier. I don't even
That's
think
so
we need to
good.
debate it at all. Goated
It's so
art,
fun.
goated card.
Cindy is S tier. You're saying S tier
yeah.
on Cindy?
Now
I think Punzi is
Yeah.
S tier as well.
I think all
I
these
think
just
they
go
both
up here,
are.
right?
No, there's a few
No,
that
not
might
all
not.
these.
Well, are we putting these above?
Cindy,
Cindy
they're
mi-
both above Stitch.
Yeah, I mean, they're so cool.
I think Punz is better
Like,
than
people-
Cindy. Are you kidding me, dude? Rapunzel
I
is
agree.
Rapunzel's on a wave. Like maybe it's just
But the
me,
art's
maybe it's my
so
own bias,
cool.
but Rapunzel's just on a different echelon, dude. She's just got her own lane,
I
bro.
agree.
And I think it's gonna be tough to get into her bag.
And in person, it looks really good. It's one of
Add
those
an
mats
S
that like
plus, dude. Why not?
Just go up one and put these two up there.
Yeah. S plus.
I like that. Like I like when we're rating, we're like, you just broke the scale. You
Yeah,
can't
I mean,
sit here with the commoners.
when me and JD are ranking the no, don't change that. Don't
Yeah,
change
right.
that.
Every time I do this, bro. Every time, literally every time.
Every time we rank the enchanteds, we have to have one at the top that is just the bouncer to the next tier. If
There
you're
you
not
go.
better than this one, then you can't move up. And that's the criteria on which you are judged.
I think this is.
Let's
I think
go with purple here on the
purple.
color.
I like it.
Yeah, purple is like very prestigious. It's the Lorcana color, you know.
Oh, no. Sorry, we won't do that. I forgot.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
That looks
Punzi is-
good.
Yeah, I like
Put
this.
Cindy up there too,
Cindy's in here as well.
in my opinion.
I think so because it's such a cool. Like I think like Floodborn is like the best time to be a Lorcana card, and, that's,
And
I
they're
think-
all art. I think that's got a it's
Right.
not something you can get out of a pack. Well, the other enchanted like set championship ones aren't either, but like
Well, you can get it on
to
the
get
card.
those, it's harder to get the non-foils of those cards, I think, than it is. It's way harder actually to get those than it is to get a foil at a set champ. So you got to earn those.
or find somebody like Luke who's like trying to sell it at all costs in the chat.
All right, we have. Now we're going to
I
the
mean,
whole.
Baymax came before Whole New World.
That would
Oh,
be
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Baymax.
Now I'm
I
looking at
think
this
Baymax
Baymax.
is kind of
It is-
mid.
Yeah, compared to the others, it's not close,
It
dude.
had hollow foiling. I will say the hollow foiling was
It's like
cool. So I
A
think,
tier, B tier. Honestly, I don't know. Like,
but it looks
Now I look
pretty.
at it. The lines
It's
are kind of
pretty.
pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not a big fan of. I think the regular art for this looks infinitely better,
That's
Yeah.
true.
and that's like a big negative for me
Why is
personally.
there so much empty space? Like that's
I
kind of
don't know.
concerning. There's literally a third of the playmat is nothing.
Baymax is like below Tinkerbell. He's flirting with Hiro Hamada
He's
down there in
flirting
C
with you.
tier.
Okay,
We
baby,
might have-
slow down.
Yeah, we'll put
He's
they're,
flirting with
they're,
C
Wait,
tier.
Hiro
they're
a little
boys,
bit.
dude. They're boys. We gotta put them side by side. They're
They can
boys,
ride
dude.
Heroes are
together.
healthy.
Yeah.
This is the Hero
I-
Hamada tier.
I think this was like a big miss because we're going into the Continental Championships now, and maybe we have Continental competitors in the chat right now. They can tell us if we're wrong, but we're going into
mean-
cons, and we're going with a newer franchise, one that doesn't have as much motion, definitely not as much as Rapunzel and Cinderella. If you're gonna go non-princess here, you gotta hit us with something like
Cusco would have
Donald,
been
Goofy,
better.
Mickey, or like a
I think
prince,
Cusco would
or
have been very cool.
Cusco would have been nice, but
The temperamental art, Temperamental Emperor alt art was like really cool.
it
Like, I mean,
was,
yeah.
and it is closer, I think, to the Rapunzel and the Cindy, and even the Elsa vibes, where it's like zoomed in, and we're not seeing the whole character top to bottom. This is just
Yeah, it should have been
we all
more.
agree. This
Yeah.
one is so mid.
I thought it was better. I don't know why I visualized this thing
see.
being better. We got Whole New World.
All right, I asked the chat, our prestigious players in chat. Shout out to you guys for being the greatest of
Yeah.
the greats. We have Ed says Baymax kind of cheeks. R&B says Baymat Max was buns, which buns and cheeks
Cheeks,
mean the same
buns.
thing.
Yeah.
And Luke Wonderland says Tinkerbell should be top of B. We're asking about Baymax. Get on the same page here.
Luke was a 17th place, so he's saying I don't care about.
Oh,
Baymax."
that's
Yeah, Luke is like I don't want to talk about Baymax.
Fair enough.
all right. We got Whole New World. This one,
S plus.
this one's remarkable,
Easily,
dude.
Probably top one. Probably the
I
best
know
point
emotional
out in the
damage. I'm so
game.
sorry, Luke. I thought Luke caught it stray there. That was not fair. But
This one's incredible. There's no
this
contest.
is-
It's no contest. It has to be. And the foiling, when you talk about the foiling stuff, that just pushes it to the next level. Maybe if you take the foiling off, we can have another conversation. It might not look as impressive because
No, it does. That
whole-
art is like
the
top
whole
10
new
in the
world,
whole
the
game.
enchanted foiled whole new worlds look 50 billion times better than the common non-foil whole new worlds. It's not even close. It's so stark how different those cards look. Whereas this one, you probably take that foiling off. I like the little border that it's got going on there, the foiling, the pop, the centering.
I don't know. I think this is like top 10 art in the game. This whole new world.
Yeah,
It's
you're
special.
feeling it.
In my opinion.
You're rocking with it. You're
How-
rocking with it.
two of the S plus are cards that like were iconic staples in the game. So the theory's holding
The,
strong.
the theory
That
is,
is
yeah,
true.
that is crazy. The
It's not hard to
playable.
get. People play.
Yeah, Cindy is like
Cindy snuck
borderline,
in.
but
Or-
also
yeah.
she's like Rockstar Stitch in the
Yeah,
playability
she
scale.
is. She is like Rockstar Stitch, where when she was good, kind of.
When she was good, she was good, kind of. In that
Yeah,
time,
and people-
in that small time, she
People
still can
try to
close
put
the
her
door
in
on people.
sometimes. Yeah.
Oh,
she can.
but really quickly, guns up to all of my French Illuminaires coming in as Boba Fett is joining the program. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Hello to the U.S. community, says Boba Fett. Hello to the French community. Bonjour to you, Boba Fett, and all of your crew. Thanks for joining us. Right now, we're just taking some time on This Is Not a Podcast, and we are rating all of the playmats, okay? Not all of them, but just the ones you got to kind of go out and play
Earn.
and get at conventions or earn in some form or another.
Yeah.
So hope you had a great hopefully you had a great stream, and thanks for joining us. Bonjour. Je m'appelle man. Je m'appelle JD. What do we got? We got something else.
I can say "Pouvez-vous m'aider? Je suis perdu," which is like I'm lost. Can you help me?
Je suis perdu. Je suis?
Yeah, je suis perdu.
Je suis?
Je suis? I don't know. They're probably like dying. We probably just lost every French person. They just said, "Je suis done with this."
Je suis, get me out of here, okay?
Yeah.
Parlez, petit pied.
Je suis cooked.
What is the best legendary set 12? The best legendary set 12, in my opinion,
Hell.
it's Dale, and it's not close, okay? It's Dale
Dale
by a
game.
mile. The new Amber Dale 04 4 cost quest for 2. All of your characters challenged with their willpower, I think, is an incredible card, and I think that is the best legendary in this set. Not close. What do you think, Boba Fett? What is the best legendary in the set? I'd like to hear from you. It's got to be that. If it's not
I'm
Dale,
just
I
gonna
don't know.
stay quiet. We're like, please tell us right now.
All right, here we go.
Please.
All right, so here are
The
these.
only French I know.
Oh,
What
RB
do
with
they
the
say in
speech
Lady
tower.
Marmalade?
Voulez-vous
voulez-vous
pousser
coucher
avec moi?
Yeah.
Ce soir.
Ce
Ce soir.
That's
Yeah.
that's all you
Voulez-vous
need to
pousser
know.
avec moi? Ce soir. I said it wrong.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Ce soir.
Banger.
Starting a stuff on the street. She
There you
said,
go.
hello, hey Joe. You want to give it a go?
Voulez-vous
What a
coucher
crazy-
avec moi?
Avec moi.
Avec
Ce
moi.
soir.
What does that
Like
even
more
mean?
Creole than French?
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean, we
I'm
are.
sorry, guys.
We're trying to. This is kind of.
It
a crazy
means,
thing
do
for us
you
to
want
say.
to sleep with me tonight? Okay.
Okay,
All right.
edit. Cut. Okay,
Nice-
now we're
nice
cooked.
to know, but
But it's
I'm not gonna stop singing it.
Not cut.
first off, English is my first language. All right, French is my
Yeah.
second. French is my second language. I'm still learning. And
Did y'all get caught by that Portuguese AI song that was just
Yeah.
such an earworm, but the most obscene lyrics of all time?
What did it say? I
Yeah.
didn't see it. I
was
didn't
like,
hear it.
bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. You
Oh,
probably
such
heard
a
it.
banger.
Ba, 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 ba,
You
ba,
cannot
ba,
play the
ba,
lyrics are
ba,
so
ba.
bad that you definitely shouldn't play it on stream.
I won't.
People would play it for their moms and like they're like
Yeah,
their
they're
immigrant parents and be like, "Hey, I got this. The song's popular right now," and their faces would be like, "I can only say one word in Portuguese, which is obrigada, which is thank you." I said sky. That's the only word you need. Obrigada. Well, or do because it's like a gendered language, I think. So
All
if
right,
you're a
I'm
boy-
gonna send this to you, JD. It
For
is
later.
an unbelievable jam.
Yeah, for
Okay.
later. That's a
For later. This is a for later kind of thing. Okay, we're not
that's
gonna
a
roll.
non-monetized fun time.
All right, here we go.
And it's
So we're-
crazy
we're-
that it's AI. But what can you do? It's an earworm. Anyway,
I think
let's move on.
I might have to be changing my tune on the whole AI thing. I think at this point, I think it's too late. I think we can't go back. I think now everything is just AI. You're just gonna have to accept it and move on. It's too late. We can't.
Hey.
We can't stop it, man. It's taking over. Mulan charging ahead, Matt. You say you like this one over to Simba, and I think I'm starting to agree with you. I thought the Simba, maybe my mind is obviously terrible, but I don't remember the
If
Simba Matt
symbol was
looking like
the
this.
OG art, it would
Yeah.
be S plus. But it's
Why
not.
is his face that way? Why did they make
Just
pissed
kind of
off
standing there.
Simba?
He's kind of like,
He's like, what
pissed
the
off.
hell?
what did you say, dude? What did
Yeah.
you say?
Where are
Like
we?
he's offended.
Where are we tossing this Mulan though? I mean, this Mulan looks
very
kind of chill.
I like A. I like A maybe.
Is
for
that
Mulan.
fire?
Like if you've seen the foiling on it is
It's not
insane.
above
It's
those
kind of
mats, I don't think.
maybe it's bottom of A. Maybe it is the B tier gatekeeper. What?
Like pretend
It's such
these
a
are
beautiful
all,
mat.
Pretend all these mats are $20 and like it has nothing to do with like how cool or rare it is. Like I don't think
Mhm.
it's going above the other three in the category.
In,
But it is very
in
cool.
A.
Yeah, but I do think it belongs in A. But I mean,
Yeah.
the other ones.
Okay, I
want
agree, I agree.
more, because I think they're like more cool.
Hmm.
But man, that mat is
That's
cool.
a
The
good way to
boiling-
think about it. If these are all $20, I think we're doing a pretty darn good job at our rankings.
Yeah,
thus
like I'm still
far.
slapping down my $20 and saying, "Oh, I want this." Like these are my order of I want, please.
And that leaves
Yeah.
us with
Omelette du
Simba.
fromage, which-
Simba, and this Elsa are the last ones we need to go to. Simba, the Pride Protector.
Simba, bottom of B. I think it's still better than Baymax.
Yeah, just
I
based
do
on his
like
base,
it.
the
A
base
lot
form of
empty
it.
Space though, we talk about empty space a lot, and there's literally like it's just land and sky.
I like the perspective of it though. I think is
It is
really
okay.
nice. But it could be better for
I
sure.
don't even know what card it is, quite frankly. So I think that.
Yeah,
is
show me
not a
Pride
good
Protector,
sign.
but he's got no pride with him. Where's the pride? I guess he got pride
Yeah,
land
that's
in the
why he's
back.
confused.
The pride is
That's-
at the rock,
The
man.
pride,
That's his
pride
face.
rock, I suppose.
He's
like,
border
uh-oh.
control or something. I don't know. What are
Simba
you
border
doing
control?
here? Who invited you, man?
You
Who do
got
you know
lost.
around here? You're so old, dude. That
Unc.
scene from Smiling
That's Unc
Friends.
And we got the last one is going to be this Elsa Ice Maker, I believe is her name.
Yeah,
I think it's S plus personally.
You
What?
personally give it no chance. This is S plus. You've lost
that's
your mind.
crazy.
I
I watch people walk past that mat all day at England
Really?
for 2 days straight
Yeah.
because people are like, eh. Like,
Okay.
man, it's just like it's one of
Best
those.
I can do is
don't think-
A.
I like it and Mulan a lot. Well, I'm higher on both of those than you guys are. But...
No. I don't think she feels like she's not. She doesn't feel like the, like the majesty of Elsa, dude. She doesn't. She's not hitting
It's not the
for me.
coolest Elsa. It's not the most Elsa of all time.
Right.
Like, I want to see like the Ice Palace. I want to see like lots
Something.
of stuff going on. But
They could have went turbo crazy on this, and they kind of they pulled some punches and kept it safe.
Well, Dan, the criteria we've been using is like how much you want it. And if all things were equal, like it doesn't matter how hard it is to win it. Like, would you if you got to pick, you won the DLC worlds. And
I'm
you get to
changing
pick
my
which map
tune
you
on
want.
it a little bit. I've seen it in person. It does look so good. But the foiling is probably what's selling it so hard for me. If we're
Yeah.
saying like none of these are foil, then probably not in S up there with the big dogs, but still, it's very the foiling just
I
sends
think
it
it's
to
cooler
like
than the
another
Ursula
level.
mat though. Like the Ursula, like it's
No,
out.
you're
It
right.
doesn't.
You're
It
right.
will never pass this, dude.
You're right. It's not better
Yeah.
than
And if
Maleficent either.
and if I had both of these mats, and someone's like, "Hey, man, I'll trade you this Stitch match for the Elsa mat," I'd probably do it, just from the
It's
vibes
better
alone.
than the convention playmat though. Like I would if
Yeah.
somebody said you can have this Elsa convention playmat, I'm taking because hey, I'm just kidding. It's not hey, hey. It's like literally hey.
I think that's it right there. I think we crushed it.
Hey,
dude.
I mean, we got to put this convention playmat below Mulan, please, please.
Yeah, that's
Too
valid.
easy.
That is, I mean,
Valid.
the convention playmat it cannot be.
Anything else
above
need to
that.
move? I mean, do we? Are we moving the Tinkerbell up? No, right? Here?
Nah.
I think this is
Nah.
fair. Okay.
That's
She's
like
below
I do think
Scar.
like she got lost in like I don't think she deserves it, but it's where she is.
This
It's just
is
where
so
she
we
is.
got this convention. This convention playmat is the worst mat down here.
Yes,
Yeah.
easily.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, do you want it?
I don't
We
want
might
it.
make a new
I have
tier
it.
Buy one
for
from
it
Garrick.
at
Okay.
F tier. That well, actually, it's S plus. Everyone, please go to my eBay shop and buy my playmats, please. I need it. They're burning a hole in my pocket.
All right, here we go.
What is that? What is that? Because I looked, it's like 150. I think you got to go to like 100, my guy.
150 or more to see to be a
Yes.
Pokemon master is my destiny. That's crazy.
These are it's down that low.
Whole New World, Rapunzel, Cinderella Stitch, Moana,
Oh,
Mickey Mouse,
wait.
Cruella, Aladdin.
You're right. There are people selling them for 145.
Yeah, you're out of control, dude. People, because people look at it and then they look at $150. There's
All
no,
right. I'm gonna sell it for 140. I'm
I love that.
undercutting.
$4 is where you're like, I
I'm
need that $4.
undercutting.
I know, I know.
140.
I'd buy for $20, Garrett. There's no Garrett here. This is
Try that
Garrett.
again. See what
You
happens.
you have to pay 25 now, trebling 26.
I don't think I would.
How do
I don't think I
you
would take it.
edit this thing? Revise listing. All right, 140, guys. I'm throwing it up there right now.
Listen,
Boom.
I like how I'm saying that as if anyone cares.
I care
Yeah.
in the sense that like I think I want to see what you do with your $140. You could buy
Well,
like
I have
20
I have 5 of
hero
these
playmats.
mats, so
It's kind of crazy to think that Baymax, like I feel bad for Baymax that he is the most expensive, lowest rank mat because Hero is like $12 on eBay.
high
But-
key. I like the hero mat more than the Baymax one. I'm sorry.
I
I just
mean,
when
is
I first saw
cooler.
this mat, I was like, "There's no way we're doing this."
it
It's
feels
just-
like
like,
they
it's
went,
just-
uh-oh. They didn't finish it. They're like, uh-oh. And
What-
like, 'cause
like-
it's cool art.
It looks nice and
On
it
the
looks nice in
card.
person though. When you see it, it
The
looks
promo.
okay.
Because the
I don't-
promo's cropped the right way. The promo, like, I think is like, if you crop it where a hero is,
Even
You're
then, the
done.
promo is like my least favorite full art non-foil promo that I have by like a
wow.
lot.
I really love the chat has just been people offering their set playmats. Like we have R&B trying to sell Rapunzel, also R&B and Wonder. So Maelstrom's doing a fire sale. On Rapunzel.
1,600 for Rapunzel. How much is your Rapunzel R&B? And let's do a Garrick discount.
Yeah,
you know,
this
all
is-
I've done
this
for
is
you in
Cousin
my
Garrick,
life.
All right.
You're talking to me here. You're talking to me.
Please.
This isn't the price for everyone. This is a me price.
Very
And
good.
I don't want to be insulted.
1,500. That's a deal. That's only going to go up in price. We're not making more.
That's true.
Oh wow, it went down. Okay, you're got a bidding war.
13. Oh, we got a bidding war.
Wow,
R&B.
I like this. We need one more really good Lorcana player for Garrick. Wow,
13, 25.
wow.
That's 25 more than Luke.
But you do have the friends, and you have to cover the eBay fee because he's not doing friends and family, so you got to pay that Sorry. But yeah,
I
I think this is
Can I
valid.
trade in 5 2025 playmats at 100 each? That's giving you $40 off to knock 500 off of that. 800. I'll do it right now. Plus 5 mats.
And
Luke
sold.
said no. No, you cannot
Listen,
do that.
Luke is a man of few words, and this one was no.
Hmm.
All right. I mean, of these playmats, I have one.
If it's 25 each is crazy. Guys,
That's
I had to win
crazy.
3 sealed matches to win one of those, okay? And the entry fee was not going to even cover that, man.
That's so funny. You're like busting your hump, and you're like, you're actually negative. You're in the red on playmats. You're like,
I
"Yes,
am. I had
gotta
to
make
pay
some
a lot
money
of money to even earn these.
But I've never seen an elephant fly. A Dumbo playmat would go crazy.
Oh
Like,
man, I forgot we have to talk about Dumbo.
I
want to get to
watched.
I want to get to the modern movie so bad. We should have reversed engineered this thing.
Was Dumbo just the plot of Pinocchio, but like a elephant
Can we
child?
do what you guys are gonna do on your thing? Can we spin a
No.
wheel for the next one, please? I can't do this anymore.
I know it's rough because these movies are short and bad, and it's like I know.
Don't say what you said last time, though.
Yeah, I won't. I don't know what happened there, dude. I keep thinking about that. Like, there's been a few moments.
We were really heated on the Fantasia discussion, which is crazy. Fantasia is the best movie we've watched so far, and I was getting lambasted for liking it.
Yeah, I will say that it's interesting because I know movies back then, they had invented plot. Plots existed. And yet, for some reason, these early Disney movies are like, we're not doing plot, guys. We're gonna have a loose setup. We're gonna have characters, a little motivation, not much, and we'll just kind of go from there. And it's JD's deep in thoughts.
We're gonna have a lot of side tangents. We're gonna have a lot of unrelated things happen, and then we'll tie it together at the end.
It'll happen.
I think so.
It'll
I have a lot of tangents. I had to resist messaging you guys while I was watching it because I had a lot of thoughts. Like, immediately, the movie started and there was a menacing song about, we're going to find you and give you a baby. You're going to have a baby. And I was like, this is insane. Like, and then there's no dads in this universe for some reason.
Only storks. We got a new card, though. New card came out
What?
in this
Was right?
time.
Fresh off the presses? Sabotage?
Sabotage.
Or 3 costs already wrong. 3 costs uninkable. 3 cost inkable, banish chosen item or location and all other items or locations with the same name. Popsicle, boom. It's not worth it. 3 costs for that. I mean, McDuck Manor. If somebody said for 3 ink, you can get rid of all the McDuck Manors on
2
DKP's
McDuck
board
Manors.
Right
Oh, now we're cooking.
Yeah, like but it doesn't say draw a card at the end, which is like the
does
difference
not.
maker. Is it
Pops
common or uncommon?
Microbots. Let's calm down. First, you got to see microbots on the other side of the board.
Oh,
That's the first hurdle.
Can we please get a draw card? That's a very expensive thing to do, and I don't get a draw card at the end. I feel like that's such a niche tech card.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
I mean, depending on how powerful locations can be, I mean, there's a lot of speculation that locations could be somewhat playable.
But it's only
in
one
the
at
next...
a time. Right? I mean, you can only you can't say all locations. It's just all Seven Dwarfs Mine, all library.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to recur it, and I guess Max Goofin. You can be Max Goofin Sabotage. Sabotage.
But I think in the worst case scenario, it's probably going to at least be that 1-for-1. And some of these locations with all the resist stuff, if they're playing a location deck, maybe this would be a nice little tech. It's inkable. It's not bad.
Is
Sabotage.
Clarabelle? Because I mean, people are saying Chromacon, and I mean, I'd rather just play Clarabelle twice than play 1 Sabotage, because at least then I have.
You're right.
But for the location stuff of it, though, I think that might be the
location. I guess true.
Because you get location or items, a little bit of. It's a little bit of.
I'm not. I do like it. I mean, okay, the art is cool. Leviathan, man, that card was confusing. I think that Milo Thatch is one of the cards that Green Blue is gonna use in a nefarious way. Can we look at Dale?
I think that Disney Arcana from the card reveals and just going through the season, going through a lot of these, I feel like sometimes it's like, all right, this one's for the kitchen table. This one's for the
valid. Yeah.
competitive players. This one's for the Masters of Disaster stream. This one's for the ICL. You know, like that's what, and that's fine. I think that's good, and it should be that way.
Right.
Leviathan is cool.
Yeah.
But will it ever see like competitive play? I doubt it.
But Dale here. Dale. Is that what it is? This is Chip and Dale?
Yeah. Shout out Pitbull.
Yeah. I don't. Okay, one thing I will say negative is why can't he just be a chipmunk? Why does he have to be Dale of Rescue Rangers? Like, can we please get a chipmunk not in a Hawaiian shirt or a jacket? Like, I'm just ready to have Chip and Dale not at work because like they've been at work this whole time at Disney Lurkana.
They've been working hard. They work hard for the money.
Praise
so hard
Dale,
for it, honey.
Dale. We already have a ban Dale in the chat. Traveling.
Ban Dale.
You cannot ban Dale before he's even hit my
We're banning
hand.
Akud, we're banning Willow, and we're banning Dale.
Dale,
Amber
get out.
We've gone too far. We've jumped the shark officially. The Maui
Good.
half shark.
How crazy is it that one and a half set and we're like, Amber too good? Like, this is not a conversation we had for many sets about Amber being too good. We didn't even use Amber for several sets and then we're like, dogs, wait. Amber, we're so back. And new Pluto, what's happening? Are they like, is it a fire sale on
The Pluto is the
business?
Traveler Pluto?
Oh yeah, there's a Traveler Mickey that Japan hinted at, the country of Japan. They were like, oh, Mickey's coming, and then I don't know if they revealed it yet. I know they revealed the Ursula and the Dale, but have we seen the Mickey that they hinted at in that same video?
I don't know. The only Traveler Mickey.
It's a rhetorical question. I'm just kidding. I just yelled. I got really excited as I fell.
You guys ever just want to yell something tragic that a movie character says?
Sometimes.
I just want to yell sometimes. Like, sometimes I just want to yell.
What is your favorite movie quote? Somebody's yelling in despair.
In despair? It's got to be in despair?
Yeah, like, not jubilation that something terrible just happened. Like the diggery thing that we talked about.
I put the diamond in the coat. I put the coat on her.
Okay.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. I don't know. Whatever.
That's it.
No.
Mine is just the guy, the angry man inside. I'm trying to think. I guess maybe I don't think about despair. Now I've forgot everything that's ever been in a movie ever.
You gotta lock one in. You need a jubilation one, and you need a bad one.
A jubilation
one.
A
despair one.
Yeah, my bad one was I put the diamond, I put the coat on her.
Mine, I think, is I've abandoned my child.
I love the TikTok meme
from
of, like,
There
peak
Will
acting.
Be Blood.
Yeah.
I've abandoned my boy. Shout out Daniel Day-Lewis. Actually, one of the GOATs. Put him on Mount Rushmore.
Yes. I would.
Yep. What do you got?
Every day I wish you wake up and I wish you were dead.
That's a classic. You smack the wall.
JD, do you know Every Day I Wake Up and I Wish You Were Dead?
Is that from the?
Wish you were dead.
Is that the? Is that what's his name? Is that
Adam Driver?
No, I didn't know that. I missed that one.
Yeah, it's from Marriage or Divorce
Story.
I thought that was the one. Well, what's the one with Leo? And he's like he has this really great monologue where he's like, I watched that scene a ton of times, and he's like, he's married and he's in the kitchen, and him and his wife are like fighting. What's that movie?
Kate Winslet, and it's called like something Revolutionary Road.
Yeah, that scene is so powerful, man. He's really mixing it up in there. He has some great scenes, and I thought that was from that. But
Leo's one of the GOATs as well. I was so inspired by a tweet I saw. It was just literally a clip from The Departed. I was like, let me draw this.
I love appointed agents.
Yeah. And that's a great line that he says.
We are duly appointed agents?
That he says in the picture that I drew. It's so funny. His delivery, like, it's a completely serious scene, but yeah, I don't know. It would land with me, a little self-deprecation. I'll tell you this, why don't you just give me a bottle of scotch? You say it in a Boston accent, obviously. And a handgun.
Tell me what you do and I'll quit my job right now. I don't know what the line is, but I like that one.
That is Wolf of Wall Street. I believe that's Jonah Hill.
Yes, when he's like, "Show me your paycheck and I'll quit my job right now," and I like to say
his big white teeth in that movie.
Yeah.
Leo has so many great performances.
He does.
Let's
Name
go.
a bad one. We can't.
Let's go.
I
What's
wish he
eating
was
Gilbert
in
Grape?
Dumbo.
I think he kind of went a bit far on that one. I don't think we needed to do that.
He was
I think
like
coulda-
12 or something, 14 maybe.
still a bit regrettable. I'd say.
I like that. I like that movie. Are you saying he should have taken the Tropic Thunder advice potentially?
Probably. Yeah. Let's go there with it. I think that would have been a little bit better for everyone involved, to include himself. But he still made it out on top.
I like
unscathed,
that movie.
I'd say.
I mean,
right?
if you just go through his filmography, it's hard to like name a bad movie. It's hard because Leo, he's pretty selective, and when you see, he's like a movie star, man. When you see him in a movie, you're like, I gotta check it out. I gotta see what's going on.
The Leo, I mean, they're all S.
Dude,
sorry, done.
That might be just type filmography; it'll pop up.
I think the one he won an Academy Award for, the Bear, because like I don't think not the Bear. That's the
the Revenant, which was a crazy one for him to win. We're kind of not kind of can't see it on the screen.
We can't, but I can feel it.
Let's go.
Yeah, you just gotta get just actor credits.
Yeah, let's get all these out of here.
Extra.
It's actor here. Let's see.
Yeah, you gotta click. You gotta click on actor.
Anything to avoid talking about Dumbo, which is quite cool.
Yeah, we'll just throw it on the tier list and keep.
No, we can get there. We can get there. I'm just looking at it. One battle after another. I like that movie a lot. Killers of the Flower Moon is insane. Don't Look Up is insane. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yeah, I didn't like this movie too much. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I thought it was kind of I didn't like it.
That movie's so good.
Didn't like it.
Like,
wasn't for me.
It's so amazing. It's so amazing. I didn't like Don't Look Up. I thought the movie sucked.
Really? I'll trade both of these. I'll trade you my Don't Look Up stocks.
Yeah, I was. Dude, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is so freaking good.
I didn't like it, man. Shutter Island was insane. Body of Lies. I don't think I've seen that. Blood Diamonds.
Django Unchained, one of my favorite movies ever, dude.
Catch Me If You Can. Games of New York.
I even forgot about some of these.
Dude, Catch Me If You Can. The Aviator is a banger.
Yeah.
When's the last time you watched that?
It's been a while.
So good.
It's been a while.
Gangs of New York. Come on. It's just nothing but bangers top to bottom.
Good.
It is. Dude, when I was a little kid, I had this babysitter. I'm going to tell a little story. You guys will find it fun. I had this babysitter. She was French. Shout out Boba Fett and all the French people that are still here. But she was like in her early 20s. Okay? And I was probably like 10, 11 maybe. This was like my first crush type vibes. I was in love with this woman, right? And every stinking day that she was babysitting us, we'd go to her house and shout out to, I don't know what her family did, but her dad had like a huge house. And usually when she would watch us there, we would go to her parents' house and we'd hang out. And every single time she would just put on the Titanic and we would watch Titanic. Mind you, I'm like 10, 11 years old. Yeah, we just watched Titanic. She was obsessed with this movie and I was obsessed with her. Therefore, I would have to watch it, right? So I've seen Titanic a billion times. But funny story, one time she was watching me at my house and an emergency happened. Something happened. I don't know what it was. She came rushing down the stairs. She was like, Garrick, we have to go right now. I was like, okay. Whatever she said to do, I stood up and saluted and did whatever was asked of me. No questions. I got in the car. We drove to her parents' house. I've been there a million times. Huge house. She had these cute little dogs that she would give cheese, fromage, if you will. And I love giving it commands in French. They had a huge swimming pool outside, a giant yard. It was the place to be. It was like a mansion, okay? And then, come to find out, this is like really pre-cell phone era for the most part. Not everyone had one. This is early adopters only. At some point, my parents came home, and we were nowhere to be seen. They had no clue where we were at. So basically, this girl kidnapped me and took me to her parents' house. But then she took me home. There's like a huge fight about it.
Yeah.
And then she got fired, and I never saw her again. It was the worst day of my life.
Sacre bleu.
You might have to check her out and see where she's at now, what she's got going on.
I don't know. I
to
have
complete
no
the
clue
story.
what her name is.
You don't even know her name?
She's
No,
in
no
federal
clue.
prison.
I cried though. I remember that.
I bet your parents do. They know the name of the lady that kidnapped their children.
Yeah, I should ask my mom.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no way your
find
mom's
out.
gonna
I
forgot
should
the name
find
of the
out.
French.
Where she's at?
I
and you
should
can
hit her up.
Complete
look
this
her from
story, man. I think
LinkedIn.
Maybe she's single.
that might be something that you can do to complete this tale. I think you gotta right some wrongs. That might be the love of your life, dude, that you just never knew that you never knew.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Some called it the ship of dreams, and it was. It really was.
Just a funny story that I thought. Why is Sky 131313 in chat
He's not
saying that
driving.
explains so much? I don't like that. What do
He
you
loves-
me by that?
He
What
loves
do you
to just
mean
make
by
you
that?
sound like he
He loves to crazy make me.
He does. He does crazy make the Garrick. I got the chat got me. I'm done. Garrick.
Yeah.
Not Garrick.
Mm.
Yeah.
She's probably playing
Yeah,
Lorcana. She's gonna be at a DLC near you. I think you can make it happen.
He's in Xenulus' car.
and get out there and bring it all together. But yeah, Leo's the GOAT. I think he has some great films. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch some of these because I'm just looking through his discography, man. I'm just like, man, I haven't seen this movie in so long.
Dude.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Actors.
I love that he was in craft-free singles. Did you see that? Like we scrolled past it like 3 times. I love that they're like, listen.
I think it's a commercial. Maybe it's a craft model.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just a commercial there. He was in there.
6 stars. They got 6 stars out of 10.
Let's check it out.
for
Let's
the
see
craft
what he
single.
got going on here from the photos there. He's
like-
in a commercial there. A Fred
yeah,
Meyers
and
commercial
people
too.
liked it. Yeah.
And now look at him now. He's the freaking GOAT. He's got he was also in that Romeo and Juliet film, which I adored. I like that one too. The modern one with the guns.
Yep.
Very good retelling of that tale. Speaking of telling of tales, we have this review
wait. Before we talk about Dumbo, I did want to just gauge if we could just dip our toe
Mm-hmm.
in your Mount Rushmore of actors.
My personal Mount Rushmore of actors.
Both of you. Chat, get involved here because we're going off the rails a little.
me-
This
bit.
is such a lane change.
Me, I think I'm putting with the closed open and shut, Denzel's on the list immediately. For
Yes,
me.
agreed.
Anything he's in, I gotta tune in. I'm watching.
I have to immediately.
Without
Did you
a
see
doubt.
him in Macbeth?
I did not see that yet.
Oh,
That I didn't
gotta. You got to.
Denzel's in there for me. I'm gonna have to tune in. Is it? I don't think. Is it like a stage play? Do you have to actually? Was he on
No, it's
play?
a movie. Black and white, 3 hours long. Just
I have to check it out.
in his absolute lane.
In his bag, getting
Tour de
active.
force type. Yes.
Big Denzel fan. Okay, anything
He
he's in,
hasn't
I'm about to
aged
check it
for
out.
40 years. He's been
He's
the same
amazing.
Denzel for 40
next-
years.
I don't know why he keeps making the Equalizer movies. We got to get off those.
They're good.
but-
Were you kidding me, dude? Are you
I like
stop?
them. but
I love the Equalizers, dude.
I like them. I'm just
listen,
saying. He
Denzel
does one
can
movie
make
every 5
He
years.
can make Equalizer every single month, and I'm in there watching him every single time.
I
Okay.
agree with you. I'm just saying we only get one once every 5
right.
years. I'd like a little higher quality
Okay,
production.
that's
all.
fair. Fair. Okay, that's fair.
it.
Fair. We got Equalizer. We got Denzel. I'm putting Tom Hanks on the list
got-
for me. Tom
I
Hanks
got
is
Ryan
there.
Gosling on my list. Ryan Gosling has like I
Yo,
watched.
yo, that's a good pull. Ryan
He
Gosling
hasn't
is like
missed. He just makes great movies.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good
you go
ones.
through his filmography. It's actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Blade Runner to Barbie. Like that's a crazy range.
Yeah.
I had
You got Tom Hanks. This is
I had
good.
Tom
This is
Hanks.
a good pull.
Tom Hanks is a good one.
Tom Hanks is good. I like his movie. They make me feel good. Another one of one that I just realized the other day that I was like, man, I really like this person's movie. Freaking Sandra Bullock, dude. Sandra
Oh, we're doing
Bullock
action.
is on my list. I think she's goated. I think Sandra Bullock has some hits, dude, and she's got a pretty deep bag as well. And I enjoy a lot of her movies. Who else I got up there?
I'm a big
Probably-
Carey Mulligan fan. If I see Carey Mulligan in something, and I just love her very much. That's a
Fun-
deep cut, but I quite like her.
Fun that says Gary
Maybe.
Oldman. I can bite off of Gary Oldman. I don't hate a Gary Oldman either. There.
Isn't
I don't know if
he
he's on my
quite
list
acting?
though.
Or no?
Are
that's the other
we
guy.
are we Jack Nicholson heads in here? Robert
I
De
don't-
Niro, Al Pacino people.
Nah, keep
They're
them,
too
keep all of
one-note.
them. Yeah, keep them all for
They're
me.
they're just the same character all the time.
If I'm gonna take a one note, I'll take a Bruce Willis, dude.
that
Give
was
me
a
Bruce
good De Niro
Willis.
face or Pacino face.
Sky can do a crazy De Niro face, and he doesn't even do it on purpose.
I know.
If
It's
I can
great.
roast him back a little bit, but it's a
You
compliment,
can.
genuinely.
What's he gonna do? He can't. fight
Will
back.
Ferrell is a crazy pull,
That is
but yeah, I respect it.
Well, Jim Carrey
He's
is another
your
one.
favorite.
Jim Carrey has like literally
got
he has
great
Ace
range.
Ventura to Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and that's crazy.
Nicolas Cage kind of clears as well. He's pretty good.
I know, National Treasure.
The bees, the bees.
Yeah,
the
Wicker
Mandy.
Man.
Wicker Man. Wicker Man.
Younger-ish actors, we're talking like 40 under. I think that's a fun thing to explore. I like Michael B. Jordan a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Timmy
Adam
goes
Driver
on.
is up there for me.
Timmy Chalamet
Timmy
is,
goes crazy.
He's in there. Yeah, he's good.
Robert Pattinson is 100% in there for me these days. Everything he does is amazing.
It's true. He doesn't touch anything except Twilight. That's bad.
Yeah, Twilight is like the only bad things, and I've never seen that, so everything I've seen has been amazing.
I like.
Yeah.
Was he in that movie? Was that him in Alpha Dog? Was he in that with Justin Timberlake? Or what's the one where he's like a criminal thing and he's like running around
Time's
trying to?
Up? Is that
You're
Time
talking
Up?
about Good Time,
Was
Good
it Good
Time,
Time?
yeah, sorry.
That movie's
where
kind
he
of good.
dyes his hair blonde.
That one, yeah,
That's when
that
he
one.
turned a corner. Like,
Yeah,
people were like, wait
High
a minute.
Life, The King with Timmy Chalamet's in that. Tenet is amazing. I won't hear any Tenet slander.
I like.
I
Tenet.
just told you about The Devil All the Time. I said you should check that out. Obviously, The Batman, Mickey 17 was really good, and I'm a big fan of The Lighthouse. Hold up,
Yeah.
let him cook.
William
and-
Dafoe
and
is he out here now?
Oh, Willem Dafoe is one of my favorite actors too. That's
He's
a crazy
weird.
good pull.
Weird man.
Willem and Dafoe.
He's so
Willem-
good in everything. I've never seen him in anything bad. He played Jesus, for goodness
Whoa.
sake.
That's a range. Like, you're just
And it
like-
was in
There was a firefight.
He did
Oh,
it in a
What was that?
Scorsese film too.
Boondock Saints
That-
when he was the
yeah,
cop.
that Irish movie that everybody was like, you gotta watch in college. It was like, everybody sit down. It's time to watch Boondock Saints. I was like, no.
It did have that
Dude,
kind of
when
motion
I was in
behind it.
high school, I had a friend who watched Boondocks like every day. He's watching.
Yeah,
this
that was
movie.
like a movie of the time where people were like, yeah, I like Boondock Saints. You're like, oh.
It was Boondock Saints and Fight Club. Those are the two. Were like, oh, you got to
Yeah.
see this. And it was also Reservoir Dogs.
Potted.
And I watched.
I
I
love
remember
Reservoir Dogs.
me personally. I think it was in the same vein as what Katie is saying. I remember I was deployed
Bale's a great
once,
pull.
and everyone was like, "Oh, Reservoir Dogs! Reservoir Dogs! It's such a good movie, man. You got to see it. It's such a good movie." And they were hyping this thing so bad. I sat down and watched Reservoir Dogs. I was like, "Man, get this thing off my DVD player, dude. Get this thing out of my DVD drive, dude. I don't get this thing off my computer. What are we doing here?"
You
Reservoir
take the
Dogs.
DVD and you throw it like a frisbee into the
Get this
desert.
thing out. Get this thing off the airwaves. I didn't like Reservoir
Yeah.
Dogs. Maybe that's because of the
Christian
context.
Bale's a
Tarantino
great
film.
pull coming from the chat. Also, Johnny Depp was my top one favorite actor for like a decade.
And then he kind
I
of
will
went. He
say
got a
that.
little lost. He did like once he did the. what's
And
the
then
movie?
he just fell off crazy style, but yeah, he was one of my favorites for a long time. Probably not anymore. But Christian Bale is a good one. You know who's super underrated and is actually
Underrated.
amazing? Mark Ruffalo.
Oh yeah,
He's
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good
literally
person,
in
too.
nothing bad.
yeah.
And he's always putting on a great performance. He always tries.
He was in that Magic movie. I didn't really care for that film.
Prestige?
Hold
Another one.
on.
No.
Now you see me?
Now You See Me was Buns,
Wait,
dude.
I think you got the magician movie.
The second one, I think there's like 3 Now You See Me's.
those movies, dude.
there are. It's
Stop.
like, can I stop seeing?
I mean,
Okay.
all right, the first one is legit good.
first one's
and
good.
shout out Woody Harrelson. He's actually amazing. Matthew
Bro.
McConaughey.
Can
and
we
Jake
talk about that
Gyllenhaal.
for just a brief moment? I mean, wasn't he
Yeah,
in there
we
like
can.
legitimately hypnotizing people? And were they doing actual magic in that movie?
I don't know.
You're
Like
kidding.
wizard
Magic of the movie.
you mean.
They were doing actual legitimate magic and witchcraft in that film.
They were. They weren't
And
supposed
they are.
to
The
be,
movies
but
keep
they
going.
were.
The movies continue. There's probably one coming out next week.
The whole thing is there was always supposed to be like something behind the trick, but some was just
Them
Harry
doing actual
Potter.
legit magic.
magic. Yeah.
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 Well, there's that Edward Norton movie called, is it The Prestige or the other one? There was 2 magic movies that came out.
Yeah.
The
you had
Prestige is with Christian Bale and
The Illusionist.
Wolverine.
Okay, The Illusionist, yeah, is the Edward Norton one. And that one, I'm like, at the end of the movie, was he doing magic the whole time?
He
And the
had to have been
answer-
doing in the Prestige. They explained it what was happening
Yeah.
there, but in the Illusionist, I'm pretty confident he was doing legitimate witchcraft
like,
there.
sorcery. He was a sorcerer. A
Which is
warlock,
insane.
if you will.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's
Jake Gyllenhaal is crazy up there for me too. Are you guys Gyllenhaal heads? Thoughts?
Gyllenhaal.
He's quite. He's
You want me to
scary.
list off some
I didn't.
Gyllenhaal?
I didn't.
You?
I didn't care too much for
Donnie
the
Darko?
what's the one? Yeah, Donnie Darko. Didn't care for it. Bubble Boy. What are we
I was-
talking about? He's got some flops in
Hey,
there.
those are old movies.
I mean, but they still count. You gotta account for your flops, dude. He also.
I
That
mean,
one
you
movie-
do, but Donnie Darko was not a flop.
It,
Okay.
it wasn't a
It insisted
vibe though. It
upon
wasn't a
itself too
bop. It's
hard.
either it's a bop or a flop, and the thing was not a bop, dude.
You
Yeah.
think?
It
Donnie
was a movie that
Darko
you could tell people made
was-
it their personality, and you're like, oh.
That's what I'm. Maybe it's me because I watched Donnie Darko much later in my life. I remember in my mid-20s, and I watched Donnie Darko for the first time, and it was one of those movies very similar to A Clockwork Orange, where everyone's like, "Oh, this movie's so good. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it."
Clockwork Orange goes insane.
No,
That's one of my
it does
favorite movies
not. Oh my god,
ever.
dude! A Clockwork Orange sucks so bad. That movie is so bad.
Awesome.
Dude, that
Let's
movie-
just agree to disagree. Let's just
Bro,
agree to disagree.
oh
and
my
move
god,
on.
that movie's
I
movie's
love A Clockwork
bad.
Orange. That movie's so good. All right, Nightcrawler, Jakey
Pretty good.
Gyllenhaal,
Pretty good.
Prisoners. You ever seen that one?
I challenge. Wait, before we go on, I challenge anyone to go watch A Clockwork Orange tonight and report back, and I guarantee you're going to be pissed. Okay, that movie stinks, dude.
Zodiac
Sorry.
is one of my
That was a good
favorite
one.
movies ever.
What's
David
Nightcrawler? That was
Fincher.
good.
Yeah,
The one where
yeah.
he like chases. He's like an ambulance chaser. That movie was quite good, and he had like
Yeah, that movie goes
he
crazy.
was like a sociopath or something. That movie's great.
Yeah,
He's
I
always
lo-
kind of a sociopath. He's kind of
He
got
is,
haunting
he is.
eyes.
He is in Prisoners as well. You guys seen that? It's got Wolverine in it, Hugh Jackman, and it's got
Hugh
Paul
Jackman.
Dano.
Oh, Paul
So
Dano.
Hugh Jackman and who was Rhodey in the first Iron Man?
That guy that got canceled. Not
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. I see his face.
But it's hard out here for a pimp
Show me
when
the money.
you're trying to
Jerry
make
Maguire.
the money for a win. What is his name? I forget his
He's
name.
Terrence
Jerry Maguire,
Howard.
right?
Terrence Howard, there
thank
it is.
you. Okay,
Oh, he
so
wasn't in
in Prisoners, Terrence Howard and Hugh Jackman are best bros, and their daughters go missing, and they think that Paul Dano did it, so they like imprison him, and they're trying to get the information. Jake Gyllenhaal's the FBI agent trying to figure it all out.
Mhm.
If you like a thriller, I couldn't recommend a better film other than Zodiac.
I'm gonna have to
But
check
Jake
it out.
Gyllenhaal's good. I think he's a little underrated.
He
I
might.
love a
RDJ
psychological
is really good too.
And speaking of psychological thriller, Habibi's reveal.
BB's card reveal. Are we watching it right now live?
Yeah, I'm about to throw it on and check it out and see.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, did we already see the card?
He got
Or
such a
Wait.
banger last time, so
It's-
it's probably he got another meta breaker. They like the best cards go to the Habibi.
All right. So
Seven, man, that movie's so good. Brad Pitt, if he wasn't such a terrible person.
07.
Kevin's
We didn't
good.
even talk about Morgan Freeman or Brad Pitt.
Remember when we
Two
thought
goats.
Kevin Spacey, his movies, like we were like he's so
Dude,
good.
Kevin
and we're like,
Spacey's
uh-oh.
obviously Giga canceled. Talent like no other.
it's kinda
Actual
goated.
incredible.
Isn't it
actor.
crazy? Isn't it crazy how good
This
he kind of
guy's
is?
like House of Cards was such a good
He was so
show, and he
good.
was off of it, and it immediately was horrible.
Isn't it crazy how kind of goated he is? I wish we could separate the artist from the art because he's obviously a terrible person and he deserves everything
Yeah,
that bad happened to him. But man, he's kind of goated, dude. He had so
actually
many
goated,
hits,
this
dude.
guy.
Oh
that
my
show
God.
was so intense
Oh my God.
for being so boring.
You ever
They're
watch
trying to-
21 with him?
All right, lock in. Here we go.
We're here.
We're gonna go ahead and tune in.
Go
Okay,
ahead,
I'm
go
about to
ahead,
watch
go ahead.
Habibi's reveal live. Okay, shout out to Habibi. He got a card reveal. I'm not sure what the card is, but I'm about to tune in and check it out. Here it is. Shout out to
Reveal
Habibi. Go follow him on Twitter. Hit the follow button.
I'm gonna quest my dragon for 19,
Yo.
and then I'm gonna pay
I got no
2,
sound.
and I'm gonna play down Negaduck, and I'm gonna play down Liquidator,
That is him. I
and
have no
let's see your
sound.
Darkwing
No, that's-
take that out.
JD, I have
I'll
no
pass
sound.
to you.
Oh, sorry. My sound is too loud. Let me pause this real quick. How do I get sound into the thing? Let me check this out.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you can get sound into.
I think I can.
Oh,
I think there's a
'cause
way.
You're streaming the video. Just stream your screen in.
Yeah, let me
into
no,
Discord.
I'm doing no, I'm streaming my I was streaming my camera, my virtual camera. So how about this? Let's start this over.
Right.
All right. So here we go. Can you hear now?
Yeah, I have to hop into your other stream.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna quest
Yes, I can
my
hear
dragon for 19.
Wait, this is
and then I'm gonna
Ninja
pay
Harley.
2, and I'm gonna play down
is.
Negaduck, and I'm gonna play down Liquidator, And let's see your Darkwing take that out.
Bro,
I'll
you
pass
got the
to
fro
you.
wig and the power line.
Is that supposed to be me, dude?
I don't know.
All right, let's draw. Okay, let's see
All
how
right,
we
let's see
can
what we got here.
get out of this. We're gonna play Darkwing. We're gonna shift him. We're gonna take out Maleficent, and then we've got Troubadour.
Can
We're
you
gonna
scroll down?
sing Hurl on Liquidator. Now, oof, this spin is rough. It
There we
could
go.
let me ready the Troubadour and sing Hurl, but how can I get out of this?
Evil Jeff.
Good luck
Real
getting out of
sweat.
this one.
2 weeks not enough to play the spin. Ah, man, that would get it. If only I had a way out of this. Man,
Okay.
this is rough. I need some help.
What would Darkwing do?
He's sweating.
So, how can you win this game? Well, the options are quite simple.
Just keep sitting.
Either you phone a friend, you scoop, you flip the table, or you try a helpline. Let's try to phone a friend first. Let's call our good friend JDZ.
What?
Maybe he has some insight for us to solve this problem.
Oh.
You're cooked. Oh,
That didn't seem to work. Well, in
that's
this case,
stupid. I didn't know he was
maybe
going
we
to
could
do
try
that.
a
Okay.
helpline. We know somebody that has a card reveal coming up that could maybe help solve this little predicament that we're in. But what card could possibly fix this
Heart.
situation? Negaduck is closing in. The game is slipping away. But there's one fearless ally who always shows up for Darkwing when it matters most.
So
Who
stupid.
is Gosland Millard. That would be on theme. But what does she need to do to solve this game state? Well, we're looking for a character that costs 2 or less. She would need to be an Amber or Steel. Let's go with Amber. On play, she needs to ready one of my characters and still allow it to sing this turn. So we can cast He Hurled His Thunderbolt on Negaduck.
What the hell is that?
The game was slipping. Negaduck was closing in, but now the game state looks a whole lot better with the likes of Goslin Mallard. The ability to ready Troubadour for just 2 ink so that he could still sing He Hurled His Thunderbolt allows us to swing the game back in our favor. Huge thank you to the Ravensburger team for the opportunity, and special
Dude,
shout out to
I
Jeff from
like
Additional
how-
Ink as well as JDZ for the collaboration and support. Pre-release
Shout out
kicks
to
off
JD.
May 8th. Grab your kits and support your local game stores. Wide release drops May 15th. I'll see you all in the vines.
Dude, I have to ask Habibi this because amazing reveal. Put a lot of effort into it. Very funny. Loved it. But his like dub over of like he was going ready. Like he recorded it over top of what he was saying before.
Mhm.
I wonder if he was saying untap.
Had to. Like an edit, like a quick little edit. Like, oh man, I can't believe I said untap. That's
Somebody
pretty
said,
good.
"You cannot say that, sir."
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
That was
He
a
asked
good
me to do
reveal.
that. We were live on stream, and I made that little cut right here, live on this.
Everybody, we got to be putting in the same effort that Habibi is putting in.
He
Right.
does put in a lot. Like, I mean, he's going international and getting an additional ink and JDZ. He's on it in his own reveal. He's out. He's a producer. Really.
And
Yeah,
DJ Khaled,
I
dude.
love
I
it.
mean, that's
Another
also a vibe too. Like you got to go out and acquire people and put it all together. I think that is a great way to do a reveal. And he also, what I really liked, what he did is that he was able to use his old reveal as a part of his new reveal.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of clever.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, to be
That's
fair, I
true.
would talk about the good card that I got to reveal forever too. Because like, how exciting is it if you read a card? Because I mean, when you get a reveal, you want to talk about you're like, but along came Zeus. It's a banger. And
Or
so,
he hurls Thunderbolt is even worse a little
Sorry,
bit.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you're on this one. Yeah, all right.
Slightly.
Yeah, it is a little worse, but it's what we have. All right, the best card is the card you have. All right.
Yeah.
They reprinted. They only have one reprint, and it's LeFou. That's what someone just said.
All right, guys, we have 9 minutes to talk about Dumbo. I'm so sorry I derailed us on
We
the
only have
actor
9 minutes?
combo.
Don't we have?
Yeah,
an
well,
hour
9
or
until
30
I gotta
minutes plus
go.
9? Oh,
At
oh my
9 until
gosh.
I have to go.
This was on purpose. You did that on purpose. You literally were like, you said before we start talking, name every actor ever. And then you're like, oh,
Let's
anyway.
just talk about movies, guys, that we really
Yeah.
like.
We don't
that
I wanted to
hard
talk about
live
Dumbo.
action.
I literally, you made me not.
We
made
don't
me,
talk
but
about Dumbo.
I was-
All
I
right,
watched this
you get us,
today.
you get it popping, Katie.
So this is a movie that is kind of just Pinocchio, but now in a circus. And you're going to feel bad most of it. You're going to feel sad or uncomfortable or curious the whole time. You're not going to feel a lot of good emotions. And yeah, it's about Dumbo exists and the world is cruel. And Timothy Mouse is a little bit of a hustler, but also maybe believes in him, question mark. And the circus is bad. Thoughts?
I like that. I think that's a pretty clear assessment of this film. And one thing that I really did, let's talk about things I enjoyed about this movie before we go on to the things that I really did not necessarily enjoy. I enjoyed the runtime of this movie. This movie, I was watching it. I look up, I look down. I'm like, certainly there's going to be a third act. Certainly there's going to be more that we got going on, maybe like a fall from grace and then a redemption and all these kind of things. But that just didn't happen. The movie...
They said we got places to be. We got to wrap this thing up.
It ended promptly at an hour. And I was so for that. And I could not thank them enough for making this movie as short as they did. Also, another thing that kind of infuriated me watching this movie upon further investigation was the fact that the name of this movie is Dumbo. This man's name was never Dumbo. This man's name is Jumbo Jr., and we're still, to this day, calling this man Dumbo, which is absolutely insanely disrespectful.
Insulting.
This man's mom did not name him Dumbo. In fact, they called him Dumbo out of they were making fun of him.
Yeah. They're calling him dumb.
If you can't look at your friend's newborn baby without holding back, because listen, newborns don't look good.
Yeah.
So if you're in the mental state where if you are like, I'm gonna look at a baby and you think you might say that baby's dumb, don't look at the baby. That'd be my lesson.
Rude.
But they're like, that baby's dumb. He's dumb because his ears are big. By the way, that's just called an African elephant because like Asian elephants have small ears, African elephants have big ears. It's just a movie about an elephant that has big. Anyway,
and even if his ears were a little bit bigger, that's not that big of a deal. It's fine. He's not dumb. He just got slightly bigger ears. The elephant was mega cute, 10 out of 10 cuteness level. And he had these giant ears.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, look at him. He's precious. He's precious." And then he goes, "Oh, I have ears." And like, like that's crazy.
It's like Baby New Year. Same vibes.
Yeah.
Baby New Year. What did you say to me?
Baby New Year.
Why do we all know that?
JD, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I have an idea, but I need you.
Chat,
I need
help
to
me out.
Baby New Year.
Oh my gosh, I'm the only Baby New Year guy here.
Okay,
that's crazy.
Okay,
all right,
but
Baby,
it's like Baby
New Year. Let's go into the vault.
You might be late to your next engagement because
you guys. We're gonna get into this whole situation.
I know who Baby New Year is, but like I don't know.
Well, if you know who Baby New Year is, then you know the whole.
Well, it's just like a baby.
No, it's a baby with giant ears.
Oh, I mean,
I'm not saying. I Googled Baby New Year.
Click images. Okay, this is a stop motion film from the Rudolph. From the Rudolph.
Oh, this thing here?
And yeah,
this thing here?
He takes his little hat off and he's got giant ears.
Never seen this thing
You've
before
never seen
in my life,
ear.
dude. You are bugging, dude.
I watch all of these every year.
Okay.
This is the Timothy Tooth all over again. Or
well, hold on,
like,
guys.
Hey guys, y'all know Timothy Tooth? And I'm like, what childhood were you having watching Timothy Tooth?
Here goes adventure. Nothing's in my way. You guys don't watch The Year Without Santa Claus, The Heat Miser, Snow Miser. You watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I do watch that. I watch that. I've never seen Baby Big Ears, Baby New Year in my life, dude.
Baby, it's like Baby New Year.
I've never seen it before in my life.
But you've seen the Heat Miser, the Snow Miser.
I've seen a Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Snow Miser. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Ice Christmas. I'm Mr. Tin Mellow. I know that vibe.
But have you seen the Santa Claus origin story where he's like a Robin Hood type figure?
I have, yeah.
You've seen Jack Frost. Have you seen the Jack Frost one?
I don't think I've seen the Jack Frost one.
Okay, that one goes great. Little Drummer Boy, you seen that? You seen Frosty?
I don't think I've seen that one either.
Why have you seen all these? What was happening? Did you get?
They're Christmas classics, guys.
Baby New Year's a Christmas classic. That's a New Year's Eve. But I would like them to change the name of Dumbo to Baby Big Ears. I'd like that more. Baby Big Ears.
Okay, I'm sorry that I made a reference to a classic pop culture icon.
And that's fine. That's totally fine.
New Year.
But anywho, we do have this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. All right.
We do have this guy, and this is, you know what? This is right. Where we putting this thing? Show's canceled. Where we putting this guy? Give me the tier list.
I'm sorry.
Send me the tier list. Where we ranking this thing? And That's it. We're just gonna be done with the
Well,
tier
we
list
have
after
to,
this.
wait,
It's
but what
over.
about I want to talk about the songs because I didn't know KCG.
We can't even do the thing. We're so off. We had so much to do. We have no time to do.
I'm sorry.
No.
I messed up. But you guys
We have
can
time.
continue the review after I
No,
hop
we have
off.
time. No, you can't. We can do this in 3 minutes. Easy. Cultural impact 4.7 because like the baby.
Agree. I mean, it's not moving me like Fantasia, so I'm not
Yeah.
super invested. Culture impact, I'm really high on this. We got to
Yeah.
be close to a 5.
Huge impact. Song music.
I don't know. There was a lot of microaggressions in this one as well, and there was a lot of drinking as well. There's a lot of alcoholism there.
Baby got drunk.
They
Baby,
fall off,
they got
and no one talked about it. Like he falls off the train, he gets lost, and they get smashed, and then they get adopted by racist birds, and then brought back to the circus. He glows up, and the movie ends.
It's
What
the
do we
end. I think they
learn?
ended it- I feel like they ended it based on the runtime, not based on the plot. They're like, "Oh, the movie's done," and like they weren't done with the movie, but the movie was done.
It almost needs a sequel.
Yeah, because like, what was that
Yeah.
about? Like, what's the moral of the story? Is maybe the mouse that's kind of fleecing you is right.
Yeah, don't
And-
believe in yourself. I guess could be a
What happened to the
through line
mom?
there.
than
What was the
anything.
end? What was the end point on the mom? Like, is she okay? Because she feels a little abused and
She's
What-
kind of
what was
up,
her end
right?
point?
Because he ended the movie ends
Oh,
with
yeah.
him on the
Rich and
train.
famous.
He's rich.
Yeah.
He's got his own train. He's a star of the show,
Yeah.
but he's still working for the circus. He's not free. I mean,
no, and
I
that circus
thought
is
there's-
bad. There was like a
yeah.
possible slave song at one point in the movie.
yeah,
like,
the rustabouts was not a good thing there as
I
well.
felt uncomfortable. I felt
Yeah.
uncomfortable during most of the movie. Like I think like
Yeah.
from the beginning, the song being like you're gonna have a baby whether you like it or not, moving into like your baby's dumb, moving into like we were forced to work. They had the baby working. The baby was born yesterday, and they're like baby. It was and then drunk baby. It was a lot of like uncomfortable. And even the last scene, the clowns are like Dumbo, jump from this building. They don't know if that elephant could fly. We
Yeah.
could have watched Dumbo die on live TV or live circus. Oh,
The
it was a lot.
pyramid of pachyderms loading the train. Yeah, the crows were kind
I
of.
like Casey Jr. though. Casey Jr. is such a banger. That Casey Jr.'s coming down.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. The problem with these movies is like there's one song that goes crazy, and then the rest are like we can skip.
Well, Baby Mine and Casey Jr. I think are good, but
This
I
one's
would say
definitely
they
not a
were, like,
5.0. I mean, it's
No,
what are we
it
putting?
is like two.
Two?
Two?
2.7.
I was saying, yeah, we can't get even into the 3s.
Yeah.
Plot is bad.
A 2.5 is mid, right?
Yeah, it's below mid,
yeah,
so we gotta go
2.4.
2-1. 2-1, yeah.
2.1. Yeah, it's
The
bad.
songs. What song was on Dumbo was like sticking with you?
Baby Mine, and that's like
I'm
a
literally
lullaby.
never choosing to put any. Like if I'm
No.
on aux, you're never putting any of these on.
Yeah.
I might skip it if it comes on. Quite
Like even in a car full of Disney people, that like let's sing Disney songs all the way. We're road tripping to Indy.
Right.
You
Oh,
put
hey
on
guys,
a Dumbo song.
let's
I'm
go
like,
do.
can we?
Let's go do some let's go do some Disney karaoke. Garrett, you got Dumbo. What song you singing, Garrett?
The Roustabouts.
It's
that's
literally
fine.
impossible. You got nothing.
Yeah.
There is no track
I'm
that you
singing
can lean
Casey
on.
Jr. I'll sing it at karaoke next time.
You'll sing Casey Jr. karaoke. You're getting booed off the stage, Katie.
I think I can. Anyway, yeah.
They're gonna be
plot
like, Katie,
bad.
get this off the airwaves. Is that what we're gonna say? DJ's gonna scratch the record and sing you out of there.
They won't even let me. They'll kick me out. It'll be like the scene where they like grab me by the pants and throw me out the door.
So I don't know. Plot.
Get the giant hook
What
out,
is the
pull you
plot?
off the
The plot
stage.
is baby have big ears people don't like. That's the plot, and
Is-
then people want him to fly. It's like it's about like being used by capitalism, kind of.
I
because,
don't
like,
want to bring up Fantasia again,
Yeah,
I think you do.
but it
You
honestly
are.
had more plot than Dumbo.
it did.
It did, yeah.
It did.
Yeah, I would think of
Unfortunately. It
Fantasia
totally
and yet
did.
hard.
Very, very fair point.
This
It
movie
just
made me
does.
softer on Fantasia because I was like, all right, get Fantasia.
You know
This
what?
is-
Let me pop Fantasia in as a palate cleanser.
All right, hero.
Dumbo and Timothy.
All right, hero and sidekick Dumbo Timothy. I think Dumbo kind of hard carried a bit. I mean, he's cute. I can relate. I mean, he didn't really do anything wrong. Did Dumbo even say anything?
No.
Dumbo kind of is that kid on TikTok that's like, I did nothing wrong to you. I can't go
literally
out and
did nothing
play.
wrong.
I
I
would die. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Literally did nothing wrong. I just want to play. He actually, yeah. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah.
he's great. Timothy, is he a good guy or back? Is he like he's chaotic neutral. Like he's doesn't. I
What do
don't
we
think he
think
was-
about him and Jiminy Cricket? Who would you rather have in your corner?
I'm taking
Timothy stuck with
Timothy.
him no matter what.
I'm taking
Yeah,
Timothy.
'cause
Jimothy.
bailed 4 times.
Jiminy Cricket. Jimothy's nuts.
Timothy Cricket.
Jiminy Cricket was actually terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he gave up
Yeah.
on Pinocchio several times, but Timothy
And also
was like,
tried to fight a child when he
And
was supposed
Tim
to be like
and
the moral
Timothy
good.
Q Miles actually just got him lit, dude. He got him lost, got him lit, and got him home, dude. And he taught him a new skill. He did teach him how to fly. He gave him the
Yeah.
faith needed, and the magic feather. The whole thing. He was a writer, man. Timothy
Is
wasn't.
the plot to that movie "Fake It Till You Make It"? Like you can fly.
I guess believe in
that's not-
yourself.
and it'll help
Believe
maybe it'll
in
work out.
yourself, and then
Get
your
your
dreams
mom out of
will
poverty
come
with
true.
believing. F. Just F.
What are we putting? These guys, what is 3.5, 3.8? I like them. I mean, I think they're solid. A
I
solid.
like them. They're fine.
High. That's high.
I like it in parentheses, which assumes it's negative.
That's
but when
high.
the math-
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it. When's the last time you watched The Lion King?
Man, probably
Oh.
about
Mine was like 5 months ago.
3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, recently.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Never mind. Never mind.
Recently, yeah.
Were you hoping it'd be
what's
like
the
that
last
more
time you
recent?
watched The Little Mermaid?
Oh, even more recently, dude.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Recently,
Those are
dude.
the right people to talk to. This is people who have to watch movies for research.
Yeah, I gotta look at them. I gotta
Yeah,
know.
right.
You're right. When's the last time you watched Mulan?
That
yeah,
one's a little bit longer. That one's a little bit longer.
Okay. When's the
say
last
3
time?
years.
This isn't a Disney movie, but a good trope. Obviously, very inspired by Disney. When's the
Move
last
Your
time you watched
Baby.
Shrek?
This one on Easter. On Easter, we watched Shrek. I
Dang,
can remember that.
Well, that's
Recently-
a classic Easter tradition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just trying. What I'm trying to drill down here is like, what would you rate, Simba with Timon and Pumbaa or Shrek and Donkey?
I mean, those are both S tier. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, they're.
Yeah,
Right?
like how high would you rank them? Like
I'll probably give them a
5?
5. Yeah, those are the
Yeah.
standard.
Okay,
We're
those are
talking
high,
standard.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Mulan and Mushu are probably lower than that, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe like a 4.8. They're still very high. Mulan Mushu kind of goes
4.8,
crazy.
okay.
They're very high in my
I'm-
book, I would say.
Yeah, they're kind of fun.
Ariel Flounder.
S
Gotta be
tier as
lower
well.
than that.
I think
Really?
no, I think Ariel Flounder kind of go
is
crazy.
hard flopping.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Flounder kind of he snitched at the
Flounder-
right time though. He had to take care of Ariel because she wasn't taking care of herself,
That's
dude.
not
No,
what
Sebastian
I
also
want
snitched.
out of a sidekick, man.
He was kind of a
Anyway,
punk.
what I'm trying
Yeah.
to get at is like 3.3 seems very high.
It does
3
seem high. I would say, like, okay, if 2.5 is
That's a
average,
C
or
average, I think.
Who's Belle's sidekick?
I would say Lumiere and Cogs.
Cogsworth?
Like, it's a joint.
Yeah, that's true. Like, what would you rank them? Like a 4?
I don't know. Bell and Lumiere and Cogsworth, they really weren't. They didn't have that movement like that. I think I'd give them
They
I'd
didn't
give them a
work
little bit
together
higher
very
than
well.
this, but they didn't really go on any adventures together. They didn't move. They stayed in the castle and that's it. Maybe threw a couple
Yeah,
snowballs.
I'm just trying to get like a frame of reference here
Yeah.
for because I think that was a little high. I think
You
like
think it's a little high? Okay, I can respect that.
Who are the
2.8
villains?
maybe.
The villains
Because
are
we're gonna be we got a
society.
lot of like crazy stuff coming up.
Yeah,
Like
you don't
really
wanna,
good heroes, really good sidekicks, and like we're gonna they're not all equal. So I don't. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Villains slash goons has got to be
0.2.
The-
I mean,
they're-
to be
they're-
fair,
yeah. I
those
don't know.
female elephants that called a baby dumb,
They
are
were
like,
kinda-
They were mean.
That's
yeah.
crazy business.
And they
They were
had
not
the
nice.
they had the they named the film. I guess they did because without them there would be no Dumbo. I mean, I guess they gave him the
That's
motivation he
Dumbo
needed.
Jr.
So that
Dumbo Jr.
was
the movie. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's the only way we can do it.
It's not good. It's not good. So, with that being said, where are we out on the TL?
Let's see. Let's put this
I
thing.
I hate this, man. This is a well, I'm not saying I hate doing the tier list and watching
Yeah.
movies because I love doing that. But what I hate is like giving these like classic films just terrible scores. But it's like
What are you gonna do?
they're hard to get through, man.
It's
What are you gonna
crazy
do?
Because,
They
like,
make no sense sometimes. They make no sense.
it feels like the movies are like a game of like or like 20 people are making a movie and they're like, hey, everybody together and we'll put it together and like we can't talk to each other. Because like the fact that it ended with like, so Dumbo finds the crows and they sing a song and then like literally within, like I was watching the crow scene 4 minutes and like the last 3 minutes are he's in a fire What is that circus act? Dumb elephant on top of burning building. What is that? I've never seen
Yeah,
that.
that's a classic.
A classic burning building inside of
I'd
tents.
I'd tune in if that was at my circus. I'd definitely.
Just
I haven't
putting
gone.
a pachyderm, a baby.
I'd watch an elephant jump off a building and fly. I'd travel to go see that. I hop in my car and I would hop in my car and I would drive 5 hours to go to a circus where an elephant was flying. 100%.
Well-
Or not even flying. If you load up an elephant on top of a burning building and he jumps off and just hits the ground, I wouldn't go see that. That'd be quite sad. I don't think I'd see that. I'd be quite sad. I don't know if I would want to check that one out.
Where did Fantasia land? Because I think it's all going to be about placement for this one.
Yeah.
Oh, and I gotta pull that the OG tier
While
list
you're
back
doing
up.
that, Chicano Heat asked an interesting question. What would a 2026 Goofy movie look like? Would y'all watch it? Of course I would watch it. I'd assume that it would be just sort of a similar film to the first one, but it would be Max has
Would
a
be
child with
CGI for some
Roxanne.
reason.
Uh-huh.
No, please, no. Max and
Seriously.
Roxanne have a child, and it's probably a daughter, if I had to guess. And they're going through a similar thing, and Goof is like, it's not that easy, son. And then
He's like a grandpa now?
Yeah, he's Grandpa Goof. I think that
And
would
Max
be.
is gonna suck a little bit because that's kind of his character arc. Is Max
vibe.
resets after every movie and like goes back to being like, me and Dad, get away. So like I think like,
He
yeah.
was kind of high key valid in an extremely goofy movie, though. He was being a
yeah.
little ungrateful in a goofy movie, but Dad, you go to community college or something, dude. You
Yeah, there's no
cannot
way you
come
have
to
to go to
my
this-
camp. You got to go to this
Yeah.
school. They went on a road trip to get there, man. It's not close. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, he moved. He like
I was thinking about going to college with my oldest daughter is in college now, and I was thinking about just taking some classes there just to go to her college just so I can have that kind of vibe, and I elected not to do it. Okay, so I'm
be the
probably
goofy movie you wanted
and,
to
and
live.
just
Be
and
the
just live the
extremely
extremely
goofy-
goofy movie life.
You
Also, I
join
think
the
a
X
remake
Games team.
would be pretty chill to see Max going through some of the same problems and maybe trying to connect with his kid and take him on the same trip and maybe have like a Powerline reunion concert or something. That'd be kind of a cool movie, man. Yo, Hollywood, Disney,
He's
make
up
it
there like
happen.
Frankie Valley, like can't
Oh,
move.
no, he's still up there getting it in, dude.
All right, wheel out
Just doing his
Powerline.
best to sing.
Oh, my back! All right, here we go. We
feel
got.
so bad.
All right,
We're
where we
about to
putting
do this
Dumbo?
one
The
movie.
collective score of Dumbo was a 10, by the way.
What were the scores of the other ones?
Yeah.
I can't. Oh yeah, we can find that. I didn't write them down, but we have. Let's see. This one.
Oh, wow. You're
Uh,
doing math in real time. That's crazy.
we have this one here. This one was here, and this one. So that was. I don't know which one.
Okay,
Was, Snow White.
so from left to right, it's
Snow White. This one is Fantasia.
Pinocchio,
Yeah.
and then Snow White.
Yeah, and this is Pinocchio here.
Wait, so we need some quick. We need some
I'm not
quick
doing
maths.
math.
Or,
I assumed you guys were.
I just have my cell phone here, and I think we had. So we got Pinocchio. I guess I could write it down. So Pinocchio was a 4.7 plus 2.1 plus 0.5 plus 2.8 plus 0.4. I guess he had a 10.5. So Pinocchio was a 10.5.
Pinocchio's better. I would agree.
Yeah,
I think it's about. I had more fun watching Pinocchio.
same. And then
We talked
had,
about it for way long. There's just not much to say about Dumbo.
5
I like the
plus-
ride, like Dumbo. The ride, like it's so crazy because like the impact of Dumbo is so significant that I don't. Like I knew I wouldn't want to watch the movie because like I'm like the imprint, the footprint of Dumbo is far different than the movie.
Snow White actually got a 9.7. 9.7 for
I-
Snow White.
I agree. I think Dumbo's better than Snow White. So we're
I
locked
think-
in.
I think our
it's
math
right
is-
above Snow White, right under Pinocchio. Our math
That's
is
fine.
lining up with the vibes.
think it
That's
is.
awesome. It's a foolproof scoring system.
It's a science. It's science and an art.
Oh, here we go. So yeah, we'll throw it right. Oh, if I can find it, right here. I think that gets it done.
Easy.
Down there in
I'm
D, sorry.
loving it. And what do we got for next week?
Oh no.
God.
Let's find out. Walt Disney Animation Studios. Well, I guess it's not next week. It's in 2 weeks, right?
Or
Because we're doing every other week.
Honestly, probably never. Okay, I think this is where it ends. I think this might be the
Stop,
last
dude, no.
one, dude.
We
I
have
think
to
this
get
is
to.
it.
I want to talk about all those
Snow
like
White or
movies that I
Sleeping
love.
Beauty?
I
Is
think
Sleeping
we
Beauty
might
next?
have to just pick some just pick one.
Bambi's next, and high
No.
key.
Wait,
I'm
don't we got?
looking
Do we got to
forward
do
it.
3 caballeros and all that? We're skipping all that. Let's skip that. We can't. I can't take it. I can't take
Well, they're not even in the game yet, so we're good there.
Donald's in there. He's in the game.
He is. But
Skip it. We're skipping it, dude. It's done.
We're gonna skip. We're gonna skip.
Okay,
Then
okay.
We're gonna watch. Bambi is next,
Okay, I can lock in on Bambi.
and I have not seen Bambi since I was a little baby boy.
We can lock in
And
on
then we're
Bambi.
getting some big timers. We got Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, Lady and the Tramp, Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians, Sword in the Stone, Jungle Book. Like we got a good stretch coming up.
Yeah.
We just got to get through Bambi here, and we got to watch, I guess, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad is after that.
That one hurts, dude. That one hurts my soul. I've watched that movie very recently as well. When
really?
the Headless Horseman got added to the game, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that thing stings, dude. It hurts.
It's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough watch.
I love that
All right.
Reginald McGuffin pointed out. After this, they start to have a 3-point arch. Like, that's crazy that Disney needed 40 movies. Okay, fine, 5. To be like, wait. What about beginning, middle, end? And they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We
What
forgot
about
that.
the story?
Yeah.
But before we go, as we are about to wrap up the show, the ICL should be beginning on a Tuesday, and we have to prepare for that. I want to say huge shout out to the sponsors of the show. Our number one sponsor that I have here is Sharp Gaming has coming in to sponsor the program. They're also rocking and rolling with us, helping us out, doing some stuff. So if you need to get some Lorcana related stuff or anything at all, trading card games, just go over to Sharp Gaming. Use the code JDZQuest and you can get your Sharp Gaming needs. But also if you need some sleeves and you like heavy play, go to heavyplay.com and use code PODCANA. There you go to help out Garrett. Plug a little bit there. And if you also want to hang out with Katie, use code Katie from Lore
Use
Keepers
code
In.
Podcana. Use code Podcana also to help Katie. Yeah.
That will also help Katie for
Trickle
sure.
down economics, honestly.
Yeah.
So,
It all works around. But huge shout out to Sharp Gaming for the sponsorship. And if you're interested in being a sponsor of This Is Not a Podcast, please email me at jdzquest with an S at gmail.com and we can talk to make that happen for you. So thank you all, and thank you to the sponsors of today's show. Well, as we are about to get ready to close this thing on out, this was a lot we got done today. I had a great time on this show. It's always nice to have you come by, Katie, and share some of your insight and wisdom. But as we close the show, we'll start with you, Katie. What do we got to say? How does it feel? How do you think? What am I talking about? I don't know. We'll kick it over to you.
you can find me at Key Issues Garrick and also Podcana. No.
Dang.
That's Garrick's bit. You might be at oh my god, the Lore Keepers In. That's it. My dog got upset. Garrick, where about you?
You can find me all the places you can normally find me. If you Google Garrick and Lorcana, you'll find me. Podcana. This is not a podcast every Wednesday. And the Questcast when Brent isn't busy being a Hollywood superstar.
He is.
Yeah.
So
He is. He's literally a celebrity, so it's going to be hard to catch him when he's out there. But it's always nice to have you all come in and be a part of the program. It does make it a whole lot easier. But with that being said, it is time. I believe the ICL should be gearing up. If not, we can kind of wait here for a little bit longer as Zelda is already waving goodbye to everyone. Might be a little bit preemptive wave there for Zelda.
Long goodbye.
look at her. She looks like a thumb.
She is giving thumb energy.
Goodbye,
You ever watch
horses.
those
baby-
Spy
Yeah.
Kids
Baby-
films? Or you guys
Yeah.
too old for that?
Floop is a madman. Help us, save us. Floop is a madman. Help us, save
Dude,
us.
that
Goodbye,
accident was
horses.
traumatized me.
I don't know.
Is Luke live right now?
I think
don't know
so.
if He ever went down. I think he's been live for like 72 hours.
It might be. He might be still going
better
for
press
some.
the button because I got to go.
All right, here we go. Give me 45 more seconds, Garrick, and we can get that thing rocking and
you're
rolling
good.
with the program. Here it is.
I was talking about Luke pressing the button.
ICL on a Wednesday, getting active. we'll see you guys there. Hopefully, you guys all tune in. Until then, until tomorrow, we'll be back at it again with another stream taking place. I'm not sure what's going to be happening on Thursday, but something's going to be happening, and we're going to be rocking and rolling, making it happen either way. But until then, my fellow Luminaries, as always, I'm JDZ. I'm on a quest. Shout out to the real ones. Salute to all of you. And we're out. Actually, no, we aren't. Now we